I will not.
And you make me in gasoline. Where is my stream? Live, bang, bang, analytics, bang. And we're here. Let's go, baby. Nice, 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 nice. Hello, chat. Let's go. YouTube. Woo! Watch party. Let's go. I love watch partying. Wait, let me turn off my chat because you guys are not there. Boom. All right. W. Hell yeah.
The top really separated themselves.
All right. We are here, gentlemen. Yes, we are here. Yes.
Boston was incredible, man.
Welcome in, everybody. We're back. Yes. Loves to complain. Thank you for your 5 gifted subscriptions to the Twitch, YouTube television channel. Appreciate it, bro.
To get better on land. We're actually going to see them in action pretty soon. Later on today as our first matchup takes off.
Dub.
But I will say, at least as far
Let
as
me
these bottom
do
teams,
this so I
there's a
don't dox
lot of
myself really quick.
opportunity after Boston. Some of them showed up and showed out. Specifically, Minnesota Rockers somehow sneaking in top 4 placing, as well as Seattle Surge making a couple rounds down in that elimination.
Hey, Benja.
So for some of these teams, though,
Oh, you are
they
quiet as a
make
motherfucker. Hold
the
on.
decision sooner rather than later to change their roster.
All right.
Sam, are you excited for the double Rio to the face, off the rip, off the dome?
Oh, we got Rio?
On the first series. Rio and Rio. We got Rio Hardpoint and Rio Search. Map 1, map 2.
Nice. Let's go, dude. Love me some Rio.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We're back, Benja. We're back.
We are back. Only 2 series today, but we're back.
Activision's being sued, but we're back.
Did you watch my stream this morning? I read the whole lawsuit. I read the whole lawsuit on stream. It was good reads.
Nice.
It was good reads.
Good shit. I actually can't wait to talk about it later. It'll be good.
Yeah, I'm trying to get us a lawyer to come on and talk about some stuff. Because none of us could have the ability to speak to any of the antitrust shit or like all that stuff. But we can speak to like, you guys can speak to like the player summit. There's a bunch of stuff that I think
I need to do that like in my
you guys
YouTube
could
settings. I'll do
definitely
that for tomorrow.
speak on if you want.
Wait, can I just mod? Oh, I can. Standard save. Okay, cool.
Oh, definitely considering
Alright, I got
making some
snow.
changes. We all remember the Cinderella
we're
story
good.
of Vegas Legion last
Yeah,
year,
it's the only
trying to
person
make
I've
it
seen
into
so far.
champs, and a lot of these teams have learned from it. So making the choice.
Chat, I don't think Seth is watch partying today. I think he is tomorrow.
Yeah,
I
they're
understand.
dealing with a lot of bullshit. I'm not
Yeah,
surprised.
I think they're doing that tomorrow. I don't think he's doing it today, chat.
They definitely have some shit going on.
Absolutely.
I definitely feel for them.
And I do think that this is a
And we are definitely supportive of their lawsuit. I think I'd like to see them explore the monopolistic practices of these publishers. Apparently Zinni's doing the watch party, but Seth might not be there.
Yeah.
Bro, people telling me to put the nub on the show. Listen, I was talking to Nub last night while playing FIFA. I don't know if we want the nub on there breaking legal documents, bro.
I completely agree with this move. That Nasty is definitely a player that
I don't know if I'm down for that.
And when we would talk about the
I was too distracted last night on FIFA was fucking costing me like.
No.
Consistency when it came to the playmaking. So what do? They bring in Nasty, a player.
It's actually crazy where the entire league's different. We got new maps, games completely different. Let's go. Dude.
Six teams made changes.
Yeah. Feels like it's been 2 months since I watched Call of Duty. Crazy.
It has been. It feels like it's been a minute. They had 2 games, and then I'm gonna go enjoy a snowstorm.
Today, bro. Like fucking for what?
Bro, we get these 2 games, and then it's about to fucking snow here. Probably getting a couple inches tonight.
We're doing the show at 9, right?
Yeah, because we want to wait for Pat tonight.
Yeah. Oh, dude, we get to watch Rio. I'm fucking hyped.
Rio Hardpoint will be lit. I already got my picks in, but I wasn't able to get map 1s. The minute Rio pulled up, they pulled all the props for
Rio's gonna be the
365.
overmap 100%.
Well, the lines will get adjusted, but yeah, no, you can get triple 30s on that map. I've seen it. EG Breaking Point tagged me. Everybody on Well, bro, this is fucking comedy. Everybody on Breaking Point is the same prediction except for Rab. Ravens the only person that has a different prediction. Everybody else took Toronto and New York today.
But after that event, Illy replaced with Brezzy. Let's talk about this change. First of all, I know you know Brezzy way better than Alan.
Dude, people are bumping my fucking tweet to Seth when he tweeted about the contract.
Yeah, what'd you say? What'd you say?
Funny. I tweeted a fucking torch passing gif for the fines.
That's good.
Wait, people are bumping this. That's hilarious. Wait, chat, look at this.
For Brezzy, they go ahead and decide to pick him up, and Illy's gonna.
That's good entertainment.
From their camp. We don't know the exact
That's
situation.
good.
We don't know if it's temporary or if it's permanent. But for now, Illy's gonna.
I matches say we got 2 matches, chat. So we should be done with matches by 6 p.m. East Coast time.
Illy was popping off in all the game modes. He was the guy making the impact.
Yeah,
The guy capturing those moments for them. So Brezzy has some big shoes to fill. But right now, I mean, Seattle, they're looking pretty decent.
And
Seattle looking
about
pretty
the Frenchman Brezzy coming in, the Awaba Bobs, everyone's favorite challenger team, now starting to get picked up. What do you think of Paul's chance now?
Yeah, absolutely. I think for
You
me,
read
like,
the
it's not
lawsuit?
often that we
Nah,
see
I
a
missed me
more
with that shit.
older
I read like the
player
clip notes
step
from
on it.
everything
I
that
think
people were
he's
tweeting.
23
I'm not
years
even
old.
gonna
Just,
attempt to
you know,
understand the
he's
legal
very
fucking
sad
jargon
about
that is
the
being used in that
opportunity
shit.
and wanting to
I'm just gonna
prove
get like
himself.
what
I think
happened,
someone
why they're
who's
being
LA
like why
teams making moves,
they
Surge
filed the
making
suit,
moves. When we come
all that
back,
other
we'll
shit.
break
I don't
down
care about the
another
fucking
squad from Vegas
finer
that is
details because
benching
I
a
am not a
star player.
lawyer.
I'll tell you why after this. Upgrade your game.
Chat, I might go live again on Twitch after the matches because this shit might be 3-0, 3-0 low key. I might go stream again. This might be a quick day. And I have seen Suits. That's a good show. I've seen Suits. I understand everything about legal. I know what's going on. I am him. I've seen House. I could be a doctor. Correct. Have time before the flank. Yeah, cause I mean, like if these matches are double 3-0s today, the games are gonna end at like what 4:30, right? Or not 4:30. I mean, yeah, shit. If we get 3-0s, it'll end around 5. We won't have flank for another like 4 hours.
Sucks. It is what it is. I'm not gonna talk too much about it. If they believe it'll help the team, that's what they believe. It is what it is. I'm still gonna be myself. I'm still gonna stand on business, and I'm just gonna keep going hard until I get another opportunity.
If you're a fan of numbers, well, this move does not make any sense to you. One of the star players when it comes to the KDs and the performances and the positive for the Vegas Legion is now on the bench. A player who has had the worst stats still in the starting lineup, and you're bringing him some support. What's going on in Vegas? Can you break this down for me?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's probably like a team chem thing, right? Like, you're not going to make a roster change like this unless the team agrees on it. So clearly,
I must be off the ayahuasca, surely, right? Raven, thank you for your gifted subscriptions. Sorry, gifted memberships to the YouTube television channel. I appreciate it, man. W. What's the maps? Double Rio. What's the control, Benjamin? Is in?
Karachi.
Nice. Double Rio, Karachi. First 3.
Yeah, which JP predicted. So shout out to JP. 20.
Gio was a guy in challengers we saw in the finals going off. Like, that kid is a monster. So if he can come in, bring some good comms, some more structure, play more team oriented, and set other people up for success, then maybe they can get a little bit better. So I definitely don't hate it. It's just a bit surprising to see a guy like Standy not able to develop into a better team player.
Yeah, I truly think, you know, we all expected
Might have to
Vegas
go live
Legion
again
to
later
make
on
the move,
Twitch, too.
but for who it was is what's really taking us all by surprise. But, you know, high hopes for Gio.
Yeah, I'm streaming. I'll see if I'm gonna stay live after. I may go get dinner before the show.
I will say, though,
Otherwise, I don't want to wait till.
this now puts a lot of pressure on their shoulders because
That's probably the
if
only
they
night I
do
can
not
cook dinner,
perform,
so.
I'm expecting Stanley might have some words to say from the sideline.
I do have to give a big shout out to the challenger scene, though. The amount of players that are rising up over the last 2 years is
I'm curious. Some makes a good point. Karachi offense control, I feel, is easier with the bigger point change. I think if anything with Karachi offense and defense, is streaks are going to be way better.
I actually can't wait to watch people actually use streaks effectively
Yeah.
instead of them just fucking not working.
Streaks are going to be huge. Think about Skid Row. That changes Skid Row hardpoint a lot. Invasion Search, it changes a lot. S&Ds with streaks now are going to be really interesting. Got to make sure you hit your freeze and you know how to curve your streaks. But I'm seeing pro players unable to curve streaks.
Hey, I
Damn.
am unable to curve. I cannot lie to you.
If people
tweak
can't
on the
curve,
curves.
that's skill gas,
I do
bro.
be tweaking on the curve.
I saw
Gage,
I
thank
saw
you for
a
your
crazy
tip,
curve for
Preach.
fucking Pred on ranked though. That was actually tough.
Listen to
Did
my
you see
boy
that?
Gage and like the fucking chat, baby. Like the stream, baby. Come on.
He was playing, I think it was high rise control, and
Like that shit.
he like
Come on.
missed like the spawn building, and he like curved it around and brought it back to the rift. It was actually insane.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I am just the worst. Mine curves a little to the left most of the time, but
Damn.
I'm not great.
What are you talking about, bro?
Streaks?
Well, he's got a
It curves a little bit to the left.
SMG in
Okay.
his arsenal,
Yeah.
and today you may see it put to use
My
by
Drake.
a lot of our players on a new map.
Yeah, it seems like it's
Krista, thank you for your subscription. Yes.
Come
on, do as well. W.
I love Rio
I need to find Brew. There he is. Look at the little guy. There he is. Go. Fuck Terminal. Dog shit ass map. Dog shit ass map, baby. Let's go.
I got all my bets in.
J Mac, thank you, baby.
I just gotta log 'em
Appreciate
now.
you. I love that all my Twitch subs are just fucking double subs.
I have a betting tracker sheet.
What's your, you got percentages on there?
Yeah, I'm up.
MCW dominant for the beginning of this year.
Excuse me.
I am up 5 units. I mean, I only started betting the last week of the season, last week, and then the event. But I'm up 5 units.
I hear you on units.
Yeah, I'm not. The money doesn't matter to me. I'm not trying to.
Okay.
Gamble thousands.
Okay, Benjay.
But no, I'm not gambling that much. It's just,
Okay, whatever
it's
you
just
gotta
about the.
tell yourself, Benjay. Sure. All right,
bro.
big money bags.
With 2 SMGs and a guy who's sort of a flex but leans
I hear you.
SMG, so like Optic comes to mind. I think
What is this fucking clown ass music they got going on right now?
The broadcast?
Yeah.
Bro, I'm gonna talk about this on stream. I've been very annoyed with this situation with the music library they use. I assume you've been having the same problem, Sam, where they've just been flagging every fucking video.
Oh yeah, no,
And-
I get copyrighted on everything.
And I asked about it, and like they were like trying to see if we can get whitelisted, and it's not looking good.
I
so-
hit up Spencer and he told me I was shocked.
Yeah, no, we're just fucked.
Yo,
Tom and I have done it on this.
What's
What's
up,
good?
guys?
What's up?
You
What's
guys
up?
talk about the whitelisting. What you got? Your videos are getting striked.
Yeah.
Yeah. Welcome to the fucking bullshit.
Don't worry, I'm joining the suit.
I texted Daniel Say about that. I actually got off the phone with him about that because every video you upload gets
Yeah.
copyright striked.
Mine, yeah.
And
If it's
I
not striked,
saw-
it's getting buried.
And I also saw Zerka from the Sideman talking about this. I think it is fucking crazy. If you have a 2-hour YouTube video and there's like 5 seconds of a
all
song,
copyrighted.
like say you walk by a restaurant and you're like vlogging, there's a song in the background for like 5 seconds. YouTube strikes it and takes all the money from that video,
Yeah.
and you don't get paid a dime. You get $0 from the video, even if it could be a 10-hour video, 10 seconds of music, and you're chalked. You're fucking
Bro,
chalked.
the most
That's why
annoying
I
part
don't
of
listen
it.
to anything when I'm on YouTube.
Nah,
I
well,
literally
get
only do
scared.
the
I get
game.
scared, bro. Everything gets striked. And I'm like, bro, what the fuck?
Bro, the most annoying part about it, Tom, is like, bro, and then the process the claims on YouTube is the biggest pain in the ass. You can't bulk process the claims. Like if I just hit one button, just cut the sections out and then surrender, like you got to do it individually. It's the most annoying shit.
Yeah, bro. 100%. Hey, what you guys been up to, bro? Just chit chat?
Yeah,
Well,
just
what-
5 hours and now I'm here.
Everybody's asking about the watch party with Stumping them. What's going on with it? Are they watch partying?
Not today.
who the fuck knows?
I don't
Wait,
think, I don't think Seth's doing it today. I think he's coming back tomorrow, maybe.
Oh, so he's not doing it today? He's gonna do it tomorrow?
Raphael, thank you,
Okay,
buddy.
Damn, the fuck?
Big 5.
That's crazy, bro.
Big 5. Yeah, we got a lot
This
of
whole
fives
shit's
going
so
today.
fucking crazy, bro.
We got a lot of 5s going today.
It's definitely
chat.
crazy.
Let's go, boys. Appreciate you, Raphael. Thank you, buddy. Dub.
Just putting my bets on my sheet right now.
W Miami Heretics intro.
Wait, Tom, you see we have double Rio off the rip?
Go, team intros. Yay, team intros. Let's go, team intros.
Team intros?
Doing
Take a
team
look.
intros. Doing team intros already? 2:45. Jesus Christ.
It's early, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I got some screens, bro. Bro, it's so weird streaming on YouTube again.
Yeah. Took me a minute to get situated.
Bro, it's so weird, bro.
Skirt.
want to party with those guys. Toronto tosses some cash up in the air after their latest tournament win. On the other side, you have Miami Heretics, who came in with a top 4 seed but bombed out in Boston. Let's start with Miami, a team who is looking to improve. They're in the bottom right, nameless. That's a fresh face.
Yeah, they bring in Eric Boone, who, if you remember correctly, to start the season, he was supposed to be the starter. And they actually released a video where Methods, their coach, was talking about it. He was saying they wanted Eric to get comfortable playing once again.
Right.
The team, you know, so the nerves.
Yo, Ben, what's the map one?
Rio.
We have double Rio. We got Rio, Hardpoint, and Rio. Let's do back to back. Yeah.
We got double Rio.
So this was the plan all along.
Rio.
Double
What do you think
Rio.
about Rio? I think
Thomas
it's the
is
greatest
shit.
map and what hip hop artists do you think listen to the most? I think Rio's fun. It's good, a good mix up of all the dog shit slow AR maps. It's nice to have like a good mixy map. And hip hop artists, I don't
unsatisfactory
really
stats,
know.
if you will.
I don't really listen to hip hop that much anymore.
All right. Miami Heretics, I'm excited to see how they play on the newer
Lately,
patch.
probably
So,
like
pregame when
21,
Miami
but
Heretics, their SD map will have to
yeah, I don't really
expand.
listen.
Their
When I do listen to hip hop,
profile
most of the
maps,
time it is
an interesting
21,
stat for
but
them during
lately I
Major
don't
One
really
was that they were
listen, to be honest.
0-1 in game 5. So even if they made it through a series, they weren't able to close it out in that map number 5. So for Miami Heretics, again, this series is kind of just seeing how they do on the new patch and with a new player.
Their control defense has been insane, though, nameless.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, they've been great at control, right? We've seen, you know, them, especially on the Karachis.
Let's go, baby. Give me a DoorDash challenge
But
right
for
here.
the Search and Destroy, yeah, they've never played a high-rise S&D. And then now with Rio being in, that could be a map that they add to their map. When we have it in this series for game 2, so that'll get real interesting.
Miami getting ready to play today. If you're
Boosting your
looking for a
dopamine.
star
Let's
player,
fucking go,
those are
Chris.
kinda
Yo,
the
chat, thank you guys for the
top
love,
left
man.
and
Holy
best
shit.
POV, in my opinion.
You guys are going ballistic right now.
Keep your
Thank
eyes
you
on
guys.
the
Hell yeah, man.
SMG. Taking a look at their opposition, though.
I appreciate
They're going up
you,
against
chat.
Toronto,
Thank you.
A team that has
Thank you
all
so
the
very
confidence
much.
in the world. Will they be able to hang with Miami, though, on a short-range
Listen to
map?
Counterparts.
A lot of
I've seen
people
them
say
live
Strap without his marksman
twice.
could have a tough
They're
day,
good.
nameless. You agree with that?
Yo, did you guys see about the Miami Heretics news about the challenges of that?
That it's like 50 miles away from the actual venue.
So they tweeted today, we're working to finally host a challenges tournament in the same venue and same weekend as the tournament. We hope to have final confirmation the next day, so stay tuned for new information. So they're trying to do
Nice.
it at the convention center.
Dub,
Which should be
as it
W.
should
Yeah.
As it should be. Caleb, thank you.
Yeah.
Sort of playing the cerebral game, right? So they're at the top of their game right now. You really have to come correct to take them.
Rip on the chat.
You see, look at the chat.
Are we going to see more score streaks today?
Oh, about the shit we discussed yesterday. Did you get more info on that or no?
This has nothing with what we discussed yesterday. I had a phone call this morning.
Ooh, okay. Intel, okay. Some good business, Tom. I like that. I like that.
I'm chatting in the chat.
I like that.
I'm chatting.
No, we did discuss it yesterday, Tom. We did discuss it yesterday. It was discussed mostly before you joined the fucking yesterday. Bro,
Wait,
Tommy,
nah,
wait,
nah,
Sam.
this is different.
Wait, I screwed over Tommy yesterday, Sam. Bad. We were doing a call yesterday. We were doing a call yesterday, Sam, and Tom was late, and I was like mid-call. I had my phone like upside down, and Tom was trying to text me to get the information for the call, and I just was like egoing him.
Hey,
I was too locked in.
It's all good though.
I was too locked in, bro.
And then you look at the other two, it's like,
Oh, Scump is live. He's live, Sam. Scump on live. Everybody.
I
Everybody's
told
live.
you I wasn't streaming today. Never mind. Come live.
Now,
All right, chat. Go ask me about the lawsuit.
Nah, that's not right. That's not right. That's not right.
They're not gonna say anything.
Like
That's
me
not right.
doing that isn't gonna change anything.
The
Like,
whole chat's gonna get robbed asking about the lawsuit.
100%.
Fucking. They're not gonna
Scump
be able to talk
live.
about
Bye. LOL. Hey man, appreciate you.
They shouldn't have a struggle against a team like Miami Heretics.
If you're just joining us here at the Call
I
of
would
Duty
be
League,
surprised
this
if they
is
talk
your
about it,
number
bro.
one
I'd be
going
very
against
surprised.
Nah, they're not going.
I think if they're gonna say anything, it'll be a lawyer-approved statement at the beginning of the stream, and that will be all they say.
Will we get to a game 5 today, Ali?
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
That's literally all they're gonna say, bro.
We'll see, bro.
Like, I don't know why you would say you don't want to say anything else. You don't say anything else and get in fucking trouble. Active litigation going on here. This is fucking doctor
I think
lawsuit.
this actually could go game 5, honestly. I mean, I think Eric Boone plays very, very
Oh, what are you
aggressive.
thinking, Flavio, bro?
Miami Heretics they were really good online. Like, let's be honest. They played great in the online first split. And these are 2 new maps, right, that were going up against the Toronto Ultra. So I think we could see game 5.
What did Ethan just say?
Rio, I'm going to take Queen X
Oh, I have
for
to do both?
1,000. Let's jump right into predictions here, ladies and gentlemen, as we make it official on the headquarters desk. It's our Scuff pick 'em, and I'm going first. I'm calling out my boy Scrap.
Got it.
Let's make it 11-1 for match count.
Yeah, after they won Major 1 at Boston, and
Sorry,
he
Chad,
said
I
that
updated my
speech,
team
like, I
speak,
don't think I
and
can
all of
go against
my,
Toronto after that, so I'm gonna go with the purple squad.
Okay,
shit
I got a
is just
Toronto.
absolutely
You
shocking.
got a Toronto. Nameless, you could potentially take the lead here if you went with Miami.
No, I'm going to go with Toronto.
He's going Toronto as well.
I think they take it.
And let's see where
Early
the Call of
prediction,
Duty
Major
fans
2
lie
winner.
today. All four going Toronto, which
face.
means Miami is going to win. That's how it's been the last 3 times.
Where
We'll
is the
find
mute
out
thing?
if
Sorry,
the
Chad, I'm
record
absolutely
stays
tweaking
true.
over here.
We've
I
got our
sincerely
casters to
apologize.
kick things off here in
Trying to
just a
figure out
moment. Games are ready on the other side of this commercial break.
Where's the mute toggle sound at? Is there not just something to get rid of all of this shit, dude?
Spawn behind a few players, so
Microphone status. Turn that shit off. Thank
All
you.
players everywhere. Close left.
Perfect. Let's go.
Absolutely slammed. 1v2 and the ace is what's going to be the requirement. Fame at the very least going to spot him on the cross or give away the freebie. 1v1. Call of Duty timing at its finest. The 1v2 in ace for Lins. He finds 2. Abizi somehow finds 2. Can someone make it here in 10 seconds? Selling. There's one. The second. Slams in sight. Guns it up. The last man. Face.
Bump, 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 bump. Raphael with another 5? Oh, shit, baby. Thank you, man. Yeah, Raphael, I appreciate your love, dude. Thank you so much, man. Thank you for your kindness, sir. Chat, make sure you guys say thank you. This guy's going fucking ballistic over here. I appreciate you, my man.
The bomb planted. For maybe the last time. With 32 left on the clock. It's scrapped. It's he's trying to pierce it.
He can't get it done. All right, we're all situated now, boys. We're situated. We're locked in. We're good to go. We're good to go. Does that mean no ads? No, unfortunately, because on YouTube, I can't turn off ads for subs. Isn't that a cool and interactive feature about streaming on YouTube? I can't turn off ads for subs.
So if you're a Toronto fan, what do you want to see from your squad going into Major 2?
Obviously, you want to see confidence and you want to see them
Absolutely
dominate.
lit.
I mean, after a performance at Major 1 like that, and to go on the stage and to say stuff like that, Toronto Ultra has their expectations extremely high.
Nameless, if Miami is going to cause the upset today, what is our number 6 seed needing to do?
I mean, they got to start out hot on Rio. They got to show off right off the gates, like, you're going to have to veto this map against us. And they can make a statement here.
All right, we made our picks. Everyone chose Toronto. It's time to find out, though, how does this match play out as we send it to our casters? We got Maven and Merc on the mic to open things up.
Thank you so much. Let's get into it. Excited to be back. A little bit of a break, but now we get going again. And yeah, we got Rio now involved. Some changes, obviously, to the competitive playlist here for us.
Let's go, baby.
Getting into it. Just thoughts so far?
Let's go, baby.
I mean, I enjoy it. Yeah, I think a lot of the teams are going to, the teams that want to play with more subs, they're going
If we get double
try
Rio
out
off
for
the
this,
rip,
right?
man.
I mean, if you look
See
at
how this
sort of
shit
this
plays.
map pool
Yeah.
that we
Make sure you guys
have,
leave a like on the stream,
the
dude.
two that
I don't know what it
were kinda
does still.
sub-heavy were
No fucking
sub-based
clue. But
across,
hey,
but then sub-based
like that
changes,
shit, chat.
the
Let's go.
launches came through, and
Thank you, guys.
I mean, it was really just very AR.
Appreciate y'all hanging out, man.
Now you kind of have this in the mix, and this
We
just
are
gonna help
back.
that
What is
veto
this clown
process
music? Y'all hear this?
for all of our teams in the CDL.
The veto process and just like, how teams are built, typically your AR, your flex, your 2 subs. I mean, it's really been a 2-sub game. I mean, it's been a very different dynamic for some teams. Some teams have found success in the past, struggling to maybe get back to that fluidity they'd
Are they starting or are they just showing
Yeah,
a new
they're
map?
starting.
Will this
I think
help
they're
some
starting.
teams, you think? Maybe they've had some struggles, like, I don't know, maybe a
Right?
New York comes
It
to
should be.
mind.
Starting
Get
early.
Kismet unlocked, like a team like that.
Keen for an
Yeah,
early.
I absolutely.
I mean, I'm keen
think,
for an early start
New
as
York,
well, but
Ultra is
I
another
can't tell if
team.
they're
I think
starting the
Scrap is a
map or
much
just
better
like
flex than people
showcasing the map.
really know about, right?
They already talked
He's
about
better
the
than we
map.
think
so I'm
he's
assuming
been-
they're
I
starting.
think-
Well,
pretty damn
I
good.
think like obviously everyone's gonna be like he has an AR. We haven't seen him
True.
with this sub. I don't want peeping the stream. You guys got a nasty sub, so we'll see that come into play. But
He's always said, I want to pull it. I was it.
yeah, it's just he hasn't had to yet. I think now we will see it. But there could be some teams, depending on the hills, that run 2 MCWs, that run 3 subs.
Get him to a hard point.
I guess that's what we're gonna find out.
Maybe not.
Yeah, you know what happens
Fuck
when we
is
get to
going
a
on?
hard point.
That's what I'm saying. You hear
Oh, no,
it
there's.
music?
Okay, I'm watching
This is gonna
fucking
be a lot
bots
of
kill
fun.
each
I have
other.
a
Look, it's
question for you,
Benjay
just
killing
thinking
Benjay.
about,
It's
Toronto, as you got some time
man.
before this starts. I think
Oh,
you
he's
mentioned
jeffing, dude.
when we were watching the major.
No
I'm gonna
entertainment,
remind
bro.
you
Also,
of
why
New
am I
York
Zuma
event
1 in the
last
team
year.
speak? Where the
Sort of just
fuck
looked
is
ahead.
MC, bro? This
They
guy's
kinda
an
cruised
old
MC
through
AFK
stuff.
Zuma down there.
But it's a
guy's
little
always
different than last year. They had
AFK
a battle
Zuma,
that they
bro.
got back to
Always,
it at
man.
Champs. Obviously, the consistency wasn't there. How do you feel about Ultra, though, coming off of that? When similar to New York,
Yeah, the
or are
flank
you
tonight
scared
is gonna
they're
be
in the
fucking
Dodge just a
godlike.
dominant form?
Hector
I'm sure we're
said
gonna have
that
some great
they could be in a very
Hector
dominant
said that
form.
they're
I think
focusing
the
on
one thing for them
COD
is
and
that
won't
the
be
game
speaking
has
on
changed.
anything.
It's not
Wow,
really
that's
just the addition
a
of Rio,
fucking
it's
shocker
the,
to me.
it's
Jack.
Really? I
thought
thought they were gonna
about
go
it.
and actually just talk about everything,
I thought they
Tom.
were gonna break down the lawsuit. and
I
go
thought they
through
were gonna go page by page.
There is
Yeah.
a lot of differences, but in one way,
I thought they were gonna go
may be
page by
motivated,
page and just
right?
break
Like,
down the
you're
whole
coming
fucking
home and
lawsuit.
You're kind of just
Can't
playing
get comfortable, right?
Yeah, you're playing a brand new game, and you're already seeing it right here. Rio, Hardpoint, Rio, S&D, even getting Karachi control. I think with our
Yeah,
straight
they're
top
gonna
is
use
that,
gonna send us
when
over
are you
some,
gonna have more
the
info on
notes.
that
It's
thing in
like
chat?
Miami, they could be in control of map
well-
number 3 because of their better record on invasion and high rise.
Here, I'll
Don't
talk
play
to you
them
about
on
it later. It's hard to
Karachi.
type in chat.
Yeah, they're
It's a
improved.
very,
There's
it's a
new
very
roster
confusing
practices, a little
thing
bit
because there's a
different.
lot
We're playing
going
Karachi
on.
control.
Yeah, well, we'll talk
And-
about
and
Miami now a little
basically-
bit. We talked about Toronto, how incredible they've been. We'll see if they can keep it going. They got Target on their back now, obviously.
All right, I switched over to YouTube.
I mean, listen,
Yay, Benja.
online you were pretty damn good.
Okay.
You know, you're doing well in the league. Land journey struggles. You know, you make a change then coming into this.
Okay.
Fact is, we're back online though. Maybe they're going to be a little bit more
But
comfortable. and
there's a lot of
you've always kind of
complications,
used
as
this
you
as a
know,
five-man
because
roster.
Yeah,
there's
no.
league
I think, you know, the
and
fact is they're
fucking,
number
so it's
16
not
right now,
definite.
right?
It's
And
just
I don't think
trying.
that's the
I'm
worst
trying.
part. I
You
think
know
it's
what I'm
just
saying?
they
Tom,
came
you and I
out
should
hot,
you and I
they
should
came out
talk about it
motivated.
after the show
You know,
tonight.
strength of schedule was what it was. The problem was the land is you had 3-0 popped, right? It's like
Yeah.
you didn't look good versus
Dude, I'm gonna go
Optic,
pull up Scump's
you know,
watch party,
whatever
and
you
watch
played
party
them
his
the
watch
week
party,
before,
so they
you
talk
ever
about the
win that, maybe
lawsuit.
some adjustments are made. But then
You just-
you
you just
play
wait for the
on
clip
Invasion, and
afterwards.
everybody's like,
Yeah,
all right,
go wait
what
for the
heck
clip. I mean, I
happened
pulled
now?
them up, and I
Vingle
think the
did
first
say
thing they
some
said
of
is
the
they're not
pre-match
talking about it.
interviews, like, our
There you
strengths
go.
have not been good. We
The
have not
lawyers
been
probably said,
great.
"Do not talk about
Maybe
it."
was
They said,
just
"Okay."
bad enough
I think they
for
said they're
them.
only talking about COD.
Yeah, they,
Wow,
you know, they
shocking.
opt for the change. They wanted Eric to, you know, develop a little
Ben
bit
says
more,
he
but
hates league
yeah,
matches
see,
and
this
CDL
is
should get rid of
like,
them.
if you have
Facts.
A player has a bad stage, you might see Journey right back.
did
in the
say
lineup.
that.
Well, I think
Yeah,
like you know, as we
yeah.
look at the
Sam can
standings,
verify. Pat and I talked about it in the DM group like 2 days ago.
teams have a lot of up and downs.
Pat and I were like, league matches, it gotta go.
Maybe you're struggling in scrimmage.
League matches are my ass. That is correct. Look at my boys in the absolute HE double hockey sticks.
Y'all, they're getting fucking tucked in.
In the
Big
HE
stakes for
double.
Thieves. They have a very difficult split. Like, they got to get it going.
Number one strength of schedule. That is correct.
Yeah,
This
I mean,
is-
yeah,
this
you're
is
gonna get
squeaky
odds
bum
on
time
especially
is-
cold again.
What?
You're gonna get vetoes.
It's
taken
a-
away
it's a-
from
you're-
you. Have to play
Bump
different
Squeaky
matches.
bum
That's one
time.
thing with Miami, even
The fuck is that?
Squeaky bum time is a
the
fucking,
major, they got their invasion a couple of times
fucking
throughout the
phrase
series,
from,
but they lost out there.
Sir Alex
Right,
Ferguson
so, yeah, the
of Manchester
backcourt is a
United.
big thing for this Miami Heritage team coming
That
into
dog
this
shit
season.
ass sport coming up with weird ass sayings, bro.
We'll see.
Squeaky bum time.
Squeaky bum time.
Yeah. It's a good reference, right? W reference.
Let's go.
Wait, Jamie shaved?
Yeah, hate to shave after winning an event. I got
I don't think I've ever
Miami in
seen
3.
Jamie. I don't think I've ever seen Jamie without facial hair.
I got Miami in 3.
We get to see Rio for the first time. What an absolute pleasure.
Any
I
picks
don't
in
think I've
chat?
seen-
Any picks?
I put some
I
picks
got,
in, yeah.
I got picks. And it's seriously got Vickle over Envoy.
I got Kleenex and medals. I got more on both of them, so they need to go. They need to slay here. They need to slay.
I wanted to hammer the fucking
Shortage, that's where we stayed.
I wanted to hammer the fucking lines from map 1, but they instant took them down on fucking Bethers.
Here you want hammered.
Hey,
Great time that event.
Hey, here.
That
Tommy,
is
where do you
correct,
put your
KJ,
chat
but
box
if he
in
hits-
gameplay?
If he hits that, wow. Ben
I
doesn't
put
feel
my
like
chat
me.
box on the left side,
Bottom or
under
top?
on the top, right under the scoreboard, like left
Then
side.
between
Right under
scoreboard
the
and the kill
scoreboard.
feed? Like, where
Hey,
his
you can go
face
to my
is?
stream real quick and
A
look.
little hungrier probably if you're the
Alright,
Heritage side.
I'm gonna go
Do the
pull it up.
struggles you had, do the team change.
And then I had to add a filter to my pop out chat because right now all my chat is the pop out. It's just a pop out browser source, and then I added like a filter to it to make the background like opaque. You know what I'm saying?
Right, it had everybody just a little bit confused.
That was the most confusing
Here,
moment.
you want to take?
We had our tier list figured out. Then I was
We
like,
got fucking pump fake. This is bullshit.
For the
Good
second
to
time.
Fashion,
Good to get pump faked.
You know, we're like, all right, they're easily the best team, but it's like that slip up kind of. We were like, what's happening here? Let's see when they play FaZe. But they took care of business, and you can kind of say maybe now first match of the stage, you can kind of just cruise. Maybe the momentum for Miami, the hunger, as you said. There's a chance for an upset here, or they're going to come out and smoke them.
No, I mean Ultra were unbelievable. We
Wow,
cast
Joe
that
covered
first
all his
Seattle
bases
match, and
there.
I remember thinking like,
Yeah, they're gonna win or they're gonna lose, Clint.
wow, Seattle. Dog, like, the way
Good
they're playing,
analysis.
they're not not good, but it just hadn't clicked yet. Like we knew Ultra was good, but
Love me some Joey D.
Kept getting deeper into the weekend. Like, dear mother of God. Yeah, these guys are
Love me.
insane. And
Take the Vamos. Maybe honestly, bro, I do not see Grab losing to Javi, bro. I said it earlier. I just don't see it.
They weren't spending as much on players as it was. Now,
It's ex-teammate cheese, bro. Like
X said, at the moment, Seth and I have nothing to say. Oh my God, Tac Rab intel. Holy shit.
Because that's nothing to say.
Are you telling me they turned their watch party on to watch party Call of Duty, not talk about their fucking lawsuit?
Are you telling me their lawyer said don't say anything about the lawsuit on stream?
I'm gonna pull up Twitter. Tactical Rap tweeted out.
No.
Well, I think there's.
Oh, I thought
You're right,
Tactical
Tom.
Rap tweeted out like fucking. I thought he tweeted out like fucking that Hector said he does nothing. You know what I'm saying? They're not saying anything.
Listen, their lawyers have advised them not to say anything.
But they're not gonna talk about it, man. They're not.
You still maybe can upset somebody, but if you're playing against the best team,
I wonder how long this whole process is going to take. You know?
I thought Tactical Rap tweeted out like news, breaking news. Hector said they won't talk about it on stream. Like I thought that's what you said.
Probably, man.
Soap?
Hey, so
They fucking banned me, bro.
Yeah, so sad.
Who banned Prize Picks in New York, bro?
Yeah, Prize Picks is you can't do them in New York.
Can't use it in New York anymore, bro.
somebody just said that in my chat actually.
Yeah.
So why? I wonder why.
Two
that
times,
happened.
two times.
I don't really know.
Ah, the two
They were doing
time.
some. I guess it was never really allowed or something. Like that.
I don't know, but
Can I get some fucking dopamine? Let's go, boys. Don't pump fake me for a third time, please.
All right, make sure it's at 10
faked
AP.
again.
No, I think we're good.
So Joe and I are kind of hanging out.
Let's go.
Get into it. Now ready to start.
All
What
right.
the font changes?
Time to get going. Miami Heretics.
Here we go.
Yeah, I hope the scoreboard's fixed though, because it is kind of busted. Not a good game right now.
Joe's been grinding ranked.
Not good.
My
Watch out.
MVP, fucking freebie.
This map is about to be lit.
All right. This map is bang out at times, but it's not like chaos like fucking Bocage.
Now, Joe, you're a beast. You probably do you take off streamer mode, so you're actually not hiding.
Yeah, no, I have.
Dude, what an animal.
Who wants to bring the nub on tonight for the flank? I don't know.
Yeah, a lot of people want to see that nub.
We can explore the nub. I'm down.
Explore the nub.
It was costing me. It was costing me a FIFA last night, but it's all good.
Explore the nub.
Yeah, you can explore the nub.
In terms of that.
What quality is this? I don't know. I'm on 1080p right now. What are you guys on?
1080p. Otherwise you get buffers and it's annoying.
Yeah, I mean,
And I
I'm
also
on
don't have
1080p.
1440p monitor, so there's no point.
It does look a little.
It does look a little shitty. I can't lie.
Does your 1080p guys look shitty?
Yeah, mine looks a little shitty.
I guess it plays more.
Timing here is kind of wild.
Shitty quality.
There's an underwater tunnel. You can fly in the sky. Feels like pretty typical.
And 1080p does look a little crazy. And the scoreboard looks like fun. It
Metals
looks
is 7 and 1. Holy shit.
Well, that was a good pick.
Metals setting pace. The good pinch from number 8. Great pinch from Toby.
Metals with a great start here, 7 and 1, but Ultra just right through the drive.
Miami had Rose, but they all kind of got individually pieced, and they were never like at full time there.
Comfortably, they had the spawns, but it has not mattered.
And I assume you last 20,
That
you want to hold
police
new
car-
here, yeah.
Picking people off that police car with a sub is hard, bro.
Yeah. Brown's in a good spot with these spawns for new.
Only 10 seconds left for the hard point. You got the position for the tail end of this if you are Heretics, but now you see the minimap lock is popping up. We're getting ready
That's a
to
nice
head
win
to
by
our next
Tobias.
hard point. Ultra in position now to maybe make their rally. Fickle trying to stay up. Survives longer than I thought he was.
And now over towards this B3.
This is
where
not good for Miami.
B3. There's just so many doors,
Nah,
there's so many windows.
Jamie's holding
there's
this
a lot of
lane
entry
deep on
points,
a
so
heady.
You really need map
My
control
God, he's
if you
going
want
to the
find
depths.
a good amount of time. That's why Kleenex number
He's
8
holding
just
it. Look at
kinda
him.
roaming through middle of the
There's only
map.
one guy at Hill though.
He's
It's
able
kind
to
of
find that first
where
kill.
they played
The rest
this.
of the push for Heretics is through this
I
back.
fucking
Here comes
hated
that
the way
pressure,
Miami
but
played
Ultra
that break.
moving
That
in.
was
Yeah, I don't know where
horrific.
3 hitting the back.
Yeah, that was
I
not good.
would probably just break through mid, bro.
Yo, mid and bridge, 100%.
There was literally one guy in Hill. They went through the middle. They get the
I
trade.
don't know why funneling to the back is
You
ever
get a
the
lucky
plan
time,
there.
he might be killing the entire squad. We'll see what Kleenex is able to do. He had some brilliant moments at the major. I mean, some of the stats he put up were.
What side do you want for new? Do you want P3 side for new, or you want the other side?
What, for
They
P3?
were unbelievable.
Yeah.
I
Or
mean,
P4, sorry. For P4, which side do you want?
ideally you want to come from Miami side. Because you can super blend them when they run up front, and the pinch is super easy to hold if you have a guy running mid.
So they slide across in the cop car and shit? Yeah.
I mean, like the guy boxes just has to slide out and rip somebody. And the guy that like plays the ledge, you can just see all up front by yourself.
Right now it's a one-on-one, and Inside continues to win gunfights. Envoy is well on this rotation.
My God, they
Now
are
they have a
everywhere.
20-point lead.
I mean, honestly, Joe, I already
Yeah,
like
some
it
real
because,
splits going on here.
watching a lot less people
Good gritty
pre-aimed.
corner.
People are actually running around the map and trying to gun people. As Envoy was definitely just laying their pre-aim, but more rivals
Yeah, no,
means a
there's
little more movement.
Terminal Hardpoint wasn't your favorite? I thought it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's take a while for people to really min-max this map. I'm excited to see it the major up.
Oh, they got this pushed out. This is a blender spawn here when you spawn back in the back corner where Toronto is. Yeah.
Don't even get top middle.
They were locking it down. They were locking it down. But speaking of locking down, Heretics came right back.
You guys, the time is bugged. They have not fixed this bug yet, which is fucking L on Activision, to be honest.
Now a chance to take the lead for the first time, but you already
Good luck getting hill time on this patch. Checking OBJ stats because it's not looking good.
Heretics now go out in front. The next rotation up. We'll see what Toronto can do with the time.
Jesus
Boom
Christ,
trying
bro.
to reposition in a extended 1v1 here with the pillar. Kleenex now backing up. He's like, all right, I'm out of here. Teammate able to pick it up though. Eric Boom now trying to keep the trade.
Oh, what fucking reach out.
He's getting moved on.
Eric got boomed. He got me.
On the other
That
side,
motherfucker
Metals,
got me.
I mean, still kind of being the hard carry at least.
Somehow Miami's still just fucking because they were one close.
We gotta talk, man. Like Eric Boom, it's his first match, man. First match against the champs.
So Eric Boom was 1 HP. That'll be 3 dead. 4 Miami.
What's he on? 5 and 12. It's not ideal.
And well, Fickle, he's just gonna have to hang out, wait for his teammates off spawn.
The fuck's right? Looks so weird.
Let's see what we can do with the rival now. Trying to play for info. Got lucky on the other side of him. Framed a little too high, slides right under it. We've all been there. Those are the most, I think, annoying fights here. Like ADS, you're holding a line, you're like, I'm good, dude. I got the angle, I'm set up, and they just slide right under it, and you kind of lose them.
Oh, what?
Okay.
What the fuck?
Oh, don't get free.
Ah, Jesus Christ.
Oh, we're shooting bodies, okay.
Finds the triple, 12 and 9. And Insight, I mean, maybe we talk about his objective, but if you look at the stats of the final, this guy was kind of in hard carry mode versus FaZe.
It's weird.
Nah, Insight was going crazy, bro.
We know how good he is and how consistent he's been, but I still feel like he's just like.
I'm curious as to why Toronto played this map. I wonder if they wanted the rep and they didn't care who was against, or like what was going on.
I assume they want the rep.
I feel like against a team like Miami, like to their strong suits as a team, like Rio is their shit.
Yeah,
I agree. For Miami, this is just
I don't know if it's the best team to get a rep on, but
you can argue it's actually a great team to get a rep on, to be honest.
They're also running 3 subs right now. I think both teams are running 3 subs, 1 AR.
Yeah, oh no, Javi's running.
Javi's got an AR. Did he pick that up?
People might pick him up off the ground.
So what, Miami's running a 2 and 2. I think I'd rather do what Toronto's doing.
1-3.
1 on this map, yeah.
He's got so much speed from it.
He just take routes off spawn over and over again. Constantly pinch middle.
Quite able to do it now. Pistol out and pistol is pop. Another one in front, but
yeah, Javi's running.
Javi still got it out, yeah. So they're running too.
So good for Miami Heretics. Maybe another lead change in what is a ton of them. We expected Heretics to be competitive online. Expect them to be fired up. Maybe the honeymoon period.
Number 2's got an opportunity to pinch make a player.
Battling the best team in the league right now.
Yeah, this is
no, they just lost fucking 3 different gunfights.
You won this rotation if you were Heretics, but
oh, H just got a weird spawn.
Toronto
yeah,
also
look
just
at
doing
him.
good
Look at him.
enough
So
shot to make
inspirational.
this messy. Lucky the entire time. He was just going on that pinch, knew where the push was, but Miami Heretics down 10 right now. Let's go to a listen with Miami.
Estamos al final, ¿vale? Con el jump up, sí. Jump up muerto. Otro más con el police car. Police car muerto. Bueno, al fondo, esquineado, ¿vale? Vale. Que te queda clean. Estoy buscando, no me encuentro, tío. En buen fondo. Estoy en el yo holdando a la derecha. No, tenemos que ir por medio. Voy derecha, muerto, otro más derecha. Que no tenemos. ¿Dónde está Eric? Está en derecha conmigo, se ha ido para el thick. Para la ventana del thick. Uno ganando medio en esquis. Para atrás el de esquis. Está colando puro, ventana del thick. El inside va a estar por la izquierda.
That is a much better breakup, P3.
Yeah. Play through mid there.
Yeah.
Vale, te tengo el push de la izquierda, Adri. No, me van a dañar por la izquierda. Créate un tiro a la izquierda. Yo tengo skis. Entra por thick. Yo tengo la skis todavía. Muerto. Otro más al fondo. Estamos llegando por medio. Aquí fondo. Hasta el thick. Está al fondo inside, un tiro. Fondo tiki, fondo tiki. Vamos al chill. Medio Kleenex muerto. Tenemos jugar siguiente ahora. Voy contigo al siguiente. Yo peña al naranja. Hay uno está en naranja. Está en cajas, en el lado de esta caja.
Good play.
Oh, big win.
En naranja. No lo veo.
Maybe where Toronto pulls away here.
Good play, Gil. Gil's a big play.
Being said, but it's comedy when I think about the Listen In for Ultra that we really got on the Skid Row. Like for them, it's like they were at a public library, like having a team bonding exercise, reading the Harry Potter series as they're breaking P2. little different, a little more passion from Heretics, but
yeah, you know, obviously some people, you know, it's just their intensity that they bring. Finkel with some nice shots there, trying to get this break. You had two players working the spawns, trying to flip them for P5, but instead,
oh my god,
for Toronto.
maybe we've had all
we just fucking
game.
shit on him. He's gonna place this guy too.
Just so easy to hold from back.
The way of Ultra, the largest lead so far that we have seen, it's about 50.
So what's the hardest thing you think as a pro, like when a new map comes
Honestly,
into
Miami
rotation,
didn't read
what's
the
hardest
parallel
thing
spawn on
first
that
to get down
P3 and it kind of
deal
fucked
with?
them.
Well, I think it's
Did
just sort
not
of
expect
how you
3
wanna
guys
make
to
your
be top
pushes,
side of the
right,
map.
where you wanna hold,
They've been getting,
force the
they really
I imagine to a
hit up
degree.
60, 70 seconds
are
since then.
absolutely huge, but as a team, it's just sort of what's the best way to play.
Right, number
each
1
hill,
and number
right?
6 got to
What's
get some
right,
weird
what's
timing.
wrong?
Toronto should be
How do
fine.
we force weird spawns, the right spawns?
Clean extra pinch.
It is a lot of testing.
Yeah, there he goes.
Pushing limits.
Well, yes, I mean,
Big
you're,
fight.
You're thinking more.
Go read
It
for
becomes
medals.
natural once you've been grinding it, you learn how you want to play it. But you're spawning up and thinking, all right, what am I doing?
Pretty much.
Even the pros at first, at least, when something comes out. But they learn a lot faster than the average person. Trust me, I played a little bit of ranked, and I was.
It's weird seeing
lost
Scrappy
in
as a
sauce,
sub.
but
Never had to in this game.
Ultra, looking to put this one away. 25 points. It has been highly competitive, battling
Probably
back and
loves
forth.
playing
Chance
this
to
shit.
get it done. Scrap was sub in hand. Frying 3 in a row for him. 24 and 18, looking to go vertical.
Jesus Christ, what is
trying to
going
get
on my
Trophy
screen?
out.
Oh my god, he's
Finessing
alive.
his life as the entire team is in front. Finally, he drops, but it's
Should be
Ultra on
huge.
point.
Yeah.
Ultra right now, just trying to find the final last
Miami can
11
play rotation
seconds.
here.
Heretics do get through, and
Never mind, one is
force a
sprinting.
rotation. Scrap has a one-on-one top mid, able to win it. Snaps onto the second with the rival, so to give them some breathing room
big
for
stun.
now. Up towards P1.
Oh, we're going to P1 at least.
Seconds left. Envoy up to 27. He's
Dylan's
probably very
frying.
happy on a map like this. He gets to run around with
Yeah,
that
if you're a
stuff.
hobby
Maybe
over
a little
Dylan
bit
Envoy
more
was a
free
bold
insight.
call.
With
It was a bold
now
call.
with 5 seconds, this should do it.
GG.
Why?
Spawning
Why
out
put
is
half a unit
Heretics,
on it?
not able to get there in time.
Yeah, it's the
Ultra
fucking
strike
P3 to
first
P4.
on Rio.
Miami played that break
The hard
so
point
well in the
stretch
P3 too.
continues to be
Insta gave it back.
dominant,
Envoy made
Yeah.
the play from that P3 to P4. He got there early and popped the 2-piece.
They just didn't read the. I mean, it was the parallel spawn. We go back to it. It was fucking.
You look at both P2s as a chance.
Hey, you said it's back-to-back
for
Rio?
Heretics where you're
Yeah.
controlling the spawns. They can just hit never push
Rio
that
SNU, then
drive,
Crotch
right?
control.
They're
So
getting
the
the
pressure
reps,
was
bro.
always there from the front for Ultra, where
But be
the
honest,
nades
that
were
is a
connecting
godlike
time
map
and time
set.
again.
Rio,
They just
Karachi,
never
that's
had enough
far.
map control to really
So talking
get enough
about.
points. Metals with a great game. Lucky slowed down a little
Oh,
bit
they
there,
actually.
and
So they
Hilltime
saw.
crazy.
what he did,
So I went back
or,
and
you
saw
know,
Sam.
coming
So
into this
number 5
roster.
spawned the back at P3.
Again,
They saw him and called him out, and they
they
just completely lost track of the guy.
Neck and neck up until what, 150 to 150 or so.
Well, they've been ahead, and I would think like
Maybe
My
they
bad,
didn't see
Jack.
it's
him.
like a spawn logic, right? No, it's different.
They killed 3 guys.
Like, they get it. So even though it's a new map, I'm sure they are going to be ahead. I mean, I was talking to Envoy. I think I was talking about a spawn. There was a
I
horrific
think
one I
Vickle
saw
called
on
him out. I
Invasion.
don't know. I
He
was
goes,
finished, but I
nah,
think
you
Vickle
can
called
stop
him out. And
that.
they just
Like,
fucking.
the Cicero combo,
They didn't lock in.
they get
They
it
forgot
out.
this
They
guy,
start
and
clicking right now when it comes
this
to
ended up
hardpoint.
being a fucking huge miss.
Obviously,
They
every
broke.
scrim, they're sort of watching back situations with their coaching staff. They're seeing where do we spawn, where are they spawning.
Yeah,
Right,
that was
kind
that.
of exactly what I said. Just discussing. All right.
Hey, let's go, Randy. Whatever. I'm gonna run the bathroom real quick, guys. I'll be right back.
Force this spawn again and again. And yeah, these teams they played it a couple of times, and it turns into a science.
I like Rio, man.
It's one of the
It's a
difficult
good
things when
breakup,
you
dude.
have
It's
a
nice to
new
see
title
some
year over
fucking
year, different
movement.
developers, different
You know?
spawn logic.
Even if the map isn't the best, which I think it
Some
actually is a
people
decent
look a
map,
little
it's just good to
faster,
have it in the
some people
pool.
get a bit
Thank
ahead.
God.
Right now,
Give me
Ultra's
some
hard
sub
point
action,
is
man,
delectable in
somewhere.
Scrap.
Holy shit.
He gets real excited during hard points.
Good
and,
bug, though.
brings
No
it
hill
there.
time for anybody. Don't know what's going on. Fuck,
does, yeah.
fuck hill
He
time. Who
gets
needs
all
it?
gel. He does it with the rival as well.
Feels like
I mean,
bow
that is a
cage.
good-
Eh,
just
I don't think
can't
it's
figure out.
as insane as bow
Every
cage
time I
is.
play online, it's just like you have to hit your first bullet before you start shooting. Or that
I
thing
get the
can get away
comparison.
from you, but. Again, maybe some question marks surrounding his sort of AR or sub. I mean, he
Need
does
more
it
maps,
with
not
both.
replacements.
Yeah,
well, I
it's
think
always,
Vista
Been a little
is
weird
going to
with
be in
Recoil,
as
'cause,
well.
like,
I think
it's-
Vista's
remember
really
I think it
fucking
was like
good.
enabled when we first switched over from Halo. We were playing a lot of CS.
That might be like
together,
a
and he was talking
stage
to me
3
about,
map.
like, I wish we had
It's
pretty
unfortunate
good
that it has to be a
spray
stage 3 map, but I think it
patterns. I'm like,
probably
bro,
will be.
and this is
That
kind
map
of
is fun as
console that
fuck.
because the spray pattern becomes non-existent if you hit your first bullet. It just sticks.
Maybe 2
Yeah, it's
3
also
O's. I
there's
fucking
different
hope
recoil
so,
patterns if you hit
I
your
hope this
first
is the
shot.
fastest
It's
day.
wild.
Yeah, it
Because
does.
2 matches
No,
is
I remember
criminal.
we switched over from like Halo back in the day where I was like, I don't know what is doing. My gun's everywhere, bro.
And just the I don't know. I don't know what it is with the rival, but me and it, we don't get along. We don't get along.
Hey, you'll get there, dude. You're a very talented man.
I don't know if I will get there, but who did get there, you see in map number 1, you see it was pretty much a tied game, that second P2, and then Ultra on that second rotation ran away with the game.
Yeah, it's been, I feel like, a lot for the top teams. When it comes to hardpoint, it's really been just those final, 3 hardpoints or so. I mean, early on with FaZe, they're winning all those clutch moments. They aren't able to at the major. Ultra's been clutching up at the end, just things click, the pressure is in, and you performing. I feel like the best teams battle it's always been like evenish till 150, and then
boom, take you off.
Somebody,
I think they find the money hills, and they win those rotations. They take advantage of it. I think you look at that P4, probably the best hold we saw throughout that game. But we're sticking with Rio Search and Destroy, so we'll see how this one plays out. I think coming into it, my mind was a smaller map like this with where the bomb sites are placed. I think it's either going to be a lot of very quick 4v4 rounds, right? Either up top middle or up towards that A street, or it's just going to be, I mean, a lot of retake scenarios. So I'm interested to see how these teams are playing it.
Yeah, maybe, listen, Envoy and I agreed one time on like COD logic. It was back,
okay.
I think it was back in like Vanguard.
Perfect. That was very logical game.
No, I just was like, listen, I always think like the second P1's like the most important for you guys, bro. Because like second P1, the first one's usually scrappy. Second one just kind of dictates that second half. And he's like, I totally agree.
There you go.
That's why he's a second half team, dude.
Maybe
him and Baldy agree.
Maybe you should wear your audio backwards like him.
I still think that's insane. I can't wrap my head around it. We've talked about it a bunch over the years, but like, I can wrap my head around. Just the human brain's insane. I don't get how that just becomes normal.
Yeah, especially yours. It is an insane place.
Yeah, no, my brain is, dude. If you knew like half the stuff.
All right,
I
boys.
say on broadcast,
I'm gonna hit it 2 times real quick, guys.
Same. People stop in my stream. They're like, bro.
I'm gonna 2 times that shit, man.
Yeah, I know.
I'm a good boy.
Yeah,
let's get it.
One, but then you see inside his S&D stats from Major 1. We were just talking about it.
Score where it's all fucked. This is not great, but it is what it is.
That is pretty good. They had better ones though. They did have better ones. But here we go.
It's like a Celium stat, but you win the event.
I'm insane.
See how these teams play it.
Oh, we're squaring.
Pretty spread out, and you see the way Well, it's just a top mid hit for Ultra, and this is kind of what I was talking about. Just a lot of retakes, and I think that's gonna be it. Maybe just give me up that bomb side, playing the 3 versus 3.
Yeah, I sort of asked you before, like in a little bit you played, like what your thoughts were. You're like, it's gonna be fast and retakes.
Hello.
That's like all you have. But I mean, you haven't played a ton yet, obviously. We haven't watched the pros get to it yet.
Yeah, we're going B.
I mean, Vishal's doing laps in his spawn right now. He's got a 1 versus 2, trying to find these timings.
Oh, Dylan's just finessing these cats.
Just go right up top Eskies, and they win the gunfights.
I mean, it's definitely not bad, bro. Just fucking
I mean, this is
hit that shit out, bro.
I mean, why they have always been a threat, like even with the different rosters for Toronto Ultra. I know there's some mainstays, but they've always just been good to great in all modes. Like never really a glaring weakness. The hard point, even when it was bad, it was like 50-50. Now it just feels like.
I think Toronto just hits mid every fucking round.
Not hard point. They're 16-1.
Or like that.
Yeah, surely got to mix it up.
Like that little spot where the arrow can go through. Like where's that at, Joe?
Right, the weak spot.
Yeah, where's that at? The scale's missing, so you can shoot straight through the heart with a giant black arrow.
Well, it's
what the fuck?
Dragon. Toronto Ultra, it's a squirrel.
All right, actually, okay.
Is it a giant squirrel?
All right, let's scrap this.
So,
okay.
but,
all right.
That was a
what
quick
the fuck?
round.
Miami wants to get off the stage as quick as possible.
Yeah, these maps are quick, or these rounds are quick.
But we're back to Rio.
We are back to Rio, and again, it's just that was quick though. The top middle control, and then Envoy works that pinch. I think Scrap, he was able to find that double near that bomb site. And a couple of rounds that kind of don't go your way. This is where he really interesting for Heretics. You can just sort of play over towards one bomb site. Just give up no picks, play around info, use your
boring. We just had 2 rounds in 14 seconds.
See what Ultra opt to do on their
attack. Boring?
Yeah, you think with a new map too, like just the confidence you have to have your Ultra coming off a win too, like more decisive probably on the map. You're just had a change of your Heretics. You're figuring stuff out, trying to get comfortable where.
Wow.
Ultra here's hitting stuff.
And I don't know if you saw that, but smoke goes down. They block out Vickle's POV to not see bridge side. That forces 2 players
see Lucky's
for
foot?
Heretics to really focus on top mid towards
off
B.
angle by Lucky. I love this.
But all the pressure is over towards Lucky.
He might get pushed though.
He's just going to opt to give this up, but does have to be careful.
Like they're going to split the door and he's fucking dead.
Bomb goes down.
Lucky, able to take down 1.
Damn,
3 versus 3 now, 35 on the clock. Scrap, tucked away in a corner. Doors open, knock, knock. He's there.
Yeah, you just the good door wall bangs.
Noses in the corner, hits the shots. Now on Insight and Envoy, trying to hold on to this 2 versus 3. 20 to go. Insight with the info, Insight with the shots. Lucky takes that Envoy, now it's on Insight the clutch. What a tournament he has
surely
had.
he doesn't
Clutch
yeah,
up, not
go
gonna
retake
happen.
from the Miami boys.
Able to make the play in from behind, just enough time to hit the defuse. is that
Like
round 2 going
Scrap
the
should
first
bust
2.
to the door to try to do this
you
trade
know,
release or
right?
something.
You just play around the
When you
retake.
already
I got a
come to
little
the
bit nervous
Yeah,
when they lost
people-
the first blood.
A lot of, it's week 1. You think a lot of corners are going to be good or not that
Just
good.
making sure Insight wasn't breaking any pumps and no more than 2 pumps there.
Team or
Yep.
teammates want to call it.
Declare him.
He was pumping, but
they're
he
able to find
stayed
him.
down.
I think he was confused because he gets wall bangs. I don't know.
But
if
he
a nade
could have went
pops up,
crazy there with the
but still, it
pumps
didn't look like
if
the
he
stun
wanted
nade
to.
hit him. So he was just kind of playing that door, but does get taken down, and that opens up for,
For Scrap, yeah.
for Heretics.
He thinks he's tucked away and then just dropped.
Yeah, he's like, all right. Maybe they see a gun. I have no idea.
Well, it's one of those, just check the corner and common spot when you're holding post plant, and he gets caught.
But that's a great. I liked the showing there from Ultra, right? The strat that they were showing.
You once told me that Call of Duty tactical plays make you aroused more than anything in the world, Joe.
Late hitting
Nice
mid
win
on
there from
defense.
Scrap, but the trade
Fuck,
is
didn't it work?
instantly Kleenex, though. We'll follow it up. Number down for Ultra. 3v1, medals. Last guy up, can't win the fight. Fast one is Ultra.
Bro, what?
Honestly,
I don't
he's
know.
probably not wrong. There
Yeah, I
really
don't know.
isn't
Some
much
square
more
ups
that
going
needs to
on.
be going
Yeah,
there.
They're just squaring up in
watch
map,
some
and it's
CS,
just
like,
constant
you watch a lot of
trades.
esports, they're a real good player. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, no.
And Metals really went for that shit.
The blood
You
does
think Toronto's got delusional confidence after winning the first event? They probably feel nice.
Absolutely.
as we get ready for our
There's nothing
next
better
one.
than it coming back after winning an event and just fucking
everything's clicking.
flying. Yeah, everything's clicking, bro.
3-1 in the map, 1-0 in the series.
Unless you're
Last time
LAG,
it was
because that didn't work
smoke
out for
coming
them.
across. We'll see what they opt to do this time. Smoke out again.
Yeah.
The pre-fire
True.
through nearly takes out Kleenex. He
My
said down
bad,
to
LAG
58.
down.
Yeah, even with the
Yeah,
smoke,
you
sometimes
didn't
you
say
gotta
all
be
that.
careful. You can still get lasered through it.
This Eric
Yeah, they're just
Boomcat
trying to
is
keep them
pooping?
honest,
I
right?
thank you
The
for the
smoke
super
is
chat.
passing around even when it is a
Bro,
face.
Scrap
The
is
problem
frying with the
every
sub.
time this has been a
He's
B
probably
fight.
loving it. He's probably
Guys winning a lot of singles.
Jesus
Top B fights time and time again.
Guys are
all
winning
three
his
rounds.
singles, bro.
Get
Like
some
he's
fucking
fucking
centering in chat? Holy
center
fuck.
corner Wimbledon, bro.
Here potentially comes a retake. Yeah, they're gonna go for it. Maybe takes the timing. The bomb does get planted, but they're able to find two.
Oh, the late on
shit.
chase from Bickle.
Double.
Yeah,
You
a
can
little
see the
drop
window?
shot
Yeah,
there.
Toby,
Take
that's
it
my
on point
spot.
if
Look
you
at
are
Toby.
inside and you fall out. Kleenex MVP from Major 1.
And Holly went big.
Bickle puts on a show.
Play for
3 in
Bickle.
the
He just
round.
saved him around there.
A much needed round now for Heretics. And yeah, it's like on the retake there, it's just like you have like all the headies to work with the stairs. Like it just felt like every gunfight we hopped to for Ultra. It's like
This shit is
sometimes
crazy,
you
bro.
have the
Straight
high
bang
ground
out.
per se, but not really. It's like you're working
We're
up
just
ramps
scum.
and
Anyways,
everything.
somebody
You just have
scum.
these
You guys heard
nasty
about
heady
that
stuff
lawsuit?
Yeah,
Did he? I wonder if they're breaking down the contract right now. The lawsuit. What are they breaking down the lawsuit?
They're probably going document by document there, Tom.
I got a hot take from Michael. He said Rio S&D is better than, or he said Skid Row S&D is better than Rio. That's cap. Rio S&D is terrible.
It's also the first time that we watched it.
They're able to group on up, and yeah,
This
I
is
think
the
that's
first
just
time,
type of
true.
scenarios you're gonna see on this map.
Well, just do, yeah. It's, people are going to try to hit sites. Like, can you take it when Bob's getting planted? Somebody's not gun up because they're dialing the digits. Scrap stun will hold for now. And here's like, you know, one of the ramps I'm talking about. Like, he's got a nice little petty as you push up towards mid, but is mid control right now. For Ultra, you're looking for an opening right now if you're Heretics. They're working at A site. Lone Man's going to be Metals on the other end of it, uninvolved right now.
Yeah, Envoy trying to
I had
find
Jamie
some
over
info.
on
He's
this
just gonna
map. It's not
back
looking
down
good.
inside of garage. He's just kind of chilling. But yeah, I mean, on offense, and this is what you can do, right? Just slow the game down, keep them guessing about where
They
the
go
side is.
top
You
bridge,
kinda
they
have
can
a 2-2
squeeze
split.
B.
So this is what you
No
want
one
when
watching
you're
it.
winning a round out this long. If you are the attacking team, because you'll have numbers on one of the sites.
Well, this would be one of those things. It's a map that's like smaller with a fast hits. Like, I don't know, keep people honest, keep people guessing, play a little bit slower, maybe bait out an anxious play. Vickle does at least
actually
get
got out
one
of that.
now.
Kobe actually got one.
3v3, but time is dwindling.
Time's going
Get
down.
the plant down now. Always run the risk of a slow offensive round. Maybe a little too much pressure to get the bomb planted, but they're able to do it. Now
Vickle's in
the
a
pressure
terrible
Ultra to
spot.
try to get the retake.
Oh, the stun doesn't.
Wow, he's out.
Scrap is able to win it. So
He's out, but number 4's got to
play
go
right
big.
now. Can I just rely on Eric Boom to lock down the bomb site?
Got 3 in a round
cheeky
earlier.
plants
See if
bomb.
Bickle has another clutch
might
moment.
just hop on this.
Just about 20 to play. Kleenex is hopping on the bomb now.
Oh, they know about the check spot.
Working the defuse. They're able to get one. Someone's going to get the check.
You
Though.
got
Kleenex
it.
is still on it, and it is about done.
Oh, he couldn't finish the kill.
He gets it. He gets it.
Wow.
Good retake
Just
from
gets the
Toronto.
spot,
Shush.
like, I had an opportunity there maybe to finish it, but
Good
you know it's
retake.
always weird when you peek it and there's like an
I mean,
player
to be
standing over
fair,
him, like,
I mean, honestly,
It was a good play from Toronto. Have the numbers, hop the bomb, we'll go over them.
That must be like a pretty popular like check spot because he fucking full sprint checked that shit.
Yeah, I think once he gets that first kill though, Vickle needs to make a play and try and check bomb. And try and shoot him off bomb. He's kind of far away.
3-on-1. Someone types a bomb, and they're able to get it done.
Hey, there we go. A little A bang out.
For Ultra. They've dominated at B this time. Bring it over to A. Scrap trying with some long-range rival shots. Able to get a couple headshots in, but no kill. Lucky Eric, boom, lighting him up. Is Scrap not going to have to make a play, but he's got Envoy to work with. He's inside of a bomb. Smoke out. Got Lucky on one side of him. Can they take out Vickle at the mid-cut? Envoy's back to playing around the stun.
We're stacked back alley.
Are they going to challenge?
Crazy challenge. Oh, we're challenging.
He's gonna jump from the top ropes. The headshot does connect. It is a 1-on-2
Grab my closest, bro. He knows about. Oh, he's getting pinched.
Hope he doesn't get wall banged through the door again. This time it's through the open
Vickle's
door.
pooping
Gets
on him.
dropped, gets fried. Every time Ultra it feels I have a chance to maybe put this map away. Heretics keep it close. Back within a round.
And yeah, just that first blood from Lucky. As Vickle's
This map is so insane.
Alright, my Vickle bet. Hey, let's go.
Every round is just fucking killing the shit out of each other.
Great pals, but now they are enemies.
Was that him that was talking about like Scrapper just running the room like door closes? Oh no,
that's
Hixie.
Yeah, Hixie.
Right. Dude, if I had a room like that, they get drop kicked. Like, my door's closed and somebody comes charging in. Like, you could be doing anything in there, Joe.
I think, yeah, he was just saying he's an energetic guy. He's always ready to do, you know.
Dope and energetic.
Yeah, he said they were
I hear you on dope.
opposites.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
Staying up.
Yeah, super aggressive.
So many times he's almost a drop, but he's barely able to
Could get a Drake here. Could be a Drake angle.
Avoid the nade for now. Because once again, you know, kind of these quick hits Ultra are trying a little bit more, spreading it out, looking for a pick right now if you were Heretics in back-to-back offensive rounds.
Yeah, because the fast
this is a trade-heavy map. I agree.
They were working inside in favor of Ultra, but Ultra they're sticking to mid-map control. Vickle trying to find it, but doesn't.
Oh
for Scrap.
my
Scrap is this guy is an insta two-piece middle map. I swear, like every life.
How did he get two? And he's gonna get the third too. Ah, Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Yeah. He's gonna go for the H.
Holy fuck.
Now 10-6. An incredible map one. The rival looking so good in Scrap's hands. We know how excited he's been to be able to play a bit more of a flex
give me
role.
ace.
And you're
Sure.
seeing it here.
All right.
Give him all four.
Sure.
He is dialed.
That was easy.
And that's sort of the, you know, when you're going.
How did he kill it? That
map
must have been an
control that
insane
way,
snap
you
on the second
have
guy.
to stun and nade check some of these corners.
Probably shit on him.
It's just a little bit too confident of a push right there.
I don't know,
for
man.
Vickle. Maybe
I
if
think it
his
might be
teammates
time to
checking
sell
that
my
doesn't
Vamos
see
shares.
Oh, I sold that shit weeks ago.
You give up an area, you gotta
sold
check
it?
those
Yeah,
corners.
they're gone out of the portfolio. I can't lie.
Sometimes
Good
you
con
don't
out of
move
the
up in there,
portfolio. I like
too, but
that.
kind of think you do sometimes. Like you like pan left or right, and you just don't look close enough, or it's just like this weird, awkward timing, and next thing you know, 2v get shot in the back, and it's like, my bad.
11-6. Will shit.
I need Lucky not to get a single to kill.
One more round. Now needed for Ultra Metals though. Not going
I'm
down.
surprised how
kills.
much
You can't get 2 more kills.
they're playing middle map. I would have thought that it would have been the predominant site, but these motherfuckers love mid.
Hot off the major win, hot off the ace in the last round. Trying to
Metal
get it done.
challenge,
And
dude.
he
Holy
is vibing.
fuck.
Able to get one, backing down for now.
Bro,
on
Toronto is
5 in a
just
row
running
now.
at them.
Envoy gets
There they
one.
are.
Envoy now on the bomb, trying
Lucky's
to
gotta
get a play
go,
back to
man.
Straps, POV.
That's 12-5.
Lucky
Lucky
Vickle,
got one.
Lucky working
No,
on
don't
the
get
single fun
two.
one,
Don't get
but I think
two.
that's the bomb planner. When it was actually Envoy who
Fuck.
was still on it, he's able to back away. So you're into a 2-on-2 now. Shoulders being thrown, still a nade and a stun in hand. This is exactly what you need for
Fuck,
the retake.
god damn it, dude.
Find it now down inside. You're talking about the utility used to be better in the last rally. They're hitting
Does Jamie
everything.
Inside clutch
The
these?
stun hits, the info's there. Inside,
He does not.
Getting child, caught, mantling.
Good retake. It's a good pinch from Lucky.
It's again, it's like this
God
moment where you
fucking
can
damn
put it
it,
away,
bro.
go like 3 rounds up or get the win in this case, and Heretics
Oh,
are able
Vickle's
to chip
making this
away.
Envoy bet.
Stay with him.
I thought they threw that round away.
Down he goes.
Because you have,
RP my 5.
That
Yeah,
doesn't make
good.
sense better, man. My picks aren't hitting either. My picks are not. They're not going through either.
I'm really surprised at the way this map's being played right now. I could have sworn there would have been an A heavy map,
just
but
play your man advantage, use your stun nades, but they're able
motherfuckers
to
are
clutch out
challing
that round and
mid.
make me look real dumb.
You mean like don't even work the plant, like just get out for
Or don't even.
wait,
yeah.
who got caught first?
It was
Scrap?
Metals in air, boom, yeah.
No, sorry, I meant from Ultra once. They brought back. Down around.
Jamie
Four
shit's on
hitting this
earlier.
shit. They're four hitting this shit.
Trophy out, and they are
And Scrap
flying.
gets one.
It's Scrap though. On the
And
ball.
Scrap gets
And
two.
Scrap gets
Scrap.
And not 3.
Finally, he's gonna drop
Man,
some. He
it's
might bring it back
still
again
a
and be
fucking
a
round.
Scrap has
4
14
as a
kills.
fast flurry of trades.
2v2.
We're quickly into a 2 versus 2. Tons of time to go.
Jamie on the super pinch.
Envoy with some tags in your split right now. If you're Ultra,
Yep.
you're playing pretty tight for the Heretics.
Should be GG.
Well, you were until
Les Vickle does some crazy shit.
Vickle a minute to work with.
Bro, Insight is in death. Bro, Insight is all the way in the back of the spawn, bro. Yeah, he's in death.
Those fights so tough sometimes. The drop shot gets in, you get down first.
Weird map.
You're Insight and you're able to take
Definitely
the
weird map.
fight.
Weird map.
You win both Rios, you're still looking to be in championship form. Granted, for Heretics, I mean,
Into a Karachi
is this
control.
like what you want
Nice.
right after
That was
you
a weird
make
map.
change, like, to be tested against
surprised
the
it
best,
played out
or is
like
it
that, chat.
more
I really, I wholeheartedly thought it would be the
team
predominant
off,
site there,
you know,
but
major win where
I guess like the mid,
Well, I think what we talked about with
the mid
Ultra,
fight's
like,
favored
both
defense,
not
but
only
I'm
across the
surprised.
you're trying
Well,
to
yeah, I guess
figure
not
out
because
this
they have the
game,
SQ
figure out
heady.
these maps,
It's like a little bit better, same with the vending machine, but I don't know. I was surprised how that played.
I think you're playing
A little
them
weird.
tough, absolutely.
I want to see
but
another
I
rep,
think
see if other
they're
teams like
gonna
play it
go
the same
back
way,
and
or if that
say,
was like a team specific
some
thing.
of these maps you could
Scoreboard
avoid
is so
scrapping
fucked
again.
right now on Codcaster. I'm surprised they haven't fixed this, dude.
Every gunfight top
11 non-traded kills. Holy shit, this brother is gunning.
We might have a quick day today. Yo, Sam, you down to play Rainplay after the match
Yeah,
today?
I'm turning my stream back on.
Dog about.
I'm probably gonna make dinner like right after the games, and then I'm gonna turn my shit on until the flank. So I'll probably be down like probably an hour-ish after the match.
Bet.
Let's
get it.
Like how fast he played,
We got a lot of time today.
aggressive he was. Scrap has done that, so you think, yeah, he probably wants something here. Probably play great, and we're seeing it, man. He looks very good.
Crotch control.
Yeah, he does indeed. Now you see right there, you're going to a Karachi control, which their best control map. So they are happy with
Bro,
how
going into
these
Navitos
maps and
against
modes have
Toronto
played
must be
out
the
so
worst
far.
shit in the world.
Yeah, you kind of heard Nayla talk about on the desk. How does this sort of upset
Yeah,
happen?
what
And I
about
kinda
their
agree with him. It
fucking
happened in
8-0
those
in
first
Karachi?
two maps
Oh, what about their
because
invasion? Oh, they're
we don't know
7-0
much
in
about it.
invasion? Oh, that's
Yeah.
nothing. What about their
But
Skid
it's
Row?
also
Oh, they're
this thing, yeah,
6-0 in
it's
Skid
really
Row?
hope the
Oh,
ends,
okay.
Oh, the one map they have a losing record on, Terminal Hardpoint on a map anymore.
Oh, it's gone out of the game?
It's just out of the fucking pool.
Hardpoint and search and destroy faster than the other teams.
Oh, my God.
Probably going to happen on the new maps,
yeah,
too,
that's fine,
and it's
Kendall.
looking
I'll
that
back
way
that.
so far. So Ultra will go
Yeah,
2-0.
I'm
They'll
down
look to
for that.
close it out.
Yeah,
in
I didn't see it from Miami in this one,
Well, they look like
but
it's real,
we
the
saw
former
some good
Ultra
real
have been
reps. I
playing,
think
they've
this
been
shit is.
absolutely dominant.
Feel bad for
Heretics
Eric.
now.
It's a tough
With
first
Eric
rep.
Boone back on the roster,
Yeah,
you're
welcome to the league,
trying
buddy.
to get things rolling, bring it
Toronto
back.
Ultra as fuck. Welcome to the
Easier part of
league.
the schedule to start the year. Now
They got
the
such a
matches
bad
are
draw
getting
playing.
tough.
Well, I guess I
We're gonna
actually would
have
say
three.
this:
When we get back,
if
let's
you're
go break.
if you're Miami, playing Optic and or FaZe in Toronto first week is actually probably the best you can get. To be honest, you wouldn't want to play them at the end of the stage, but you'd want to play them at the beginning of the stage.
Yeah, if you have a hard-ass schedule, you always want to play the harder teams first.
Yeah, it's really a bonus weekend for them. Just don't get
Nub
too
and Tom
disheartened
Grab,
because you're
better
playing
love story than Twilight.
15s,
Hey,
I
don't
think, are
disrespect
equivalent had
Jacob
everybody
and
else.
Edward, all right? Don't you fucking disrespect Jacob and Edward in my chat. You sick fuck. Boom, 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 boom. Ooh, orange chicken. Orange chicken recipe? Sure. This might be a double 3-0 dead, potential. I don't know if Fat Bob's gonna be able to get it done. We'll see. Bum, 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 bum. GG. Skid Row S&D better than Rio? It's hard to say, man. We've only seen it one time, you know. It was insane, though. Hard to judge a map when you've only got one rep on it. But to be fair, chat, I think we're looking at Skid Row with a little rose-tinted glasses here. That map sucks ass, okay? I don't want anyone saying here, Skid Row's a good... No. That map is terrible. There is no world where people think that Skid Row is a good map. That shit's ass, brother. Better than Terminal? I will agree with that, but I think both are shit. You're still comparing my ass to my ass, so it really isn't any different, you know? It's just a different tint. Shit's terrible.
Tom, you here? Tom, you here?
He is deafened.
Yeah, fuck.
It's fun to watch. Yeah, but it's not fun to play because on offense, you just, off the break of the round, if you hop up to plat and you don't win the gunfight, you just got to hope that the other team gives you a kill, and that is no way to play Search and Destroy. It's like very hard to be proactive on offense on Skid Row because like what, you're going to hit tunnel, which is guaranteed info on the guy watching it, or you're going to hop up plat, which probably threw a smoke grenade. So, I mean, like, that's just, I don't know. Playing that map on offense sucks ass. Don't think it's a good map. At least on Rio, you have some choices. You can do some shit. Work the map. But also, Skid Row is probably better than Terminal because Terminal is fucking terrible.
Plain.
Oh man, oh man. Banana. Rio, you don't really have to think. Completely disagree, brother. All 3 lanes are viable in Rio. There's a lot of thinking involved. They're just the one rep that we watched. They just happen to hit top mid every life. Inside was late pinching. Like, there's a lot more thought process that goes into Rio than the other maps. I would say there's a lot more shit you can do. Why can't we play Derail S&D and call it a day? Fucking agree, man. Let's get Wasteland Hardpoint in here, dude. Fucking hell. That is correct, Kendall, yeah. They don't really think like that, though. Which, I mean, to be fair, they have no idea, like, how to think like that anyway. So, it's not their fault. But yes, you are correct. So just get Wasteland Hardpoint in there, sure. Why not? Fuck it. Underpass control? Sure. Throw it in. Why not?
Start the season strong with the Call of Duty League Pack. Grab yourself the CDL
It's common sense, yeah.
weapon blueprint,
But you and I both know.
Check out the Call of Duty store in-game now. Upgrade your game with the Scuff, the official controller of the Call of Duty League. Slice up your competition with the executive
Slice
chef
up your
operator.
competition. That's
Now
me.
available
I have that
in-game
shit.
in the Call of Duty store.
Woo. I got that motherfucker, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have returned. We're back. Heretics Ultra.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I have a 3-0.
Couple we break after the major.
Same
pick out of me.
Bro, I like that I get roasted. Like, I just want to be clear, like, I'm not the one that sits here on these watch parties and say this shit's over after 2 maps.
Yeah.
Just want to say for the record.
You did cook me a meal. But you cooked me a meal.
I get singled out on social media.
No, that was
Not a fan of it.
Are you crybaby cheese?
Yeah, I am.
Wait.
Shut up, man. No one says
when
that.
I came over and ate like the teriyaki meatballs and stuff, wasn't that Valentine's Day?
This shit is over,
Listen, I need Toronto with a 3-0 sweep here. Or Miami. Somebody
got to be over.
3-0 and just get this shit over with.
I didn't even think about it.
I might have.
Joe's wife's out of town, so it's him and his son.
What is Maven talking about? Yeah, I'm gonna hit a 2-time.
Here we go.
I feel like Maven's always talking about something other than God.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
We're going B. Oh, shit.
Great stage warning control, but a lot of
Where is that stone going?
W's.
Oh, top one, top yellow.
Rise in invasion, so we don't get that here. Obviously, maybe with Eric Boom.
And we're slowing
Your
down.
preferences are a little bit different. Your practice is different. So
Eight's pinching. Are we going to call it out? Probably not.
Control here.
4 spawned out. We should know 8's here, right?
Yeah, you mentioned like invasion. Something a little bit different, but will be the same result for Ultra.
Ah, Jesus
The
Christ.
movement's there for inside.
Ah,
Jesus.
Jesus.
3 life advantage early.
Have one player finally get onside A. That's going to be Vickle.
Sure. There we go. Some life.
Players down, scrap.
Yeah. Cap that fucking point, Miami.
That
Finger
is the
one pump
difference.
there.
Yeah, cap that point.
Nothing wrong with some one pumps here, there. Nothing wrong with that.
Come on, inside. Lose that gunfight.
A couple of headshots connect, and that's really the big
Didn't
difference.
even-
There we go.
Headshot multiplier.
You're ahead of me a little bit somehow. Let me hit another 2 times.
I'm just moving, Tom. What can I say?
Hey, you're fucking moving. I don't know. I hit a
Yo,
2
Miami's up
times.
1-0. What the fuck? Okay.
Frantic and keep the defense panicked towards
Miami's
B
up
if they're able
1-0.
to get that going, but now it's number 6 Envoy in that position, trying to make sure.
You good, Sam?
Sam, are you good, bro?
Okay. Never mind.
But they're able to take out Envoy. See what they do behind
Ooh.
that. The drop
Shit
shot
on.
doesn't work for Vickle. It's Headies there for Scrap.
Yeah, let's say Eric Boom, try to work this pinch here, but inside he's gonna read it. I mean, you have Kleenex over towards red.
Please
So
don't
they know a
sprint
lot
cross
of the
and die,
pressure not
Lucky.
working that way, so they're trying to develop
Look at the discipline.
something on the flank. But inside ready for it.
Ooh.
All the gunfights
Man, he got
inside
found, man.
of
They
red
are
going the way of Toronto.
in a
Ultra
tough
so far.
one.
Miami has really slowed it
Heretics, if
down.
They can trade effectively.
Oh,
They
you're
end
flying
up
at that.
getting a little
Yep.
bit nasty here and keeping the pressure
And that's
on.
the
problem
spawn
is,
trap.
And the round is over.
they don't get a
Miami's
single
gonna waste
kill.
20 seconds now, 30 seconds going all the way
They
around.
lock it down. No pressure towards B so
Could get a
far.
scan
50
through red here.
seconds to go.
Yup.
Still a bit of a life
Oh, they're
advantage
triple hitting
for
red. I like
Toronto
this.
Ultra. Now the Scraps POV.
Big one, actually.
We go.
Oh,
Tough
I like
gunplay.
this.
They're getting pinched, though.
They need to kill 7. They need to kill Jamie. Oh, Vickle. Oh, I love this.
They only got 2.
Never mind. The Prince of the North is bailing them out.
The Prince of the fucking North.
Kind of just playing over towards the zone.
Remember, 3's got to stop the clock.
Yeah, they
man.
gotta stop
3's
this
gotta
clock.
This is where they found their success. Like they find one opening and then they just keep hit it.
Somebody
until
please get a
finally
kill
they
for my
break
boy
through.
Javi,
Promise
man.
this came through with
You made
so
the
little
play.
time left.
Nah, dropping him.
Left to go.
Dropping an 8.
Trade's
They finally
disabled.
got onto it.
Mwah.
Envoy, he's on 5 in a row, but the spree in there. Scrap now. Lurking, looking for the kill. Easy does it. Stun.
Yeah,
Hits
Toby's
him in
gonna
the face
pinch him.
with it, but drops
It's
before
around.
That is the round.
Inside's double, maybe going to end it, but one more player here with.
Is
Sure,
Ben
it's a threat.
shaving
That's
his
lucky-
head if we
lucky
hit
for him, but it's
100,000
breaks
subs
there.
tonight on YouTube? Yes, he is.
No, I did hear that.
Yes,
I did hear
he
that
is.
too, yeah.
I heard that,
I,
Ben.
that's what he said when I joined the call. He said, Sam, you can't believe Tom's going to hit 100,000 subs. I was thinking about shaving my head. That's what I heard.
Yeah, no, that's crazy. Let me see.
People were trying to convince me to do another major 2.
It's not really going anywhere.
That I shaved my head at phase
I
1
hear you,
major
man.
2. What do you think, Tom?
What happened? Say that again?
People were saying in the TeamSpeak that I should shave my head again for if phase 1 major 2.
It was what? Kind of 3.
You should.
History repeats itself.
But I gotta add something. We gotta add something else to the gimmick,
So I don't
though.
understand why
We gotta add something else to the gimmick. No, I look good right now.
I think you need to do a full body shave.
Not gonna be a lot of
No,
time
I'm not
left
doing
to
that.
work with. Now
I
what
think you
can
need to
Ultra do
shave
on
everything.
offense? As they're looking to,
Including your
respect
arms and
everyone's
legs.
time with this first series.
Now, if I get my head shaved, I'm keeping the fucking beard.
Yeah, you can't be bald with no beard.
Yeah.
We're not getting a single fucking trade.
I mean, at this point, you just go to B.
The Dill should get off win here now.
Eric Boom is having a rough series, not gonna lie.
Eric Boom might have a
Yeah,
.4.
they're kind of layering the map, spreading out a bit. They're going to pick up
Probably Dill
Kleenex,
should have got
though.
off A there, low key.
Yeah, red insight.
That's 2.
Ah,
He's
Jesus,
finding
fuck
them.
me.
The reads are there. Snapping back towards the third. Call
Scrappy's here.
They got the B trap going. Spawn a yellow rally though, and no one's watching
Second
it.
tick now done. You've got a threat towards B.
Oh, Dill got naded.
You got to clean stuff up here if you're heretics.
This is not good if you are the Miami Heretics.
There's 1. There's 2. Oh,
Jesus Christ. Oh, we are fucking shooting Ziggies. We're shooting Bloptigons.
Be like that. It be like that sometimes. That might beat around.
Yeah. Shooting Bloppies.
You just saw him beaming with a rival, and kind of you were talking about earlier, gets away from you
Yeah,
sometimes.
it's just sometimes
Gets away.
I don't know what it is.
Oh
It's
my
like
God.
initial,
Christ.
Yeah.
initial bullets don't hit and goodbye.
Last time we saw those POVs like snapping
Please don't
around
go
like
red
it's
mouth.
3, and then there it is.
Well, it's gonna be a very quick map.
Times. But be done. Now you're really in
Yo,
trouble if you're
Miami.
Heretics. One more
Hey,
tick
there's a
lead
CDL
on
series
A,
going on.
trying to
Hey.
track back and-
Lock in, lock
Wake the
in.
fuck up. Vamos.
Yeah, they're struggling, bro.
And they do kind of the opposite of Vamos, bro.
What is what's going on here?
I don't know. 2 dead. I mean,
And the round's over. All
round's
right.
over. GG.
This might just be the round.
Alrighty, guys. So Carolina, New York, huh?
Good luck retaking.
Yeah, this is looking like a 3-0, like a quick 3-0 here, which is very good for my picks.
Shout
Very
out to the
good.
Toronto Ultra. man.
Dominating. So far here, they make the offense look easy.
Oh, they're smiling. I got Miami in 5.
First cap comes in. And then they're able to put it away. And maybe you're frustrated right now if you're Miami, but
Oh, they're having a grand old time. Look at
you
them.
made a team
Sick
change, you're playing
bastards.
the best team in the league.
I'm so bored. I'm gonna go look at
Yeah,
fucking
only-
next
only so
next
much you
series
can take
match.
away from this.
Let me know what they are, Ben.
But you see Envoy smiling a little bit now, just trying to
I'm not
lock
up
down
yet.
this final round.
You would think
So
they'd be
win
up, but
this
they're not.
series.
Yeah, Ben, I must say, your Javi over Envoy pick might have been the most faded shit I've ever heard in my life.
I mean, it was close before this map started, and then it wasn't.
Got 2
They were within 2 or 3 of each other, but yeah, they're getting slammed.
Oh, we can't get a kill. Oh, okay. And that's
Bro,
what
like, Control is like the one game mode that Miami looked good in last play, and they just look fucking.
Also playing the best team in the world, so that happens.
Yeah.
4 in a row, 4 scrap.
This guy is holding
He's there
P3.
far now. I mean, look at their
Lucky
position.
soaking. We got to break
Got
this.
them pinned. Hey, you feel you're watching like a high
Rift?
They've got them locked.
Yeah, we don't see this often on
You really don't, do you? Because there's rarely a 4 clean down like that.
Yeah, clean 4 dead. You have top 3 control. Obviously, you get out of Coop, who's at Vickle, but never mind. He's gonna get
Yo,
sent
end the
back to
game.
spawn.
Yo, whoever's observing, end the fucking game. They've died one time.
Now you have
So I
cruise
got
missile, which
a
again,
message in my
trophies
chat.
don't
Path
see
to
you
get
from this
rich.
anymore,
Fade whatever
so
picks
they
Tommy
are
gives us.
very
He's 0-3 on the day, and now my house and car are gone. What am I supposed to tell my wife now? Tommy told me these picks were a lock. Anyone spare sofa.
Yo, I'm about to spawn in and kill Scrap. Someone fucking... Thank
Scrap's on a
God.
little bit of extra love, but 30 seconds left.
You're about to spawn in. Literally join the lobby.
I'm about to go join the lobby and kill Scrap because holy shit.
You saw two great defensive sides here from Ultra. You do a
Oh,
little bit
across the
differently.
B.
First
Hold
time
up,
you
hold
hold
up.
after you lose the first point. You hold like 4 pushes. You milk the
Oh
time.
Jesus.
This time you are just.
Oh, super speed, super speed.
Toying with your food.
Yeah, we still have to fix this
Right,
glitch.
there's 25 seconds left. Finally out of the trap is Heretic.
All right, Miami's on B. Vamos, baby. Vic was on a 5. Vamos. 3 dead. 3 dead. Oh, they're gonna cap.
Getting dominated. You shoot bodies.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Scrap shot bodies and they immediately lost the round. Scrap shot bodies and they immediately lost the.
But now you gotta turn it up and dial in again. The great teams could do it. Ultra reeling it back in as they're able to pick up 2. Nice snap there.
Never mind, we got no kills.
Scrap will put him down.
And now you have to slow things down here if you are Heretic. There's only 10 lives.
Yeah, you're down big.
You're a little bit staggered. Obviously, you don't want to give up map control. That's why you have.
You gotta think
this
mental
position.
boom is getting
You have
absolutely
Boom in that
slammed.
spot, but
No.
Call mental boom.
Oh shit! Let Metals cook.
He's in the back. Trying to get the challenge. The challenge comes through from the dumpster.
Challenge ran out of
Oh
health?
yeah. Oh, it's over.
Oh, we're good. We're good. It's over. It's over.
Looked like the most dominant round.
Yeah, they were on
Alright, Eric
10
turned
live.
up.
Scrap
Eric
shot
turned
bodies
up
didn't
that
get a
round, bro.
kill.
It's flipped on its head.
Eric turned up.
Unbelievable. They were getting
Yeah, that's why you don't
Ultra
shoot bodies.
mega reverse sweep.
Chat, this is why you don't shoot bodies.
Absolutely farmed. You finally get out. And
I think Scrappy just trolled my fucking pick.
This is why you don't shoot bodies.
Just get a little too.
He just
losing
trolls
round.
my fucking picks, bro.
Like, oh, we've got
Tommy, we
this
need to have a
one.
conversation with him about shooting bodies.
Maybe. I just
I
think
put
they just,
$100 on his map.
What you had to? They were a little bit staggered. You had 2 players over.
Oh my God, the
Hey,
replay. Look at the replay graphic.
Once
Okay.
Scrap gets taken down.
Bro, and then this motherfucker,
the
why
other
did he
player drops and they
streak
just go
top 3
right to
when he had him in a
point.
trap?
wild
He
how
should
Probably
have just
gonna
saved
lap.
it.
Might have lapped.
So clean.
But worst comes to
So
worst,
messy
Sam, you
from,
lose
like,
the
a
spawn
defensive
trap, and you got a
standpoint.
back pocket streak to
I
get him
fear
on
Scraps
point.
was
Two on
overheating.
both points in the blink of an eye. Welcome to Call of Duty.
Dumbass,
Now
man.
you climb back in this one.
Oh, super speed.
Still alive in the series.
Gotta
Get a
see
win
what
here if
shit
you
is
are
hilarious.
Heretics.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Guns are starting to get hot. Where it was all ultra. See a lot more orange
Yo.
in the feed.
Scrap shot bodies, bro.
Bro,
It's
if they lose this series because Scrap shot
I
bodies,
am going to cry of
I'm
laughter.
just gonna eat the best shit, dude. Nah, they're gonna regain. No, they're gonna win a round. What's
Now
out?
you gotta have this dominant setup where you're in top 3
Maybe.
control. You have them with
Oh my God, was this
2 players
gunfight?
trapped coop side.
Oh my
They're
God,
just
was
trying
this
to get out of
gunfight?
this is Ultra. It
my
is
God.
not working out so far.
Dude.
Mental boom is
Anything
piecing.
you can do, we can do better. Now they're trying to get him pinned.
Oh, you didn't see him.
Milk what time they can. 45 seconds left
Okay,
to go. You
he's
still
won.
have to get A. Someone just picked
Super
up this
speed.
Oh,
map and
shit.
flipped it on its
Eric
head.
Boom be running to walls and shit.
All
Or
good. Vic will go to
Heretics just
trades.
decided now it's time to play.
I don't know. Yeah, just I mean, I'm sure the comms started getting going, but after they win that round, they have 5 in a
Ooh,
row
good
on
shot.
Listen,
that.
I
So maybe another cruise missile to be.
might be good with this Vickle thing. I mean, we got a couple more kills.
Eric Boom has been in this position for a while, and 25 seconds left. Only 1
This is
take
over
today.
with, bro.
Yo, they died 2 times in this round, by the way.
Such an odd little sequence. These past
Have
like
2
5 minutes of
kills.
gameplay.
Oh shit.
Eric takes dominant, but now you get a
Oh,
couple kills,
wait.
and maybe you
Are
can
the trolls in?
start to get back on it. But
No.
Vickle
They can touch A.
not letting it happen. One player to pause the clock for a second will be.
I mean, the
inside.
lives are-
Streak is going to come in. What can he find
Should
with
be the
it?
round.
Eric Boom
Yeah,
goes
that's the round.
inside,
Yo,
take it out of it.
Miami.
8 to go.
They've woken up.
Yes, they
Chrissy,
have.
wake
Obviously,
up.
Ultra another round to work with, and well, you're
I
gonna need it.
don't like
What
this.
looked to be a
Nice.
certainty
There we
now
go.
is a
There
round
we
five.
go.
They
Okay,
showed some
Miami.
life, bro. They're showing some fucking life now.
Passion's flowing.
Hey.
I mean, what a.
Did
turnaround.
Scrappy
Dude,
fucking sell, bro?
I'm trying to think of like.
He put 2 bullets in Mental Boom's
once
body,
again,
and
Eric's
just,
like,
it was over
how
from that
upset
point
it
forward.
was, just like bang.
Yeah, I mean, they turned this around. Now we'll see. As
Wow,
round 5
Scrappy
defense,
actually
'cause
sold my
I wasn't
picks.
down dicks after
Yeah,
the
it's
first
actually crazy.
couple of rounds, but.
I can't say the one that it made.
I'm cutting myself off for the day.
Oh, already? Jesus.
Oh shit.
Yep.
Okay.
Because Scrappy trolled me. He trolled me. So now I'm just cutting it
Yeah,
off.
Matt. Okay, so with the round 1 defense is.
You're blaming Scrap. I like that.
I blame it Scrap.
Yeah.
I blame it Scrap. Blame it his dumb ass.
True. That's a good one.
All right, 100.
No, it's just weird. Like, it's not comparable at all, but like that's what comes to my mind.
Round
anytime
got-
it's like something like, whoa.
Last round defense for Miami, and they might get another
Now
set
they
of
have a
streaks here.
defense, and Lucky's gonna look for
Lucky's still on
another cruise.
streaks.
Oh my God,
I
what
think
a look.
Vickle was close to streaks too. I don't know if he got him.
See if they have a successful early round again. Last round, the first time it I feel like Ultra really that opening break they were so good at. This time they're finding the success again. As They're able to get onto it. Scrap able to assist. all the way there, pick 'em
Oh,
up
Scrap
the
just
point.
fucking 360 there.
Gets
Holy
another
shit.
headshot.
Oh, they're
He's
streaking
up
too.
21 to
Yeah,
16.
streaks coming down.
They're not really in
Missiles
position for that
actually
though.
kills people
Streaks
now.
they
It's a
have.
lovely thing.
They are not in
Yeah,
position
so
for that
Vickle
streak.
does
That
it,
was a
but
weird
he's
And they're
one.
getting pinched. They don't know Scrap's here.
Oh no.
So maybe
Go
now
B,
you
go B,
transition
number
over
8.
towards
Oh,
B,
we're not jumping out
that's
solo.
Ultra.
Oh!
You still have one player at A. They're able to find that second take, but lucky with some
Oh, they
base
killed him
shots
off
on the
B.
Scrap to get him off that point. I'd say because Kleenex was there to help him out if you wanted to
Toby's getting
transition that
lost.
area from red, but
Hey, he's out of
not
there,
doing
bro.
it to happen. But this is kind of
This
what
might be
Ultra
great
wants,
for
right? Keeping
Toronto,
it
to be
scrappy,
honest.
not allowing them to set up that B
I
defense.
feel like Toby
There's one
fucked up
player
that
left
rotation,
in
though.
Vickle.
Exactly. You got the one kill, sure, at the cafe, but you had more people here from Ultra to still keep this
Oh, Vickle's finessing right now.
towards our B point. Make sure you can't get set up, get comfortable defensively if you are.
Oh, we're
heretics.
tweaked.
They are still trying to find Vickle, but there he is.
Cross! Vickle dropped. Now in round 5, with 2 minutes to go and a 6 life advantage, Ultra look to close this out efficiently in a 3-0 fashion. Metals, though, want no part of it. They'll still hold here defensively
Alright,
for now.
time for some
He wins
gritty B
another one.
defenses.
Some big multi-kills from Metals.
Metals is getting booed on.
Not having the best map, but
It's actually the last 3 times he's gotten a double. I swear they're wrong with him.
Oh, he's back.
Okay.
I don't know how he's 12 and 24 because every time we watch him, he's frying.
It's because when you're running a sub on this map,
Lives
you
are
just
in
get
Toronto's
quickly
favor here, though.
wonder. That just depending on some of these
I don't know if they're gonna
timings
kill him
that
enough
happen.
to make it actually
Ultra is still
matter.
here. They still have that 6-7 life advantage now. So you're looking at
Yep,
lucky
and
even
it's-
though that's
game's
gonna
over.
be all
GG.
4 dead. And
GG.
maybe heroics from Heretics. We're gonna stop right here.
GG.
Yeah,
So
it
what?
was an uninteresting series until this map 3. Heretics decide to battle.
Ah,
but
Jesus, we're
the
padding.
Progress is in.
Oh my
Ultra
God.
on the
Hazard.
point.
We're
Your major
padding.
one chance
I
to
blew the
get
3
it
piece.
done.
So what?
They lock it back in for
3-0.
that round
3-0
5
smoke.
in a
So
wild
what?
one.
Shout out to the
Man.
Toronto Ultra, man.
It's like usually I feel like when the crazy like things.
I guess
happen in
Miami
control,
won these
it's like,
maps
I don't know, the
interesting.
round 5 they're in danger.
Shout out to the
Next
Toronto
round,
Ultra.
like something wild happens.
The second map was also
That was the
interesting
middle
too.
of the game. It
Justin,
stopped
ladies and
making
gentlemen,
sense, but
Toronto still really
at the
good
end
at
of the day,
COD.
It's another W for Ultra.
Yeah, I think what helped him out a lot was just the break off of that.
How many
round,
map
right?
wins
If you
or
look
map
at
losses
rounds
did they
sort of
have
3
this
and
year?
4,
Fucking
obviously you have the big
6.
turnaround, but even round 4 Heretics, they dominated the start, right? Gave them so much momentum. Toronto Ultra in that round 5, they just kind of got
Sure.
their setup.
Scrap had
Arm was
5K
on the
damage.
point, they slowed the clock down.
Absolutely,
just
Metals got
comfortable
pooped
around
on.
there for Ultra.
Heretics, obviously you've got some VOD to watch against the best team. Work for the coaching
All
staff.
right, chat.
Continue to try and improve.
First series
with
is
their
done for the
boom,
day.
but
Next up, we got the New York
the fact is,
Subliners
well,
versus the
map one was pretty
Carolina
competitive
Royal
until,
Ravens.
pretty late
Grudge
in it.
match. Carolina
Search
won
and
this shit
Destroy,
on
you had
lane.
some brilliant moments where you had a
match.
shot. Got very competitive here.
Hopefully,
in
New
map
York
3.
is
not,
not terrible anymore.
Time will tell.
We'll see.
with this
Not a great betting day for me so far.
Yeah. We'll see. Again, just kind of how it plays out. Ultra looking good on Rio. Scrap with the sub. Dominant, even dominant right there in game number
That might be a
3,
brain
so
box.
he
I
is
don't know if
doing
anyone
his
else picked
Well, I mean,
Toronto
for
to
the rest of
Frio
the
there.
league, you're kind of hoping Rio doesn't end up being a good map for Ultra.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that might have been a crazy fucking tour from you. I don't know.
The more you can get an advantage in the vetoes, the better you get. Might be
Just
another
what happens when you
randomly
know
watch
ball.
One search and one heart.
Chat, make sure you guys like the
That'll
stream,
do it
man.
for Joe and I.
There's
Ultra, continue to stay
230,000
hot.
people in
Fuck
here,
it.
and we only have 495 likes, so
Thanks, Maven. Thank you, Merc.
guys
And
need to lock in
congratulations
for me.
to Toronto, making us all look right here with our predictions.
Wow.
The fans were right as well,
Wow.
and a lot of us saw 3-0 coming. So
Wow.
let's walk everyone through how it happened. Rio, our first 2 maps, Toronto looking comfortable.
Yeah, when we were first talking about Rio, I definitely was like,
Sure.
Toronto Ultra's one team. I don't think I want to play on that map mode, and they proved it here very early in the series. I think the most impressive, though, was definitely the search and destroy, because they looked so put together so early on a map that got put into the map pool very
16-1 in
recently.
Hardpoint,
Toronto
10-3
Ultra,
in
once again,
S&D,
proving
and
why they are the
8-4
team that
in
won our major
control.
one.
Nameless, let's take a look at some
Damn.
of the highlights here, and let me
I want
know
to see the
if you
map for this
agree
fucking
Not
second
bad.
series.
with Hedgehog's comment
They're not
in our
up already.
YouTube chat. He says, Scrap is the next LeBron James of gaming.
I mean, hey,
Sure.
maybe, listen, dude, but
Yeah,
I
no,
think
sure.
LeBron talks a little less trash.
I didn't
but,
like the
you know,
stream.
this
Well, I don't
series,
like you,
Scrap
Aaron,
was
you little
having his
bitch.
way,
How
especially
about that?
in
Never thought about
S&D.
that?
I mean, they led the first blood battle 7
You didn't think about that one, did you, Aaron?
Like
No.
we talked about Rio,
I
you
don't
can
think you
bake
did.
some things out. We saw some great A push, some good B pushes as well. But the best map this series was by far this control. You saw here, Scrap started to shoot some
Little
bodies
body
and
shots,
Heretics
and then
like,
round
"All right,
5.
it's time to get
Instant
going."
round 5. That's how it
You heard
goes,
Clint and
dude.
Joe talking about it, you know, in that last round is the break off, right? Like they get out, they get A, and then you
The
saw
one loss
sort of
is
the slow
terminal. Yeah, when
transition
Dylan
over
went
from
4
A
and
into red.
50 million.
Once
Yeah,
Toronto gets
true.
control of your red, they never give it up.
That
Instant
is
was bottom
correct.
ticket for about about 30 seconds, just staying alive. Despite Metals finding the 2 pieces, the pressure is still coming in from the side of Toronto Ultra, and all it takes is 1-4 dead, and the round is over, and that's exactly what happens there at the end. end.
And they really took us to
this is,
a
the
round 5
first
just for
look
shits and
from
giggles,
Heretics
huh?
with Eric Boom, and it's safe to say he needs to play a bit better. It is that first series against the champions of the last tournament, mind you. And on this last map, Chris, he started to look a little bit more.
Anyone think that New York could make this series interesting, or we just got Rio here? Or no, Carolina?
Oh, you think Carolina? It depends on what the maps are. Because New York be ego challenge maps, so.
So both of your SMGs getting taken care of business. How long does it take to really feel comfortable with an SMG duo? How long do you expect Miami to go through some of these rough patches?
It might take them a couple of matches. You know, when we talk to players, one of the biggest overhanging things is that scrims don't always translate into the online matches. So for this Miami Heretics
welcome to the league,
team,
little man at Eric Boom.
And they got to the matches and things weren't translating. So for Miami Heretics, I think we give them a little bit of wiggle room here with this new roster.
Let's take a look here at our play of the game. It comes from no other than the one and only trash talker from the purple squad up north. Scrap, the New Jersey boy, diamonds in his ears, and he's got an ace up his sleeve.
Yeah, I mean, he was using the SMG. We saw him get so many first bloods. He ran down mid on offense and defense both times. Gets pushed up to the vending, finds
I want to see his fucking maps.
Two-piece, and then, you know, Scrap, he's always just going to be challenged. So he goes, he gets around back, finds the third, and cleans it up for the ace. Scrap is just an absolute monster.
And that, of course, is with the rival. That's an SMG in his hands, ladies and gentlemen.
He can use any gun. Like, when you're talented like that, you can pull out any weapon.
That's what's so annoying about Scrap, right? Is like he talks to trash and he somehow just backs it up every single time. I think that's what makes everybody kind of put him on watch.
We've got our Monster Winner Spotlight right now live with Scrap's teammate Envoy joins us from Toronto. The internet looks pretty good and the team looks very comfortable, almost as comfortable as you did in Boston, Envoy. How are you doing?
Good, man. I mean, yeah, we got some new maps in, some changed kills, changed spawns, so relearning the game to an extent, but we're still enjoying it.
And that's my first question for you here is taking a look at your series. You guys get it done 3-0. Everyone was wondering how are the SMGs in Rio going to affect your game. How do you feel you performed?
I mean, honestly, in scrims, I've been loving Rio, so I was happy to get a match rep on it, and it plays a little bit different, but the thing is, I think it fits our playstyle really well. I mean, we were just like running at them the whole map. I'm sure the playstyle will evolve, but for now, it's a fun map.
Obviously, there's a lot to talk about because not only was there new maps, but also a lot of, as you said, hills have changed. Maybe
I fear they're
spawns,
running
even
at
some
them.
Guns had some changes to them. Do you find that this new patch update has, you know, maybe helped Toronto in some way? Maybe it was a little bit more of a setback. How do you think you guys are going to feel moving forward on this newer patch?
Good question.
I would say that like right now in our scrims, there's still a lot to learn on the new patch, just because I feel on some maps there's like a lot of inconsistencies like Invasion. So it's really just trying to work out like a general game plan of how we want to play the map and what the best way to go about it is. So, I mean, yeah, that's all I really got to say about the new maps. Just a lot to learn.
Envoy, we haven't talked to you since stage one after one of you guys win. So throughout stage one, the search and destroy wasn't looking that great, and you know that was one of the talk points headed into the tournament. We get there, you win every S&D 6-3, 6-2. You guys just dominating, and then we see this Rio look absolutely dominant once again. What changed in search? Are you making the play calls? What was the big difference throughout Major 1?
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely making a lot of play calls, but I think the overall strategy for us is just like showing a bunch of different looks and not being one-dimensional. I think at the very beginning of the stage, we were pretty one-dimensional of how we played, a lot of the same strats, and now I think we just give teams a lot of different looks, and they have no clue to what to expect. So just going to keep trying to evolve in that sense, and hopefully we can keep the streak alive.
Was that something that was rehearsed, or did it sort of just click throughout Major 1?
I feel like it's a lot to do with the maps, to be honest. I feel like when you play like maps like Invasion, like it's really easy to fall into like a one-dimensional, like do the same strat on every defense type flow, and it's just like about getting out of that for us and really working on the first bloods. I mean, I feel like we have really good first blood conversion, and
so inspirational.
That obviously is really good in S&D. So to have that, it's really translated into our round wins.
Envoy, final question is not about your team, it's about your ranked play so far. We have some old legends in the top 250. I'm talking nameless here on the desk. I'm talking Nade Shot. Dad is getting it done there in LA. Have you matched up with anyone fun in ranked recently?
God damn.
I haven't matched up too much in ranked. I haven't been playing much myself. If I'm matching up with anything, it's cheaters. They're running rampant. But hey, maybe I'll find myself in top 250 here soon.
Well, if you can come hand them a few L's, we'd appreciate it. You get tomorrow off. We'll see you on Sunday.
See you Sunday. Thank you, guys.
Are we not shooting back?
That's Envoy in Toronto.
Chad, I think that they're not shooting back. Blame on me, Benja.
Sub-base invasion, high-rise invasion, Karachi. So I actually think Sub-base invasion, high-rise invasion, Karachi.
That's weird.
I think for Carolina,
High rise and
I think Carolina got a really good set here.
That's
I don't
fucking
like.
weird.
It's a sub-base, a weird on map one.
Yeah, that's fucking. Mental Boom just had a .69. That's unfortunate.
I don't know.
0.69? Oh, Jesus Christ.
Not the best
Welcome to the
they
league. Welcome to the league.
Jay Will, thank you so much for that subscription, man.
Carolina's a
Really
wild card
appreciate
because I
that,
actually
Will.
don't
Thank
know
you so
what
much.
maps are good or bad at this team.
W subscription right there. That's a weird ass map set. Let's see what version of New York we get. Let's see if they actually improved or if they're still my ass.
I heard we're on the block that Carolina's like decent evasion hardpoint, but I don't know. They haven't won one.
I mean, they've been good at hardpoint since they made the changes.
They haven't won one in a match though.
Now available in game in the Call of
Last
Duty store.
stage. High-rise control.
Upgrade your game with the SCUF, the official controller.
Yeah, who you guys got? New York?
I got New York, yeah, but I feel like this series could get fucking weird.
I got New York as well. I'm gonna go 3-2 New York. I can see it going down to the
If
wire.
Carolina's S&D got better and their respawn stayed like the same as it was at the major, I think Carolina could be a weird sleeper team for sure.
I'm gonna go put some food in the microwave while we have some time.
Yeah, you enjoy that Trader Joe's, buddy.
Nah, it's some leftovers.
Nah, some leftovers. Bum, 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 boom, 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 boom.
Man, it's fucking scrap. He wants to come on the flank tonight.
Good comms window.
Mask.
I'm
going
That's
to
it. Like that motherfucking stream chat. There's 2,950 people in here. That was a weird map, bro. Both Rios were weird as fuck. They were so like the Rio hardpoint was close until it wasn't on the second P3, and then the Rio S&D really just did not play how I thought it would at all. I'm actually surprised. How about no? Go fuck yourself, nerd. How about that? How about you go fuck yourself, buddy? Chad, do we think that New York is still my ass, or do you guys think they got better? I have no insider info, no insider trading out of me on this one. I know nothing about scrim results out of these guys, so hopefully they improved. That would be nice. That's good comms, KJ. No, I agree. They're either gonna win or lose the series. No, I was thinking the same shit. Okay. Yeah. Onliners? No. Say it ain't so. You tell me the grand world champions of the world are onliners? Don't say that. Only 2 games? Yeah, only 2 games tonight. I don't know why, but only 2. Bump, 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 bump. Look at the Ultra tweet. Nah, Jesus Christ. What are we doing over here? What's the Toronto Ultra doing? Gotta be careful opening up Twitter. You don't know what's going on these days. Toronto Ultra. What are we tweeting?
My dad.
Sure. Why not? Be my dad. Sure. Mi papa. Tu papa. Is tu papa. Yeah, you really hate to have the .69 in your debut in the league. I mean, it is tough, dude. You're coming into the league, first time, you know, newbie, and you're getting Toronto and FaZe. So, I mean, we got to cut him a little bit of slack, right? Let my boy get acclimated. Let my boy dip his toes. Holy shit. You got to feel bad for him at that point, right? Had some moments. He did have some moments. He had some moments for sure. I feel like he could have clutched this round too. Look, he actually I didn't have the time to. If he killed him right there and like dropped down, would have been weird. Dude, I have a weird... I don't know why. I have a weird feeling about this series, man. Just any series with New York, I'm just, like, not confident that they're going to, like, win the freebies, you know? I don't know why. They're just not, like... I'm not convinced. Well, I know why. It's because they got fucking last. But, like, I don't know. I'm not convinced by the subliners. How awful do you think Scum's chat is? Someone was telling me it's really not that bad. Someone in chat said it's not that bad, so I would be inclined to think that. I mean, you can't really go into that stream expecting them to be like, all right, so this is the reason we're suing them. This is how we feel about it. This is like,
Yes,
they're not doing that shit, bro. Let's be honest.
Where all the Arabic people at? What you guys know about Bazilla, bro? You guys know this shit or not, bro?
What is that?
Yeah, wait, what is that?
It's like a red sauce or with rice, meat, peas, all kind of just like thrown together. I can't really explain it, but it's fire, bro.
Sure.
Can't explain it, but this shit hits, bro.
Look at them New York cats, man. Tom, you know anything about their scrims or no?
Who scrims?
New York.
Nope, haven't heard anything about these guys.
Okay, I was trying to see if I had some insider trading, but
I
don't know shit.
I've heard, at least in the last couple of weeks, that like they're just very day-to-day in scrims, which is not what you want to hear. We want us to be a dominant respawn team. If they can't, then they just gotta hope their S&D is fucking on point.
Interesting.
But obviously, we've seen practices only translate to a real match, you know?
Day one, and already Toronto with the first win in the books. Now we have our second match ready, and it's the other team from that World Championship Finals, the team that won the 2023 World Championship. Subliners going up against the Royal Ravens here now playing for Carolina.
Yeah, and the Subliners, they just got to get a lot better. I mean, you're talking about New York Subliners, a team that brought in Sib thinking that they were going to pack a punch, and it has not been great. Their hard point needs to improve, and in this series, we're seeing a sub base, which is a map that they haven't played too often.
All right, let's take a look at these maps and modes. Ali, break it down for me.
Weird maps.
The snow's starting to stick outside.
Well, I know we're playing on the new patch, but if you remember back in Major 1, New York
got
down
weird
maps.
Weird maps. Rio Hardpoint was available for pick and did not get picked.
New York also vetoed Rio.
So interesting. Carolina picked Invasion over Rio.
I'm surprised Carolina. I'm surprised Subbase is in the series because Carolina looked real good on that.
This is what New York does though. They beat Ego Chan, bro.
I feel like they are not in the situation of Ego Cho.
It's time to make our pick'ems official. The Scuff pick'ems.
Wait, that new pick'ems graphic was fire.
As I choose the team that I always do from New York.
Surprised on the Rio S&D veto.
That's fair. Is that kind of slight
New York?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah. And I'm wearing their shirt today. Thanks,
Yeah,
guys.
sticking with the bread and butter. So
I'm
good.
going to go. I need to try and catch up
A
to
lot
you
of other
guys, so
maps.
I'm going to go for the underdog in this series and go Carolina Royal Ravens.
Royal Ravens?
That is not a bad pick, especially after seeing the maps. It just seems like New York, but I'm going to go with New York anyways. I think New York take it. Too much talent on that team.
Royal Ravens? Let's see where the fans are at.
No, I can't believe the fans think that the Subliners are gonna win, dude.
We all did. Our entire go round.
Very good.
Go, Bryce.
Much like a bad smell. I am
With the
back
fans
once
went with Carolina
again,
there?
But yes,
No,
that's
I
great.
went New York.
To be with chance for this one. A little bit of a revenge matchup. New York versus the Ravens.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun one as well because I know for Carolina, like,
All right, two times.
This is gonna be weird. Oh, we get new sub base too.
Like,
Go! New maps, new maps. Let's go.
Actually take the time to get some experience and repetitions in. I know for Carolina specifically, they basically went into the.
Do we really want FC new sub base though? Like,
Yeah, not dog shit. I don't know.
So I know that's certainly going to be a focal point for these guys.
We shall see how it plays.
Stage. And of course, on the flip side, your world champs that plays top 12. I obviously have high expectations for these guys to bounce back, but they do have to prove it.
Yeah, they certainly do, and it can be a long way back to the top. It wouldn't be the first time we've seen
TJ,
to do exactly that. As both teams now dive
All
into
right.
the sub base.
And they insta-flipped. That's about as good a break off as you can get.
To hear with the new patch hitting new maps and new opportunities on that road to Miami.
And, you know, new opportunities is always a great time to maybe lose yourself on the new map. I know a couple key rotations are really just that P3 is going to be the biggest difference maker. Of course, the new sub hill altered as well, but I'd say
Jesus Christ, Carolina can't get a goddamn trade.
Fairly similarly to how it was before, just with like two sort of big differences. But we're not there yet. We're still on P1. We're New York Subliners, absolute stranglehold on the map. They have everything covered. They have a very comfortable rotation.
Oh, this is not good if you're the Ravens.
oh my God, they're getting
This is
fucking
not
fried.
good if you are the Ravens.
This might be a blowout.
This might be a bad one.
Yeah, kind of log in here.
They are out middle though. Never
In
mind.
their journey for the rest of the season, and right now they're doing exactly that. It looks all one-sided to the Subliners.
Yeah, this is quite literally perfect. I mean, they had every single cut pushed.
Why isn't Carolina shooting back?
Control. Carolina have now spent 30 seconds to work through the middle of the
Kiz has a streak. Oh!
Up with a few gunfights.
Wait, that was a clean snap by Kiz right there. That was a clean snap.
This is good for New York. They flipped.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, never mind.
That was a good fucking snap,
his teammates are comfortable inside.
They have a streak for this.
No, guys, keep going.
A perfect full 60.
You're gonna try and flip this now.
TJ is gonna be able to contest it for a moment. So
yeah, just started to play through snow here.
CJ,
obviously with a lead like this, Carolina do have
0-6 for TJ.
All right.
I feel like they're just gonna push through, right? Get them.
They should just go snow here, I think. Just leaving the back spawn.
Opportunity here for the Ravens. Have to hold.
They're looking for the splits here. Now there's one spawn behind. Did they spawn behind one? Yep.
Yeah, they're just all gonna spawn on top of each other mid map. This is why I don't like this map. I don't like that.
Four's reading the parallel. Nice.
That's another break.
3 can spawn kill if he wins this. Oh, 3's about to get so much dope. No,
they still
they
have
still
an
spawned
opportunity, but an opportunity blown away by the wind. But
Should read
TJ
it.
now spawning here as well, Chance.
Yeah, round 2 now for TJ to go against.
Bro, these guys can't get a fucking trade.
And that time just Gunny, Sib gonna drop him, and that is now 3 hills in a row where New York SUBLINERS effectively able to do whatever they want.
All right,
so
they have a
look at that new
holy
hill.
fuck.
SUBLINERS clearly have just a leg up on that category. As the slang right
They
now,
have a streak for this as well.
Sib has died a single time. Kismet has only died twice.
Carolina knows you gotta like kill people to win the game, right?
The Crews off of the first
No, I
two
don't think
hills.
so. They've done more of a passive style.
It should be a guarantee on the players outside. So
first streak.
Meet his early demise, soften up the push, get some power positions in.
Yo, Kiz is piecing.
He's 12-2, bro.
Kiz is piecing.
That crew's so crucial now.
There we go. Come on, Carolina. There we go. There we go.
Life, man.
There we go. Soak this shit, baby. Close game here. Only down 40. So there we go, Tej.
And they've pushed out as well.
TJ was 1-8. Good 3-piece. He needed that.
Finally getting a taste of their own medicine.
Fantastic. Love this.
The great news, signs of life. Just give them something around that hill. Get the kills flowing your way.
There we are.
TJ
Good hold.
going on
W
a
hold.
spree as well. His gun's been a little bit slow, and maybe Felony can be that next guy in line to start to pop off just a little bit. For the final 20 seconds, see Clayster.
There we go. We're back. Wynn's got a streak almost.
That's a 3-man wipe as well on the rotation.
Oh, this is
TJ
not
now
good.
in prime position to play for the spawners. 2 guys going to come into his line of sight, or Sib.
Don't
ahead
scam
of the game.
Dante.
Make sure you take down that key man. Now SUBLINERS back to about a 50-50 face smash into the new hill.
We're massively outnumbered here. Stays alive and gets one. Eventually falls to Sky, who picks the perfect pixel. And now you can see that the Ravens are struggling. They have lost control of this one. TJ going to be the furthest ahead. Wants to wait for some teammates though. The trade
didn't last very long, but
as New York, they lock this in.
And again, for the win,
Wynn's
that's
12
number
and
2
8,
and
man.
TJ in the power
My rookie
position.
of the year
Things
right there.
gonna spiral out of control. Now Carolina investing the cruise missile.
Dante still got 2.
How does Dante
Hill,
get
but
2
Sib,
there?
Again, just on a kills front on this hill, has been keeping his team in it. The initial kill he finds on TJ, and then even with the cruise.
Yo, Dante's glasses are fucking crazy.
Yeah, they're big as fuck. Are those gunners?
Yeah.
Instead, they turn it into a positive.
Dante wearing?
Maybe the signs of
Oh
life
my
for
God.
Carolina
Great
have slowed
fucking
down
question.
That is crazy.
Those glasses look like they're from the
Nice little
70s.
feed, though, so they've been up the odds.
Oh
It's
my
gonna be
God.
about, what,
Let's
a
read that,
40-point game after that first set of
Well,
rotations.
Carolina
so
logged back in. I'm
Carolina
gonna slip down a hill, but
to get in the
Plays on a
mix.
5.
And
Get
Clayster,
another
another
streak
kill,
here.
he will get a cruise.
I think the key changing point of this one is the Ravens. Their teamwork has looked
Dude,
much
is he
better
underwater?
as
I
this
think
game
so.
has gone on, starting to fight back every single step of the way. But these next few kills going to determine P1. Keep an eye on Clayster. He is playing for position only, just making sure
That's
he's
cheating right now.
already being tagged up. Will have to dip away here with 19 health.
And keep in mind, for the dipping away, he does need to get this cruise missile right. They are massively impactful on the new patch. Trophies no longer stop them. So you want to take your time to play for it. Clayster took his time, and he got it. So there are absolutely a few different hills on this map.
Okay,
Cruise
good
missiles
work.
now can have a massive impact on.
If
And
8
then the
can get
actual
1 here,
impact
it's
on the
pretty
hill.
big.
Carolina getting
He
this
does
time.
not.
4 players right now for New York SUBLINERS, maybe just 3, working their way towards those
Fellow is
P2
4 and 15.
spawns. Trying to make sure they stop the bleeding. You exchange a bit of time on P1, but you want to make sure you win this rotation. And Felony trying to take it from them. That's a good start.
This is where they fell.
Carolina brought it back, though.
Going, but they are here. They do have the
They also have a streak for a potential
really
2-3
rough
before.
start.
Oh, New York!
they're making us interesting.
SUBLINERS, time to run the gauntlet.
Yeah, no one's made it on the cross just yet. You see Subliners taking their time, trying to group up together, doing it as a complete unit. Gonna be Skies and Hydra leading that charge, and maybe
Carolina's
Hydra
even
even
in the
thinking about the
entire
flanker,
map,
go
though,
for the
here.
double doors. Felony's gonna meet him just to slow him down. Kills going to Carolina's
Good
way
fucking
for the
stack arena right there.
You see, still have New York Subliners just towing at it. People in the
Warden
doors,
needs to hit this
people on the
fast.
flanks.
PJ goes Burr. Love to see that.
Comms though for Carolina on point. You read the flank, you get the kills, you shut
And
them
the
down.
map is flipped on its head. Wow. Okay, well.
Is New York dog shit?
They have the lead.
It might be dog shit, bro.
No way they lose
They
this
might
map
need
from
to
after that
change
first
it.
rotation.
You might need to blow it up.
They made an absolute mess of the rotation. They're going to have to find something a little bit better here. And this really could go either way, Chance.
Yeah, I mean, Carolina, again, the comms had to be on point for this hill to read the flank. So let's go to
Clay has a
listen
streak
and
for this
just
break
confirm.
as well.
Yeah. I think somebody should go around left.
I don't want to streak on this. I don't want to streak myself.
Another one low P5. Dante on the stairs.
One shot low stairs. Save one shot low stairs.
I gotta run back left. I'm just staying alive.
He's on tunnel. Go P2.
Caesar weekend time.
I feel like he should have streaked here with fellow being like that.
He said he didn't want to streak in this hill, which maybe he just feels
Yeah,
like he
but
can
like
run
you're
into
just gonna
warehouse and
perma spawn
shit.
out regardless, though. I feel like you're gonna be set up for rotation.
I agree. Just hold warehouse, get warehouse control, call the streak.
Like,
make
there's no
them
way
run
New
into
York
it.
ever flips you here. Like they're just gonna spawn. They're just gonna spawn and zig the whole time. There's no point for them to hold the streak.
Missing Civ and
Yeah.
Are you trying to save it for a P5 at the end?
I'm holding mid.
But then they're just gonna trade hills.
I feel like with fellow around docks there, like you should streak, force them in the tunnel at least.
Yeah, we're missing Civ.
You guys about to walk out a ramp and they're not even looking at it.
Can you hold my low P5?
Holding your left. I have your left. They could be in water though. He's on me mid P1. Just
letting him run out mid.
Yeah, let him run out mid completely.
Spawn out, bro.
I'm gonna have
Oh, they're winking.
I'm coming back to hill. I'm coming back to hill for you.
He's front P2, guys.
He's shooting me from mid map, mid lane or something. Mid lane or something.
I'm on mid lane again. There's two. I'm on two mid lane. Kiss it.
Lockers, one shot. Bottom single, gonna chow you.
I spawned out. Stay down low.
In low on you weak. He's been low on you weak. Slow
There's one counters on me. There's two front.
Top
computers.
Oh my god, they're tweaking.
Two front cat room. Go, top me right.
Spawning me out, brother. Spawning me out. I just one shot cat room.
One shot loading, kids. One shot loading.
All right, well.
That was such a big win by Kiz.
Well, I'm streaking. Stay alive front.
No, now they're burning the streak on the back foot. No.
Over the Carolina comms, you can hear despair.
Now he's streaking, which is like, that's the biggest waste of a streak.
The last point, but over to the rotation we go.
I don't know, bro.
A very close game still between them. This is now a slug match between the New York
That was a
Subliners and the
troll,
Carolina
bro.
Oh, they're.
Ravens.
Yeah, and Kismet's going to be the player on new to meet Carolina as
We
well.
need
He
Fel
was
to
the
try
thorn
and
on
get
their
some
side
kills
on the
here.
previous hill, absolute nuisance. And now towards new, you're going to have Subliners in control of the hill first with that 30-point lead. So Carolina,
They don't
there's
know.
not a lot
They
of
don't
time
know
to
Kiz
waste.
is above
You
them.
need to get these kills
I'll never
quick.
do.
They went for it, and Quinn's going to find Hydra before he can get away. TJ will find
Good
a second
hold.
one as well.
Should bump going off
They're going
time.
to get the
Was he
first initial
top?
bit of time here onto this. Clay's
He's making a
already
great
moving
play.
out, trying to make a nuisance of himself. Who does he find? Who does he see? Eventually will find Kismet. Does make that first kill as well. And they
Might
are
split,
making things difficult now.
Oh, if he would have won that, would have been big.
Eventually
Yeah,
he
split
will
P2.
I don't know. I don't know if they. I don't think they're split till Clay spawns
Oh,
out.
5 and 3 just spawned next to each other.
Spawns, though. Yeah, Clay just comes off spawn and
No
gets
way.
shot in the back 2 seconds in. So you got a two-front war right now. Carolina trying to
He literally
deal with.
spawned on top of
TJ
somebody.
Felony and Gwindo, they lock it down. It's Sid last man standing. Can't get the
Okay, this is
freebies.
about to be a very
Wynn's
mixy
gonna read it,
ending.
And that is a force spree.
Nah, this is an
on
unlosable
time.
map
Gwyn is
if
out here
you're
making
New
plays.
York. This is
Carolina,
inexcusable, bro.
If you're Carolina, I mean, this is their map to lose now.
By himself. Clayster must need
Oh,
to be aware
no
of this,
way.
but no, already got one. Flies out towards the back.
No
Will
way,
that
he
be
makes the
enough
play
here
through the
onto this
water, bro.
P1 as well? Ravens have the lead, but not the position.
And Gwyn gets dealt with as well. So there
And
you
he
go.
gets
Yeah,
up
they're going to have
snow.
the positions.
Would've been nice to have a streak now, right?
A streak would be fucking fantastic right here.
Technically could win off of this hill.
Oh, they get Paco, give him the entry though, server.
Taking around just to try to open up the spawns. He gets turned on. Kismet guns him
What
in
the?
the feed, and now
My bad,
it's all
turned on.
guns forward. Players coming through glass. Not a place you always want to flood. It is just going to be a slugfest back and forth. Hydra gonna be playing for these errant
New York's not gonna
kills.
win off
I
this
am
now.
not sure if I agree with
Gonna be
Paco
going
not
towards new,
soaking
but
there,
still,
but all
those left
good.
side spawns under control for New York Subliners. They
Paco,
still
please stop fucking kill whoring, brother.
Got off of it now, so it certainly will be. I don't think they've got the tick for this.
God
It's gonna be very,
damn.
very
Bro just
close,
gave up
but Hydra
15
just making a
seconds.
nuisance of himself. You are right, this is all
It's a lot
about
of
the
time.
Just gave up
rotation.
15
Both teams
seconds.
are going to be sweating buckets. Every kill important. Every movement must be perfect. Civ finds two as well, and that could be enough.
I think they're still gonna win this map
And
though.
again, even Clay gets caught. That is like hero play after hero play.
Unless somebody from
is
Carolina
just
makes a
desperate
play
for
here.
someone to make it through. Gwent now the furthest player pushed up on the map, but they're reading him the
Six gets an
entire
insane
time.
two-piece here.
Gonna hunt him down.
I mean, that's two dead, and they're pinching this.
10 seconds to go when Subliners get this
Get
game.
off the hill, brother. Get off the hill. Wow, the game would have been over. The game would have been over if Paco didn't fucking kill Whore on P1. Oh, kids. Oh my god, the game would have been
Oh, good day. Read the splits. Oh my god, they
read
all
this
this.
now. They gotta read these spawns now.
Oh my god. How is this map
no
close?
way.
In a sweet spot, man. That man is in the point, collecting the time, and he is gonna fry. It is a tight setup in New York Subliners. You get one break attempt.
Everybody lock in, laser focus, it's time to go.
Nah, Paco is disgusting. Oh my god. What a...
Yeah, that's a scam out of New York. We're breaking that down later, bro.
Look at Clay, man. Look at Clay getting hyped up.
Are you fucking kidding me?
All I have to do is hop in hell.
Such a cheeky
All I have to do is hop in hell and trust his team.
as well. A couple chuckles.
Oh, you need to write that one down, bro.
Oh, I'm writing it down. We're gonna look at that.
Paco, what the fuck?
Oh, yeah, they're gonna have the positions. They're gonna have the spawn. He's been guns him in the feed, and now it's all guns forward. Players
that
coming
was
through
insane.
glass. Not a place.
Hold on, let me count this shit.
It is just gonna be
All right, 39 to...
be going towards new, but still with those left side spawns under
That
control
was
from New York
insane.
Subliners, they still
That's
have
10
an edge in
seconds
this game.
gone. Okay, so
The
he gave
fact
up
that they
10
lost that
seconds.
was insane.
He gave up 10 seconds.
Very, very close, but Hydra just making a nuisance of himself. You are right. This is all
It was
about
weird,
rotation now.
because they were all dead, were they not?
Yeah, they were. He just tried to push out with his teammates sitting in like...
They weren't even there.
Get the break on P2 towards the end.
There was one person there with him, but he wasn't getting on time either. I don't know. We're gonna have to watch that one back later.
Gave
For
up 10
sure.
seconds. I just went back and looked at it. That is
Free
criminal.
make the break on P2. Gwen also goes on a streak and wins that crucial 1 versus 1. So, I mean, it's just, I guess, like the big gunny plays coming in from Carolina towards the end.
Bro, I thought London was about to lose that shit, or Carolina was about to lose that shit in 5 seconds after the first rotation.
And maybe all they needed was Hydra on that hill for a few more seconds, but he was playing for position. They didn't want to give it away. And they got the rotation. I thought it was done, but Ravens.
You know, you could argue in the beginning of that maybe Paco doesn't soak, but
and they get the W.
plays their side.
And, you know, that actually is pretty funny that you point that out. Anytime you have a 5-point game in hardpoint, if you go back through, like, with a fine-tooth
Dante
comb,
also
you
made
can
kind of
just
a questionable
find
play
all
in
of
this
those,
situation,
like,
too.
places you could have had that extra 5 seconds, and I think you're exactly right. You're dancing around P1, looking for spawners, and playing for the cutoff kills, just leaving that white time on the hill. It makes sense to do, because, like, Subliners had control of the rotation, so it is good plays, but it is funny how hardpoint just punishes you towards the end. But yeah, clearly a nail biter on those final 3 hills. It took Carolina a long time to make up for the deficit up until the P2 on the second set of
mate.
rotations is where they were first able to take the lead. But
Paco says the hill is fell in
that's
October
what
for
we
love. If he
say
plays the
is
backside of the
obviously
point,
showing off the good
no.
stuff there. And now the real question for this team is the map number 2.
Oh, dude, either 7 had to
100%
bump.
lead.
I think it was 7 sitting in cat room had to bump, or Paco needed to sit in time. Because look, he's...
Means we are going to be going through.
So here, not 7. Who's behind them? 3.
And now it's all guns forward. Players coming through glass. Not a place you always want to float.
So they come off spawn. Paco pushes out.
Slugfest back and forth. Hydra.
One wraps water. I mean, I don't hate to play wrapping water because one could have got out. So that's fine. So he never could have got bumped. I just blatantly lied. Yeah, Paco's fucking kill whoring. This is insane.
You think if you're New York, you're missing P-Dog right now?
This
or
is
what?
fucking insane.
I scrolled past
Like,
it.
just get in the fucking time, bro. Like, why would he not? He gets this trade. He knows fellows above him. Your teammates are all off spawn. Just play the backside of the hill. Every second in the end of the game is like the dude, that's holy shit.
We're gonna take a look at the Monster Energy pregame sort of stats that we have for the New York Subliners. And again, for S&D,
Bro, Paco could just play the backside of the hill, chat. Just play like the boxes on like the cat side of the map, and he just looks above him. Like he knows that Tyler's up there because he just killed Caesar. That is insane.
Best case scenario, one of the best search and destroy teams in the game, going against Carolina, who has been one of the worst. Obviously, a lot of questions can be answered in the 2-week break that we had after Boston, but you certainly have high expectations for them. And you know, gotta give some credit. You're talking about Kismet. He was popping off on the map for
that
a
was
while.
the
Like,
biggest kill
good
for
plays.
Oh my
beat towards the end, but
oh, I can't believe I just lost in the game.
The Bulldogs, see if he can show off the good stuff on map 2.
Kevin, thank you, buddy. Missing $P or something else. I don't know, bro. I mean, that if that's any indication of how their thought process of how to play hardpoint in this game, I don't know. That was criminal.
Nobody expect a team of this talent and caliber to go out top.
Especially like they misuse Carolina misused their streak so bad and still fucking clutch that shit at the end. Tyler was double negative and they still won. Like holy shit.
I hope they have faith in
Absolutely insane.
But on the other side of it, the Ravens are ready to rumble. You know, they took this team out last time in Boston.
All right, let's see if New York can win an S&D. Let's go.
You know, and again, if you're bringing up the Monster Energy stats and you talk about their search and destroy, when I say one of the worst,
he's down to come on
I do
tonight.
mean the worst.
Yeah, we're talking about his game.
Win rate has just been brutal. They're like, again, even just on a first blood front, they are finding no success. Players like historically that are fantastic at search and destroy. TJ Halley being the prime.
All right, two times.
His stats have also been abysmal on this team for search and destroy.
All right, Carolina win map 1. S&D's been a shit show for them all stage 1.
Certainly not the
in the rebound.
What have these guys veto been in Hardpoint, New York? You remember?
You're taking a team that is at 12.
They vetoed Karachi.
And even become like an average search team.
What is Carolina's Karachi record?
Their stocks are going to go through the roof, but they do have to prove it first.
4-0.
And this tells the entire story.
W veto at least.
First versus 12th. Basic opposite
I
ends
just
of
don't.
the league when it comes to
They're 4-0 Karachi, really?
For New York, this should be a
Carolina's
good
got a
map
hard
for
one,
them, a reset. Since what happened not only in that first map, but Boston as well. Realistically here,
I feel like here's the thing though with playing sub base. I feel like I'd want to play Carolina on like any maps where like Paco can do the best shit. So like I don't know if sub base is gonna be that kind of map, you know?
I disagree.
It's going to be the
Yeah, but wouldn't you rather play them on like Skid Row or
I mean,
Rio?
I mean, it's not as objective as you're making it. What goes into that? It's like if they are comfortable playing the map, if Carolina's better than them at the map, it's not just enabling Hydra for their hardpoint pick.
I mean, I just think Carolina's a slow team, so I don't want to play them on a map that.
I think they're going to be just fine.
Our speed, our skill, and like kids' ability to hit routes quickly. Like we can actually play to those strengths. Like sub base is a little bit harder at that.
And they played the first rotation well. They just started fucking griefing.
A very capable team, but you know,
guess that's fair.
I think you come into the match against Carolina Ravens, and if you're subliners,
At
you're
least they're
saying, let's
smiling.
3-0 them,
I don't
beat
think
them
they knew what
down,
Paco
get
did.
the revenge from the major, and really kick this stage off right. Already for map 1, a bit of
All right, we're back. Keep
point
going.
there. And I think this is
No
what
pump
series
fake,
they lose
hopefully.
if you're subliners again. And now a nefarious force creeping into that.
All right, let's see if Carolina got any better at search because they are 2-11, worst in the league.
So I just want to make sure they execute.
Wait, Ben, do you have that Google Doc, by the way? Like the main one?
Stats
with all
one?
the stats? Yeah, can you put that in TeamSpeak for me?
Yeah,
That shit.
best shit. Shout out my guy Turtle for the sheet.
Yeah, I need to bookmark this shit.
Yeah, it's a great sheet. W sheet for sure.
Yeah, I use this shit in my
He
videos.
threw up a nice KD. You'll give it to him on the KD front. Why not? Well, let's see. Does that statistic bleed into this game or not? Already the first flurry of explosions flying everywhere with no trophies available. And players flying in as well. I think Skies has been sent TJ. Trying to get it, but not able to. Yeah, you had Hydra trying to go for the cheeky jump up spot, but he missed it a couple times, had to back down, and
Oh, he
nice
blew him
little
up with a
trade
car.
coming through, but of course a few trades come through. The nades from Felony actually able to take down one player.
Paco smoked
and then the
himself out.
smoke, making sure Hydra
Yes, he
can
did.
heal up. Him and TJ in a very dicey
They're on top of
spot
each other.
right around this A-bomb site. The play clearly on Hydra in this moment.
Ooh.
Can he
Let's
find
go,
the
let's
kill?
lock.
He cannot.
Good
TJ
little-
comes down. Advantage.
Little round from
Ravens.
Carolina, getting that bomb down. Sib's got to make a play.
This could be a huge position here. Clay may check this streak briefly.
Oh,
As
this
that
is
bomb goes
godlike
down,
timing from
he has
Dante.
it. There'll be a flank. Sees the first. I don't know if he
Oh,
sees
he
Clay.
challenged.
Finds it, looks.
Yeah, chase that.
Oh, teammate. Oh,
Oh,
no.
You want Kismet now to 1 versus 2, and they will play the shoulder game with him for as long as
the
possible.
Bulldog team.
Yo, the champ's curse is in.
Oh,
Curse is in,
even.
boys.
There ain't no shoulders to be thrown. Just an
Champ's curse
easy
is in.
read on the
Might
back
be the
alley
champ's
push.
curse, ladies and gentlemen.
Felony there for the final kill, and that is.
I don't know. I'll be honest. New York doesn't even look like
moment to
themselves,
kick
bro. I
off
think they
map
need
number
P-Dog.
2.
P-Dog was the
If you're
glue,
not
bro.
already tilted about the way you lost map number 1 in a nail-biting
We need to
fashion
start
where
talking
we had
about
the
this shit,
rotation
bro.
P2,
Bro,
a team name
I said
that
New York
really
is
dog
just,
shit.
stamps
Vince
out
said that.
We need to hold New York accountable, though.
I've been said that.
Listen, people are gonna this, but I've heard from multiple people that there's definitely a disagreement on how this team wants to play within a couple of players, and that's not always ideal.
A lot of time, a lot of sacrifice.
You can't get on the same page on how you want to play general situations. It's
Right,
gonna be
but
really tough.
realistically, that's where it's like
But who comes out on top?
They should just play how Paco wants to play.
I agree.
Realistically, what does Paco want to do? And they just do that. And if anybody has any problems, they probably should just drop their ego and just re-aim.
Yeah, I feel like this is one of the few instances, obviously it's still very early season, where like you always want to go for talent in COD. That's like usually the right route, but like this is just like not working, bro.
Definitely not working.
Well, the series not over yet. So
No, I mean, I'm not just saying about the series. I'm more so just like your outlook on New York.
They should be bullying North Carolina, and instead they got top 12 at Major 1.
Losing to Carolina at Major 1.
Like Ben, we gotta stop with the busted.
Bro, no, they just.
Bro,
these guys
suck.
Serious in this toss?
They're terrible.
Oh, right that entire situation. That was a fucking 3v2.
I don't know exactly what Clayster
You want me to
said,
write
but
it down?
something effective like
Yeah,
that was a little bit too
3v2.
easy. I don't know if that's maybe some knowledge. Clayster obviously teaming with Hydra.
Bro,
back in
how
the
the
day,
fuck did they just lose
aware of,
that
like, the play
round?
styles, but Clayster, even before TJ got
No, I'm
there,
actually tweaking it the way that just
insta-hopped
happened.
that bomb, did
No, I'm
not
actually
care
tweaking.
in the slightest, and obviously the play call was perfect. So 2 rounds right there for New York SUBLINERS where they have opportunities, but can't
All right, I wrote
execute
it
and get
down.
it done. Carolina back on the attack, 2-0 up, and just a Hydra to deal with, and Hydra gets dealt with. Gwyn for the first blood.
And they're getting blooded, no trades. And Bulldog's trying to make a play now.
Totally falling apart here, but Kismet will find this back.
That's
Brings
great
it
for the
to a
bets.
3 versus 3 again. Gets out of it.
Bulldog's trying to
reposition,
carry these
plays
guys to
life.
victory.
And that does mean that the Ravens will have to slow down for just a second, reevaluate where they're going. It still looks like an A commit.
Yeah, you had Felony back all the way up on the map. The other 2 players for Carolina turned their attention. Sip,
He's playing it.
Like, bro, he's
this
not
is
even
an interesting
acknowledging that A
angle,
is
right?
open right now.
I mean, him and TJ can spot each other.
Like, they're probably like, oh, sure, they went,
Sip's
like-
gonna slide over to Cafe.
Number 2 got some good timing here, though.
Just pierce this
Like,
setup.
kill him all. Oh, Gwyn got better.
No, looking for it, brings it back. 2 versus 2 again.
Yeah, number 7's kind of stuck, though.
For New
It's gonna be a
York,
big
they want
50-50
this
here.
round. They desperately need this round. Gwyn just checking every single angle, but they have that bomb covered because TJ hasn't moved from it. That's a
I
huge
can't believe kids
double.
play
If
like
he
that,
gets
to be
it, a
honest.
trade.
Good round. I can't believe kids
Skies
play
is
like
there
that.
to
Wow.
help him out this time. And New York, they
Thank God,
find
they
the
needed that
pieces they
shit.
need.
They did it around bad, bro.
That's a good play from Kismet, too. That was just too little information for too long of a time, and I think Gwyn, feeling the pressure, tried to slide out and go for that chow, but the timing was perfect there for both of those players on the SUBLINERS to converge around the site. And funnily enough, I think this might be a situation where the first bloods have almost just not been a factor for any of these rounds at all. Hydra gets first blooded, but the 3v4 firmly there for New York. Retake is clean, and they're able to get on the board, get a little bit of wiggle room in their favor.
That's what they wanted. Felt a bit better. Interesting play
I think
actually
Teja's
from the
been in that
Ravens.
bedroom for his
TJ
entire
didn't
life.
really move from the bomb site, just sort of slithered over a little bit while he was laying down. Just give up a bit of map control. But hey, lesson learned. Let's see what happens on this.
Doobie,
next
we
one
leaving the
already.
bomb and spawn.
You can see the
We
Ravens
didn't grab
spread
the
across the map, trying to watch everywhere.
They don't even want the bomb, bro.
Key point.
Like, they literally, they're not even comment on picking it up.
SUBLINERS have to go back and get the bomb, so
They're not
it's
even
gonna be about
talking.
30 seconds burned off the clock before SUBLINERS make any sort of move. Sib obviously knows there's players down by B, but
Oh,
the action over
fellow from the
towards A,
bridge
Felony,
gets
as you pointed
one.
out, in the key spot, gets that first blood.
Now New York worried. They don't have the information here. They don't.
It's a pretty classic Monday setup right here.
They have committed towards A. This nade will go towards Tank, trying to flush out whoever's there. Gwyn in a position. Hydra speed versus
Gwyn's in a
Gwyn's
good
gunning.
one
This
and
is what
done
this
right
will
here.
be if
Unless
they
Paco
break
checks
this
it, which
door.
he should.
Wait for it. Here we go.
Love the wide shot.
Oh my. They didn't trade him. They just got pooped on.
Dustin and Dante to slide out tank. They need to all go.
Man.
And there was speed, but not a lot else.
Dude, and Gwyn delivers again. I don't know how much we touched on it after
Got new
map
transitions
one, but
now. New
Gwyn
Scott
was
play the game
popping
transitions.
off
Anyone see
basically
that?
the entire
Did
time.
he
Again, he's
team
doing
shot
it
the
from
second
inside the hill.
Well, I don't like Sam. Like,
Why
I
is
don't
he?
like.
Why are they not?
Plays on one side,
I
Gwyn
don't.
doing
I don't like the
the
dork split if
exact
Dante's
same
just sitting in
thing
fucking
on the
DV
other.
alley though. Fuck, if you get
That's a
pinched, so
two-piece
be
where
it.
He did not really have
Doesn't he need to
too
push the
much
guy
help
tank?
at all, so
Like, it seems
Gwyn
so
out here
small,
delivering.
but like,
at least
look
in
how
the
they
pinch.
just tried to clear that bomb. They just
What are you
fucking
talking about,
walked out of
man?
the
You're
door.
gonna
So to kill that momentum and maybe kill
Like,
even.
like, Chad, it
Yeah, but I'm saying if
seems
they're gonna
it
execute on the site,
seems
don't they want to keep the
small.
guy like tank so quick
But, like,
honest?
Again, A's been the
That's just a
They don't know if he's
perfect
playing
example.
tank,
Like,
they don't know
why
if
are
he's
they
back
just
on the wall.
walking out of the door? Fucking slide. Like,
Would you rather Dante play for the pincher or play for the execute?
dude.
Well, would rather them fucking trade the fucking guy inside. They just got shit on.
I mean, that is also important too.
This is
just wanted to
insane.
trade the guy on fucking the bomb site.
Play the waiting game now on Karachi.
Like, he knew he's there, and you're just gonna walk out, bro.
Rolling it.
Well, nice thing for kids is I don't really think.
Based on Skies. When Skies gets the
Yo,
information,
teams love off or A on offense. Holy fuck.
Yeah, we're saying
Fuck was in
right
a
now.
weird ass. What is he looking at? Am I tweaking? He's just holding his OE. He's not.
He's
Gonna...
just idiot. He's just. Yeah.
This is weird. Back off that A site. It's not good for the Ravens because they're going to try and rework this a different way.
Oh, number 6 got timing.
I swear to God, if 8 runs through. Okay, no, you got him. Holy shit.
Oh, bang from fellow. Paco got 1. Number 5 didn't see number 1 though.
Are they in a wrap? Oh, kid's going big. Big pinch.
2 versus 2 finds him. Takes him down. That's bomb as well, but the trade comes through again. 2 versus 1. Hydra now for the win.
He's loud as
And they know
fuck.
Hydra, the last time I saw him was out towards A. So Hydra flies up the middle of the map, and the COD timing simply does
Jesus
not go
fucking
his
Christ.
way. Carolina
Jesus
making the speedy moves, the speedy reads.
Oh my God.
New York is terrible.
What's wrong with these cats?
They didn't fix shit.
What's
wrong with these guys, man?
Work out that freezer door.
We're losing to Carolina and S&D, bro.
Carolina read the pressure though. Felony flies in.
Oh my God.
And those are the men to take down. Instead of Hydra getting a freebie, the man that's trying to set him up, Skies, just gets caught. You lose the mid-tank pressure, and the setup just gets broken down. So efficient work out of Carolina and Tyler Fellow. Potentially answering the questions very early about their search and destroy. Nice little 4-1 edge, and they are making plays on the map. Very aggressive on defense. And they've cleared out so much of the map. Glacier's got to know there's pressure on him. So he's going to back all the way down, play it nice and safe, but still have that crossover towards B. Subliners haven't made the move.
So he said New York equals my hairy ass. Jesus Christ. The fuck is wrong with you, K-Tone?
The bomb site. Kismet gets away clean. Clayson trying to thread that one through,
Ooh, I
but
like
it
this
isn't
play
going
like
to work.
this. Oh,
Will at some point maybe have to worry if Kismet was going to go for a flank. He hasn't.
Oh, we give it the bomb cross.
Clayson just waiting for those teammates to make a move. Quinn's already.
Hello, are you guys getting a strong
Yeah, I'm in a tremendously huge buffer. All right, we're back.
I just got a super bump.
Right now too. Well, maybe just the gunny.
Are we fucking serious?
Kismet, though, was able
Nobody
to pick up
wants to
two, but you
pinch.
have to know that this bomb is going to be down, and the trophy got shot out earlier.
Oh.
Kismet.
Oh, the kid's got 2 though. Hold on.
And once again,
No, the round is over, boys. 2 times. Bro.
Wait, you said we're hitting 2 times?
Yeah, you guys need 2 times.
Oh, good night.
Oh my God, what's going on with these guys?
Waiting for those teammates to make a move. The pressure will come in towards him.
And I'm just thinking utility right now too. Well, maybe just a gunny felony flying it in challenge. Kismet though was able to pick up 2, but you have to know that this bomb's gonna be down and the trophy got shot out earlier. Or Kismet know where to go. And once again, perfection coming out of the Carolina Ravens. Whether it's felony soaring or just the swarm on this site. Even just for the fact that like the trophy gets taken care of, like the things right now are just falling into
Fellow, maybe him.
I love that play there from the Ravens. Clay still was the anvil. The rest of the team was the hammer.
He said if you're P-Dog, are you glad you got dropped? I mean, if you're P-Dog, you probably still wish you're on the same team as the team
Definitely
you won 3
wish you were on
events
your
with in a
world
row.
championship roster.
Yeah, like they just fucking. Oh no, bro.
Oh my God.
Tell Octane to put some respect on Carolina's name. Sam, have you not been putting respect
They're
down?
2-11 in search and destroy, brother. I think I am okay to shit talk their search and destroy.
Yeah, I heard Sam on that.
You heard him. You heard him. Thank you for the super
And I
chat.
also said that they have been very good at hardpoint. Am I not
This is why.
tipping?
If New York loses, did New York win a map at
No.
They went 0-6.
Pretty sure,
The
right?
event.
Through a little bit here. Felony might catch him as he goes to tank, but he hasn't.
Oh no, they won 1. They won 1. They won a crotchy. They won a crotchy control because they went terminal at hardpoint against Carolina.
Oh.
I think, right? My tweaking. Yo, New York sucks.
New York really needs to slide in here.
Fucking terrible.
They just got 6-1.
Holy fuck.
Fucking hell.
And now I'm getting huge buffer from that stuff.
I mean, there you go, bro. Yeah, I was
Like, we're not even watching pinch, bro.
That really was just a damning performance. I mean, the team that was number 12, again, it was a symptom, not a cause. It was just a weird team environment, not opportunities to get good S&D practice in. Now they've had the opportunity to take a little bit more time as a full team to get the practice in, and they went against one of the very best, and they made it look just easy.
Into a, what,
Maybe
high-rise,
2
right? High-rise
rounds
control?
early on for Subliners that they could have, like, built a nice little lead.
Little high-rise control action?
Really unfortunate team nade coming in from Kismet sort of seals the deal for
I might need to go to the
Carolina.
prize picks for the
A little
high-rise
bit of luck
control.
on the side of the Ravens.
Like,
but
Kiz is
at
the only
same
one
time,
even trying right now.
1-6 out of both Sib and Skies, 2-6 out of Hydra.
Holy shit, bro.
Nobody really having
3
success
kills
in
for
the
Clay,
shooting
the under hit.
Look at the chat really quick.
Subliners and
Under fucking hit.
I'm gonna hold off on the picks today. I'm gonna hold off. I'm not feeling it right now. I'm like 0 for 4.
for a team that is
I
in
lost a
the
couple bucks
bottom
today,
4
but
in the league. Carolina
I lost
looking for
$200.
some extra CDL points and kicking off their stage 2 right.
They really are. And actually, I want to go back and look at those statistics again. I think Clayster had about the same amount of
I got the
damage
answer
as
for
Bangor
that.
9 and 2 at 3 and 3. So kind of tells you what Clay's doing. He's putting a lot of damage down, being a very difficult player.
Dead ass, bro.
To deal with, even if it doesn't reflect in the kills, and that's something we talk about with statistics. It can be different.
I mean, if you're not going to do it, I'm going to do it, Sam. So decide.
Same old story. Carolina Royal Ravens are hurting the New York Subliners. They knocked them out of Boston, and they are knocking them back on the road to Miami.
This New York team's in a lot of trouble right now.
Is there hope for Subliners, or are the Ravens just better?
Keep New York accountable in the flank. I mean, brother, I've been said these guys suck. I've been said that shit. I've been saying that shit for weeks.
Fucking talk about tonight.
I've been saying that shit.
Dude, the show's gonna be.
This
Yeah,
show's
it's gonna
gonna
be a
be
good episode.
crazy.
It's gonna be a
Two
good
matches.
Today's gonna be fucking nuts.
So, you know, might be a movie.
Might be a fucking movie.
Hey, let's go, J-Mac. It's my boy right there. Appreciate you.
The
Bro.
other thing I don't have is I don't know any lawyers that we can bring on to like discuss the case.
I mean, I don't think we need lawyers, dude. We can just talk about like the main bullet points of it, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think
we
we're gonna
have
sit
to.
there.
We don't have to go to fucking paragraph
say,
7, subsection C. We can just like talk about everything that's happening, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think we just say like whether or not we think there's a chance of the case. Like, I don't think that part is important. Nor do I think our audience is gonna give a shit about that.
No, they just want to know what's happening and why it's happening. We don't have to go into fucking line 67. We need to do all that.
Sam, so we were talking about boogeymen, like
Yeah.
somebody said Carolina's the New York boogeyman, like Nameless used to be the face boogeyman. Somebody said boogeyman does exist. You just gotta ask Octane about LAG. Is that true, Sam?
That's not true because I was farming those guys on Seattle.
Now you were farming them in Seattle.
They were the only team I could beat on Seattle.
What are they talking about? Oh, was it like the LATs?
I lost to them like twice
that?
on LAT.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes
That's
sense.
more of an LAT like team boogeyman than like a me boogeyman.
Higgs asked if they should make a change. I mean, yeah, they should get P-Dog back. They should get Priesta back.
Well, that shit is fucking sailed.
Has it
It's
sailed?
the
Do you
fucking,
think if P-Dog got an offer, he would rejoin or no?
I don't think recircling the wagons is gonna be the right
No,
play.
bro. I feel like P-Dog's pride would probably like,
yeah,
go fuck himself.
Again, the recircling the wagons is dangerous at this point. I don't know.
Damn. They're looking like that Wolverine meme. They're just laying in bed looking at the picture. It's just Preston. Oh man, yo chat, these New York cats suck. This is crazy.
Does New York
bro.
have another match this week?
Oh man, I actually don't know. Let me look at the schedule.
They do. They play Seattle.
We got tomorrow. Any good shit tomorrow? Days Miami, Boston, Carolina could be interesting, and then New York, sir. Your job, you make a change? I mean, I don't know. We're not talking. They're not gonna make a change.
I mean, this might be all she wrote. This might be another 3-0 here. High rise. I can see Carolina 3-0 in New York, right? I feel like New York is just down in the dumps now. They're kind of fucking chalk.
It is high rise. I don't know. This is just like, it's just fucking, what a fall from grace, bro. Like if you're Preston, bro, you gotta feel so vindicated. you have to feel
Preston?
so vindicated. Yeah, if you're Preston, you have to feel so vindicated watching this show. I mean, dude, it's just like, chat. I am a firm believer, and I think it's just the objective truth that you should pursue talent when talking about roster changes. Most of the time, you can make like play style adjustments with the talent in order to succeed as a team. But like, this is one of the few times where I think Dante is an objectively more talented player, strictly mechanically, than Preston is. I just think that's an objective truth, right? I think this is one of the few instances that I can confidently say that like I mean, like, I haven't agreed with the change. You guys have heard me at like ad nauseum at this point. I said congrats. Like what they got, like what, 8 more kills in a respawn, 7 more kills in a respawn, right? That's what I said the entire offseason, right? I said congrats. Dante's giving you 7 more kills. I hope it was worth it, right? Like, that's what I said the whole offseason. I'll stick that shit and fucking stand on it. Like, this is just bad, bro. This is a bad situation to be in. If they don't reverse sweep right now,
The Call of Duty Week is brought to you by
Zach, thank you. I'm not telling Tommy shit. You tell him yourself, buddy.
Start the season strong with the Call of Duty League pack.
Is it still a champs curse if they have a new
CDL
player? I don't know.
operator,
Does
weapon
it?
blueprint,
Is replacing
and so much
25%
more.
of your champs team?
Check out the Call of Duty store in game now.
I don't know, man. I haven't agreed with the change. They were really good in the qualifiers, but I don't know, man. You can just tell that these just like the shit that these like. Look at this, bro. You know he's here. Like we're not. There's no fucking hell, man. Think about Hydra in this game. Paco's been pretty mediocre, but I just think their whole team's been mediocre. It's really hard to stand out on like the way that he plays, especially with a sub. Like it's hard in this game to be like individually god if your team isn't playing like super well. Like there's obviously outlier instances, but I don't know. It's kind of hard for Paco to look
we
like
might be done
Paco
with
in
these
the game
matches
like
by
this if
5
their team
fucking
isn't
PM
working
East Coast
well.
time.
The team shots from Clayster. And even the
Yeah, we're speedrunning today. This is lit.
Yeah.
By the tank for felony, just getting called out the entire time.
Why is New York not playing Rio? I feel like Hydra and Kismet would fire on that type of map. I don't know. I'm curious on the Rio veto. I want to talk about it on the show.
Alright,
The
so now
veto
we're never for New York, bro.
search is weird. I don't know if it's like a comfortability thing or they just don't want to like throw a wrench into things. But at the same time, you're giving Carolina the only search and destroy they've had success on this year, so I'm not sure. I mean, clearly they thought that that was a better idea than playing Rio. So either they're not great at the map or they just didn't want the randomness to hit. I'm not sure. They felt comfortable enough giving Carolina their best S&D. So I don't know.
Because overall, respectable on the round win percentage, but they're not executing and actually getting these wins. And again, a couple of those nailed by round 5.
Who's Team A? I don't remember off the top of my head.
They certainly have. The statistics do not tell the whole story. Of course, you got to bear in mind the Ravens won this last time, and I think for me, what I've been seeing from the two of them, the Ravens look like they are having a great time with the teamwork.
Where was it? There it is.
That's a map I expect them to be good.
This picture is so fucked. This picture is so fucked. Yeah, I don't know, bro.
The game has changed, the maps have changed, the scores have changed, the meta has changed. There is a lot to get done in that short amount of time, especially when they're trying to really work. So still giving a little bit benefit of the doubt, but for the Ravens, it's all upside. We're talking about positives. They look great.
Absolutely. Again, great. They're sort of getting the ball rolling on like the.
Well, all these points for Carolina are so massive they can close this shit out, bro.
Yeah, Carolina's in a really good spot. I'm also happy. It looks like they got better at S&D, which is like obviously their fucking worst shit. But granted, they also won a map.
Is one thing. You still have to make sure you
take care of business. The talent they have once they brought Fellow and TJ on, like I just don't think they had a lot of time to practice search. They were eventually
going to be confident with them.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm so curious on their Rio S&D veto, New York. Like they clearly thought that they had a better chance playing Invasion against Carolina than playing them on Rio, and I just like don't understand the reasoning on it. It's such a weird pick for me.
Kind of last minute for as well, but you got to give credit. TJ performed. When you get that kind of opportunity,
I mean,
you get back in the league, and then you put the numbers up. And let's be honest, looked like the best player at points. Kind of fighting for it with Gwyn on this roster, and the Ravens made the right call and brought him in full time.
And this is something that Clayster has actually touched on. I can't remember, podcast, on stream, whatever it was, but he sort of talked about the like not complete night and day versions of TJ that he has gotten from Clayster's team with him in the past and maybe not had the most positive experiences. This year, from what Clay has said, he's been loving teaming with TJ.
He's now the 4th best
he's
team.
Just been incredible so far throughout this year.
I mean, you
As
have to say
out,
Minnesota at this point,
like
based on everything that we've seen.
So Clayster certainly enjoying the new
until
vibe
proven otherwise, you really have to. I don't even know, bro. It's just so like if you guys think of the tier list that I made and that we made on the flank, it's just so clearly Toronto phase optic, and then after that, it's just like whoever's good on the day. I feel like I'm inclined to say Minnesota just because you kind of have to based on Major 1, and we haven't seen anything else to say otherwise, but truthfully, I have no idea. It probably changes every day, bro. Probably changes every day. I don't even think we have like a top. We don't even have a top 4 anymore, bro. We have a top 3, which is a good thing. It is a good thing.
And I mean, these are like 2 of the best teams to pay attention to for the points as well, because you had Carolina that actually had like a halfway decent major performance, all things considered. They get the extra 15 points, but because the online performances was that poor, Carolina still right now.
You think LA Thieves are better on paper? Yeah, I think I like their roster now a little bit more than
Minnesota Rocker.
All right. Good times.
More firepower in the
stage 1, their online performance is not super great, but they did just enough to get.
Alrighty, into these.
As you pointed out, is a massive opportunity. Minnesota,
I'm not gonna lie, bro. New York need to win this series, which is weird to say, because they are sliding.
And they just get so many CDL points, and they really only have to win like 1 or 2 matches to make it happen at the major. So yes, getting the winners bracket really is that massive opportunity. Getting the points in the online.
All right, can Carolina close this shit out?
Such a long way. Carolina, 1 more map to collect their next 10, and on control, nice little 2-2 split off the rip.
RIP, didn't even get the net off.
I made it 2 times. I made it 2 times, guys.
Sure. Coming through. Sky's going to be here waiting for the player as well, and he is going to end up getting it.
Damn, I was hella far behind. What the fuck?
But no, teammates flying in for the action here. The Ravens should get this first tick.
Okay.
Keep flying their way.
Oh yeah, look at the 2Bs from Gwyn down low as well. Helps Clayster with the guy trying to jump up and then just fries the next one in line. So nice little repositioning, but only 1 player on the B zone for the moment. So it's gonna be a slow capture. Kismet finds the opening as well. And things do get mixy as Carolina still just hurting them.
Let's go play for Gwyn here.
2 ticks of progression out through. Gwyn still alive behind you and gets out at least great damage. You see Hydrant does get traded. That B zone still.
These kids are shooting today, bro.
That slow approach, but at 24-7
That's a B cap.
life advantage. Carolina.
They burned so many lives too. Carolina.
Need to be careful here, though. They can fuck themselves if they die.
They just need to beat them in wind here. They don't have position.
Guys push in bottom.
These lives. Good break and get that time stop. So much time on the clock for them as well. But New York starting to clear the
New York can stabilize here if they trade.
Yeah, some good comms.
Never mind, Fella gets 2.
New York Civ actually checking that little scaffolding jump up spot, so no cheeky plays coming in from TJ. You're just right now, if you're New York, trying to fight for map control. They've yet to really be able to push up and get those power positions, get the top heli, get the top propane. They're just getting punished back in their spawn. Finally, 2 kills go their way. Skies, if you can stay alive, this would be your opportunity to start to push for a little bit of map control. Perfect job of backing him down. Clayster there.
Carolina arrows a piece in. Number 8's on a pin.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Number 8 is
fucking Christ.
Getting about to get 2 freebies.
It's over.
Oh, it's over.
Holy shit.
They stacking too. They're on this shit.
Holy shit, dude. These guys are rolling over and dying.
Fly out of the window as a squad, but it is a rocket that is ticking up here. Eventually the contest comes in.
And they get all the ticks.
No, it is
Bro.
not.
Bro, look at Clay.
I mean, yeah, they're feeling good.
Bro, New York look like they don't even want to
play. Bro, they're rolling over and dying. Like, they don't even want to play this shit. Holy fuck.
To, like, start to fight back and get some semblance of control. Felony and Clayster just slammed the door in their face, and then
nice little 2-hour YouTube stream.
Yeah, right. Nice fucking 2.5.
Mini stream.
Oh my god.
Mini intermission between the Twitch streams.
This is criminal.
I like these 2 matches on Friday. Phenomenal. We can play some more ranked play.
Yeah, I'm gonna make dinner right after this time. It shouldn't take. It'll probably be like 30-45, and I'm down for some games.
Yeah, I'll be on there, bro. I'll be on there grinding.
To try and make a difference here, but just a little bit of timing, but still going for this chow. Flies in,
oh my god.
But does somehow get that. It must have been
I got 2 though.
But New York, light at the end of the tunnel. They are on to the B point.
Holy ego chow.
That was a good trigger discipline coming in from Gwyn, but he ends up
good
5-3. So
good gritty corner out of Kiz.
And again, cruise missiles are a massive theme on this new patch. If you get a cruise missile on this map, you almost guarantee a defense. Like, you could just single-handedly stop a push on either zone. So no spiciness there. And now you
You
get
need to find
the sort of sweet spot. Sid picking up a good deal of kills. Hydra in your base, trying to be annoying. Bring around the Rosie with Clay. Eventually able to take him down. And that B zone secured. 2 minutes right now from New York to play with, and they have a ton of lives.
What the fuck?
Yeah, they've been having a much better time here on this. And now looking to put the hurt back onto the Ravens. They got to do the same thing that was just done to them. Wait, play the time, get the opportunity you need. Kismet gonna go around for the flank here. They've lost in the kill feed. He could have done with his teammates staying alive.
I think they saw him, yeah.
Spotted there, he has been. Felony has got
Dude,
him.
Fellow after first map has been fucking
for the
frying.
Ravens.
Yeah, neither team really able to do those cheeky scaffolding plays just yet. Win was the furthest.
New York's still up in lives, though.
He gets taken care of. It's still power positions, though. Insecure the Ravens, but Sid there with a little bit of help from his teammate. Takes TJ down from top helicopter. You deal with the next man in your spawn. So the map has been spread by
Hopefully New York
SUBLINERS.
closes
They
out.
keep everything under control. No more flanks coming through. All gunnies forward.
Kind of flying out. Sip just staying alive, getting that clock stopped. That first tick might come in. Needs to make this gunfight, and he does. Sib, huge kills on the map. Eventually will fall to Quinn. New York just trying to keep a little bit of map control. The trades are good for them at this point.
Still with that pressure on the zone. I mean, right now it's going to be a player by
look,
himself
through.
without his
Inspirational
opportunity for
pinch
Kismet
right
to
here.
be behind
Yeah,
any
he's gonna
line.
make
So
a
the
play
slower
here.
this goes for New York right now, the
Voltage.
better. Not the best start though. Couple
trade him.
players on Carolina find the kill.
Big turn
So the
point.
flank is forced to be
And that
fast,
should
and then
be
everything falls apart.
New York or
SUBLINERS
Carolina just
couldn't
need to slow it
quite
down
orchestrate it together.
massively.
Carolina there to pierce the setup, and Gwen again, the man that is always leading
No
the charge.
scams, no scams.
Well, only 5 lives remain for the Ravens. A full minute on the clock, though, for New York. They can hold power positions. They can bleed them slowly over this.
This is really an
60
all-time
seconds.
scam if New York loses. Like,
Still got to do it.
I don't even think so, bro. These guys have just not looked good at all.
Respawn for Carolina.
I mean, we were hoping that they would like use the break to improve, but holy fuck.
Down to 3 lives.
dude, with some bad timing, it should be that.
TJ gets caught as well.
Yeah, that's
Felony
around.
just falling off the map. So
All right, New
there you
York
go.
bounced
Nice
back
little
with an
bounce back
offense.
round from New York SUBLINERS. They
Not
do
bad.
off lives. They don't even need the objective. The slang was absolutely enough for them. So the pace that they were able to play at delivers towards the end.
No, what is
Back-to-back attacking rounds. Not too shabby.
Now, you've got to give credit to New York as well. That was a very confident attacking round. Really fought back, and it looked pretty much in their control the entire time. They went for the trades. They just kept making the right plays and didn't overcommit and get wiped, which is what they were most afraid of, playing around that mid-map control. Can they do something better on the defense here, or will the Ravens run against them?
Well, once again, for the Ravens, not a pure 2-2 split. It looks like Clays are going to have a little bit of help maybe towards the middle of the map or spot up the players that they go top propane, but there's a lot of B Street pressure coming through from New York SUBLINERS, and they're getting all the kills as well. So Gwen has been sort of running underground. He's making his presence known once again, but doesn't have a ton of support. And Civ,
Somebody tried to say Civ's got the 3D movie glasses. What are your thoughts, Sam?
Yeah, he's got some wicked gunners.
His
Got
glasses are
some wicked gunners on.
Pretty.
Wants to find a pick. He wants to give his team an
Yeah,
opportunity.
we'll get Pat and Chris's thoughts on that on the show tonight.
Hydra's going to stay alive. No, he's not. Clayster picks him off. Unfortunately, he needs teammates to back him up, and Sid is destroying them. Clayster finds a second
He's
one.
been shooting, to be honest. Dante hasn't even been playing bad. They just like, I don't know what it is. It just feels like the decision making and like the plays being made on the mini map. They just seem so separated all the time. They don't seem like they're on the same page with each other.
SUBLINERS, if you get the setup on
Especially in the surge, they were just making solo plays. They were just running around.
Just about
go spawn kill.
TJ might have slipped the net and get behind enemy lines, but he's going to be forced to wrap back to make a play. That's
He's
2
getting
kills
an
now
toucher.
for
Oh,
I didn't see the last
on
guy.
the A zone. That's
I know
the
he
good
fell.
news.
Oh,
Bad news is 16 seconds
Oh,
left
it's
on
gonna
this
get
game
very
clock.
weird.
You have to keep someone on the objective.
Clayster going for the long shot.
Oh, they need to get that win.
But
Oh, what a bailout.
They just fall over and over again. Gwyn now has to commit to the point.
Gwyn's gonna
But
die.
He is going to be outnumbered. They will come from many directions to gun him down. And Hydra, oh my
I
What
God.
a
hate that
fucking
fight, bro.
bailout by Dante. Holy shit. I don't know why they left that.
Tyler got on it.
Cannot find anything here.
Oh my god.
He's
He's not dying.
In the barrels for Felony to get tagged up. Very one shot, easy to
There we
trade.
go.
And now you're just
Some
gonna have to
life.
flood out through blue. Easy
Some
reads
life
for
from
New
the
York.
Why did they leave A there? They got
Surely
4 dead
Carolina
and
can
just
throw the series away, right?
Jeez.
Surely
That
not.
was not a single tick
I don't
of
know why they just
progression on
put it there.
either
Yeah,
zone.
Yeah, 4 dead and everybody wanted to
Carolina
spawn
might have
trap, I
created some
guess.
opportunities, but it took them way too long to be able to set it up. And I I think Sid was really that player to close the door. The 2-piece he had on the B zone really seals the deal. If we're talking about momentum, well, Subliners, they certainly have it now.
Yeah, that was a complete change of momentum. New York locked in. For the Ravens, it's their turn to try and get it back. See if they can send this to a round 5. Can they do it, though? Here it goes. Attack here for New York. A little bit of a commit straight to the A point. Oh, no, they're going underground. The pair of them are going to run straight into Gwyn. That is a huge gunfight already.
Oh, this is easy reads on the opening break, too. I think Sky's posting in the back of the map. Never mind. Actually gets killed in the feed, so TJ's out here making plays. You see, really putting the pressure on and forcing Hydra to get off the zone.
Look, he's just being an absolute, like, he's lying down behind some fucking cubicles.
To sort of kill that opening break there from the Subliners and talk about the defensive setup. Well, that gets broken down immediately. Carolina get caught just being a little too aggressive, and they just have to regroup, reposition, and stabilize. Looks like the MCWs for Carolina going to do exactly that, and now they've officially got the
They got New York in a blender.
Nobody from New York
Oh, the bailout.
Bro, how does the propane
the
kill
bailout.
that? How does he kill number 7 there with the propane? That's insane.
Explosions and tacticals. Get up towards propane, looking for the
Oh my
no
god,
way.
the bailout is crazy.
That's actually nuts.
Team can get out of this. They haven't got a ticket. Clash of playing slow. Finds the first. Knows that he's going to be dropped on. Waits. Patient. Knows where Kismet is as well. Was still playing his life.
Movement. Schmovement.
That is perfect play in the end. Absolute
They're good now.
ends with a terrible
Oh,
nade.
straight to that, but
nearly perfect play towards the end. Gwyn, by the way, that is not an easy shot.
Yeah.
Absolutely nails
Good color
it.
shoes. Good color shoes.
Sort of beneficial thing to have on this map. More players flooding through B Street. 10 seconds left on the clock. I think Kismet is going to have to make the play, stay alive on this zone, but he can't even make it. TJ killing him off the cross. 2 seconds left. Desperation hours and so much progression that needs to take place. I gotta think we're going to be going to a round 5 unless Hydra can do something absurd. But
I think Carolina has defense.
And funnily enough,
yeah, they got no ticks
there is no ticks of progression there for the side of New York on offense either. So as bad of a round as Carolina had on offense round before, they respond exactly how they need to. And I think just because New York Subliners won round number 2 off lives, not the objective. So I believe Carolina should have defense for the round 5. Obviously, this is a much more balanced map than some others we have in the repertoire. You can absolutely
You want round 5 offense. Yeah, dude. The superpowers on round 5 offense are crazy. I mean, on this map, it's kind of irrelevant, to be fair. I think this map is actually kind of whatever. I think both sides are completely fine. Like, obviously, you want defense just because you want the onus to be on the offense to cap points, but
Anything could happen.
I don't hate this map for either one.
Right, now, straight on the defense, right with the Carolina Royal Ravens. New York going through it as well. Explosions banging across the map as the kills start to come in.
Oh, that's a big 2 from Clay as well. Making sure you lock down the A side. You had a nice little setup coming through, trying to make the play. Off of like Tej as well. Sky's playing for that DB Street push, but DJ here, still a ever-present threat. Him and Gwyn looking together. And that's got to be a couple trades coming through. TJ actually gets dropped. It's the pistols putting in the work right now for Subliners.
This could get weird.
The B zone, and you can spawn trap on the offensive side too. Carolina have to get out of their base. Felony's going to be trying to make that happen, but the B zone potentially going to fall. Progression going nice and quick.
Apparently found one.
Oh, Gwyn fucked the jump.
Tries to make that jump, doesn't get it this time. Hydra just going to get this cap and they're not going to stop him. It's all positioning now for the Ravens. They want these kills. They want to push them back
cannot
into the
get cleared here.
Desperate here for the Subliners to stay alive, play their lives, play position, and Sky's the last one out. Just running away, and that is a huge
8's in a decent spot though.
This map is wide open. A is now going towards them.
He's underground. He's gonna make a play.
And you're just going to be looking for the spawners.
Gwyn's
He's
in a
got the
good
trophy
spot.
out. You're just looking for that maybe 2 or 3 man wipe. Kismet trying to get in position as well, but Kismet's going to fall. Sky's and Hydra now working together, but from opposite sides of the map, they are still just desperate to try to find these errant kills. I mean, you got TJ and Gwyn pushed up on the map, actually getting the kills. So you have a spawn trap taking place on both sides of the map. Sky's just desperate for his teammates to send more
He's just got a lot of work to do.
to get him off the respawn so we can deal with them. And he is
That was
putting
really
in
good
the
by
work
TJ
to
Gwyn.
make it happen. You just got to get this man some help.
He is a one-man army, and he has opened it for them. They are out.
Stop the clock.
Are onto the A point. Sky's still alive. A 5 streak waiting for Felony. Not able to
Oh,
get
number
it
8's making a great route.
We're not watching the blue pinch. Yes, we are.
Oh, we lost it.
Big win. 3 dead.
That's 3 dead.
Oh, we're going to a game 4.
Oh, he's challenging up.
Yeah, we're going game 4, I think.
They're
We're
not
not stacking. Paco, play the objective.
They're not stacking.
Paco.
Paco, play the fuck.
Kills, they're not stacking the point, and the kills don't go their way. Carolina
They lose his Navo, actually, that's weak.
But it is still a mix fest. Only 7 lives remaining.
They don't have a lot of
SUBLINERS can win
lives.
this 1 of 2 ways, and frankly, they have the pressure.
Please
They
win.
have the
Thank
numbers.
God.
You can overwhelm
Thank
them.
God, just win.
Oh
Please
my
win.
God.
Please just win. Please win.
Coming through. 2 men left on the side
Oh
right
my
now for
God, bro.
SUBLINERS.
Oh my God, bro.
AV4 is definitely
They have a
throwable.
minute.
8 versus 4 and a minute to play.
This should be GG still. They just
Should
gotta
be.
Yeah, they just need to trade, bro.
New York should win this.
Just fucking trade, please.
He might
Oh my
be
God, he's
fouled. They're
raiding
going to call this one out as well. They know it. Claystrom could have got it. 3 versus 6.
died, though.
The Ravens still have to hold. They
There's
still
so much
cannot
time.
falter
Please just
for the
fucking
next
trade.
40 seconds.
Everybody from New York. though,
Gwen's
just
gonna
getting
die.
in
I think he
position,
hears him.
power position for top propane. Get that
Oh.
information. Kismet maybe just with the
There you
gun.
go.
Gonna get it done.
Yo,
It's
New York
Paco
almost
is
trolled that.
fucking insane.
execute,
Yeah, no fucking stacks, man. No stacks. But they still won the map, so
They do it on the slide.
Could have won the map 2 minutes ago.
luckily they won the map. That could have been bad.
Jesus Christ, man.
Stayed alive for an
Needs a bathroom,
obscene
I'll be back.
amount of time. Caused nothing but problems for the Ravens. He opened the path to A, and eventually they were able to join him. But a small breath of life breathed into the New York
Let's figure out
Subliners.
fucking
What's the
fourth
map
map
for
tab. Be right
again?
back.
Invasion?
Yeah, Invasion Hardbomb. Be right back.
You are exactly correct. Yeah, Sky's making the pop-off plays. I mean, Sid consistent with the damage numbers as well on this map. That is always going to be his playground. So the stats always look nice and pretty. But I'd say for Skies, that's like one of those blackout moments to where your teammates are calming things, but they're calling out TJ and Gwen like Gwen's underground, TJ's by green tarps. Like he's not picking up any useful information. Skies is literally just on an island, just desperate, A, to stay alive, and B, waiting for his team to start getting the kills so more people actually get sent to the spawn so he can have something to do. So that's a moment where you are just an individual that needs your team to execute, and you have to make the big plays yourself as well. So dicey moments, not easy to string together, but Skies handles it perfectly towards the end of that final round. And again, even with all of that action, still barely winning towards the end.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. The original kind of shout outs, guys, there, you got to remember what happened to the last 2 attacking rounds. The door was locked by both teams, putting them on the back burner, but eventually, just as Slaying went against the Ravens, you thought maybe if they had a couple more lives, they could have played it a bit differently, may have walked away with the win, but just not to be. A real back and forth on this map, both attack and defense, superb from both sides. But it does mean we get a map number 4, a hard point where it could be settled, or we could have a map 5.
I tell you, some of the shots that we're seeing, like in these highlights, I don't know if you saw the one Sid had, like sliding to the mid box and gunning somebody like through the mid windows, but like behind cover. So again, Sid, he has one job and one job only. He is fantastic at it. Slaying and damage numbers always going to be a threat. These scouts like this, I don't think worked out a single time for either team.
Yeah,
on the
this
map,
year
which
is
personally
just
I'd love to see because I hate when it happens to me in ranked play, but pro teams right
That's
now.
2
again,
times in the
very
series that
heads-up
Paco
game.
could
That was
have
a great call,
just won the
I'd
game,
say,
just
from,
ended the game.
Both sides
And
of the
didn't.
imaginary stage that we're playing on right now, and all the forces to map 4. Again, Subliners, we keep saying
What's the next
that
map?
we believe
Invasion?
in this team to sort of bounce back.
Carolina's decent hard point, bro.
One that they had.
This
In the same
is
vein, have the
still
same
scary.
expectations in any.
I'm
given
inclined to think like, oh,
series.
New York's got this now, but like,
Still
dude, I don't know.
expect
Carolina's
Subliners
look
to be
really good at
right
hard point, and New York
least
doesn't play
push
for the
it to
win,
that
so
map.
we'll see what happens.
Well, let's see. This next hard point, it could dictate how the narratives on these 2 teams go. The Ravens a win here again, a repeat of the major, but you know, highlight from the S&D. We could be looking at a bit of a different force on the road to Miami. For New York, if they can win this, take it to map 5 and get back, they can quash some of that hate that has been flowing their way in recent times. They can shut up the haters, maybe not permanently, but at least a brief respite.
I mean, I would say, like, you know, the way you lost map 1 and especially the way you lost map 2, the New York Subliner, like the haters of this team, they have some ammunition. Like, even if Subliners make the comeback, you get a little bit of ammo. But I'm gonna say, I'm excited to watch this Invasion Hardpoint. It's gonna be the first
new
look
Invasion,
the
dude.
CDL of
Get to
these
see how
guys
people play
playing on the
P4.
new patch. At the Major, it is the old one, it is the old spawns, it is the old hills. We no longer have to deal with the Palace Hill at all, so that Money Hill is completely out of the question. But the brand new P4, I cannot wait to see how these teams play it, because I know, like, my own personal raked experience, it's
Where
like
these
you're
guys
getting
at?
parallel
This
spawns,
guy's not even here. What the fuck is
Spawn
Caesar?
Palace with people almost constantly.
All of Carolina is currently in
is a little
Mordecai's
bit
ult, and
insane.
fucking Caesar's not
Also
even
a
there.
hill where there's
My
like
boy out
2
there.
spots in a massive hill where you can actually effectively play and stay alive. But
There he is.
I just want to see how well coordinated these guys are on it. See if I
Yo,
can
Caesar
learn
looks
something, 'cause
checked
I know
out.
I need the help.
Yeah, I'm going to be taking some tips from this as well.
Yo,
certainly,
Caesar looks
as we
fucking
move
distraught.
forward. But
What is going
you
on
are
with my
right,
boy?
This is one of those things that only a few weeks practice, you're going to know the map.
He looks not okay.
Sometimes those little micro decisions in the moment, the
He might be sick.
He looks like he is fighting for his fucking life.
and eventually wins.
Got 39 kills in 3 maps, so.
For the Ravens.
He looks like he's fighting for
No
his life right
smiles
there.
at the moment. A full focus, ready to get into this next game. They have an opportunity to get those points on the board. I think at the moment they've only got 25, I believe.
Correct, yes.
So this will be huge for them if they can get it.
And again, just to get the ball rolling, give you somewhat of an advantage. If I remember correctly, I don't have it in front of me, but I think Carolina, based on the Major 1 standings, actually have a fantastic strength of schedule. Like, not nearly as difficult of what they had throughout Major 1. So, especially if you take down sort of one of the, I mean, theorized top dogs. I guess New York Subliners did get top 12, but still, to get a win like this, you're going to feel fantastic moving forward. Stage 2, this is really sort of the sweet spot for
Caesar
Carolina.
looks like he's fighting for his life. Something's
Take a
going
look
on.
at the last time they played, the Invasion S&D went the
That's what we
exact
can find
same.
out.
The first hard point, whether it be a sub-basic or rock sheet, nail-biter, but Carolina got the dub, and we don't have to deal with terminal hard point anymore, but still the series potentially going to get reflected in the exact same way. And obviously, if it does get reflected the same way, that just means we saw Carolina put some work in the downtime, because their S&D looks even better. That would just be more questions for Subliners to answer on the flip side.
What is going on?
Yeah, and that's probably the worst thing here as well. New York want to prove themselves after that kind of bad major, I think is the easiest way to put it. Something of a shock. Yeah, and I think the biggest shock of the major as well. So coming forward again, having to play the same team, you would say that realistically the way they wanted to come into this was to absolutely destroy them and go, all right, you know what, we can put that aside. That hasn't happened. If anything, Carolina looked better than they did back in the major. Yes. So a few questions for them moving forward as we look to see how this one ends. But it's still all up in the air. I hate judging teams. Bearing in mind, it's the first day back on a new patch. It's difficult with the sample size that we have to say, hey, this
What
team
is
much
going
better,
on
this
here,
team is
chat?
much worse.
Little perturbed. What's going on here? Oh, now everyone's getting
I
up.
mean, like, I agreed. There's always the minimal amount of
Now
sample
everybody's
size,
getting
especially
up.
with like the changes coming through. But the game is mostly the same, at least for search and
No,
destroy
they're
in
icing him, dude.
control.
They're icing him
So
after
that's
a
why I think
loss.
it's actually easy to
It's just
say
prime
that, yes,
reverse
we've
sweep
seen
real
improvements
estate.
from Carolina, their search and destroy. I mean, I know they won on Invasion the last go around, but it looked super clean from what we saw. But that was the old Invasion. Now we're working with the new for the hard point. But Bryce, from what I understand, there is a bit of a tech delay.
There might be a small tech delay, so we're going to go to a break. So
Tech delay again, bro. Here we go.
But we will be
I don't know, bro. I mean, I don't think this is a tech delay. Something's up with Caesar. He actually looked like he was about to fucking vomit all over his setup.
Really? You think he's sick?
He sat down and looked like he was fighting for his life.
Oh, Jesus Christ. What somebody just said in my chat. I didn't even see it.
Yeah, he did not look good.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, he did not look good. Yeah, I just saw that. He looked like he went to the toilet to go expunge whatever's in his stomach.
Let's get it. Skirt. Caesar Sky's bueno, brother. Yeah, I would not be surprised if they tweet like he's not feeling well or something. He looks not okay. Three, two, one. Skirt, skirt, skirt. Who's their sub anyway, Chad? Do they have a player sub? Anyone know? I have no clue who New York sub is. Caesar Sky's not bueno. God damn it. Is it Wardy still? I knew it was Wardy last year. I don't know if they re-upped him though. The subcontract's only 1 year. Hopefully we find out after this 10 seconds. Dude, Kendall's whipping up some hibachi in the kitchen right now, Chad. Oh, it smells so good. He's gonna come in here with that steaming bowl of food. Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome
We're back
to the Call of Duty League. We have rested, we have returned, and we are ready for this game. Hardpoint is upon us.
Okay.
Ravens versus Subliners. At the moment, the Ravens hold the card.
All right, Caesar's locked back in, I guess.
Yeah, and you know the game is loading in because you don't see the reflection of Civ just shooting like the firing range sort of bots.
He's smiling. He must be feeling okay. Maybe his PC was tweaking and that made him tweak or some shit.
Do it at an insane pace. So yes,
he looks tired.
Hard point upon us.
Honestly, Paco looks tired too. Honestly, boy, bro, these guys sleeping at night. Did they go out partying last night?
Yeah, baby. And see those new looks.
Dude, they might have went out fucking partying last night.
At least for me.
You think Caesar's out there at the club twerking?
We're calling champagne and campaign shoes.
Kind of tired. I think Paco looks tired. Caesar looks tired.
But in a
they all look like they're going through it.
I know there is just a ton of like top palace to the mid tank gunfights where you have to be dialed in to shoot absolute laser beams. So maybe a team like New York might enjoy the new look on this map. Maybe just more impressive kills for Civ to collect.
Well, let's see. I'm very much looking forward to this one. Like I said, the narrative between these teams, it could all hinge on a hard point. For me, I think the positives to take away for this one, mostly on the Ravens side, does look like very good teamwork at points, and that's what I kind of want to highlight for them. We've seen it time and again. I think we highlighted Clayster in the S&D
some business
chart.
smiles going on with fucking Troy and Caesar over here.
2 for felony, 3 and 3 for Clayster, and yet the damage I think was 10 points apart.
Every the CDL just decide to shave, like Troy shaved, Jamie shaved, like what's going on here, bro?
It doesn't matter for a lot of people, but it still wins you maps and it wins you rounds.
Yeah, absolutely. Carolina, very well orchestrated in the search and destroy. Again, I think we've already learned that, I mean, not necessarily, we don't know where they're going to fall within the league, but we know that, like, even if they're 12, like they're not going to be as bad as
Someone checked it. Dante has them Spy Kid glasses. I agree.
Spy Kid glasses.
Spy Kid's glasses.
All right, new invasion. Let's get
All right, lock in. 2 times. Oh my god, this map. This is the one map I've been not looking forward to seeing this split. I think
I'm curious
invasion might be on.
to see how teams play P2, P4. I think
of every player on the team on this map.
Over here. I made it 2 times, guys.
Yeah, we did. This map's all about spawn kills, Benja. P2, P4 is just all spawn killing.
This is a difficult P1 to stay alive in.
Looking for him as well, teacher. He gets 2, but it's a technical.
Just would love to know why they moved P1. Like, explain to me why they think this P1 is better.
Horrible points to get.
Because I really don't fucking understand, Sam.
I mean, that's
Yeah, the P1 change is probably the worst one. That or
really
crouch
get
P4.
inside of it all, but once you get it, you can absolutely. There's like 2 spots you can play, and of course, if you have teams thinking about the rotation, not going to be as much pressure on towards the hill. Nice shots coming in from felony. Looks like you get
Maybe
the
last
wipe on
20
the
to
P1 time to
Carolina here.
collect, but of course, the exchanges, you do not have that rotation at all over towards P2. New York Subliners get a perfect setup. 2 players by broken, 1 guy on time, 1 man for the back. This is exactly how New York want to have it happen.
Still a few seconds to try and get this one done, but Hydra is gunning. And it's never a good time for the
That's Caesar's guy's bueno. That's not Paco.
shots down, you can see.
Is this Paco or Caesar?
In the street is laid down, a bit of a pinch, a bit of a split.
There we go.
But will they withstand the pressure?
A
New
pinch.
York can win this with just a couple of trades, and they already got
5
some.
needs to not die.
Baby.
5 is going to die. No, he's not. Live, Clayster.
Live.
Play, just live. Live. Yes. Great play. 10 out of 10. What a fucking play by Clay. What a fucking play by Clay.
And he flipped it.
What a play by Clay.
And he's still alive.
What a play.
This is the best shit if you're Carolina right here.
No, it's not. One just spawned treehouse.
How the fuck did he just spawn there? What the fuck?
Behind everybody, so I don't know if he spawned there or what the hell just happened.
All good.
That is certainly an opportunity for New York to make up for the bad thing that just happened. Again, it's a new map. It's new spawns.
Nah, this spawn is crazy.
Write that down.
I did. In New York, get that rotation
They just completely negated Clay's fucking immaculate play with that spawn.
That spawn was fucking atrocious. They gotta get the map out the rotation.
New York have thrown up the defenses. Clayster now moving forward a bit, and Hydra will gun him out of his shoes. It is a struggle.
And we could have if we didn't have fucking arbitrary deadlines when they before new maps come in.
Not arbitrary deadline shoes.
I just missed it on the minimap, but it looked like he just spawned there, and that is the reason right now that Subliners have this setup.
That is actually insane because just chances are 100% correct. He just spawned there, and this entire situation unfolded because of that.
This is an absolute money hill with the new spawns coming through. You see how distant at Palace, Carolina is going to be. That means you get one good attempt and maybe a second sort of iffy one to make.
New York want to hold this side and then spawn trap A Street like on the tank how you wouldn't control. Is like the ideal way to play this P4.
It's going to be our first look at brand new P4. The kills
I just want to not get flipped.
and the exchanges rolling through at the start. We see right now the idea from Carolina: get players stacked up in P1. Try to be aggressive, try to be annoying, and play from there.
This is one of those hills that feels like we've broken for anywhere.
W pile spawned by Falcon.
Yep, every time.
Yeah, they're gonna keep spawning Palace on each other.
Nobody from Ravens has realized it yet, but they will as soon as these bullets start to bang and Quinn's gonna fall and everybody goes down. The problem with this map now and this hard point is you can be broken.
I'm surprised Clay stayed alive there for as long as. That's the other like default like death spawn on hell.
Someone from Carolina.
No, there goes Carolina. I mean, there's two back spawns. There's two Palace spawns. You gotta block both of them.
Dude, this map sucks. Get the shit out of my fucking face. Oh my god. Look at this.
Look at what are we watching, bro?
Right now, Bryce.
Get this map out of my fucking face.
Like I don't understand. The other thing too is like these spawns have been like this for weeks. Like how are they?
Both teams right now struggling.
Okay. You know what I'm confused about though? Like when the developers made these changes, and I don't want to trash the developers because they have been great. Like they've been actually making updates and making changes. So I don't want to like trash them too much here. But there is no way they made these changes and then played the map, like play tested it and said, yeah, this shit's godlike. This is great. Oh, let's throw it in. Like, bro, all you gotta do is play test it once and you can find out like, yo, this is just not gonna work. We gotta change this. Yeah, I don't understand that.
I mean, this is definitely the next map to go 100%. But unfortunately, that won't be till stage 3 when we can actually play this one.
Yeah.
And Kids is making
This is a cool map too.
I accidentally paused, so I'm in it 2 times. Sorry, boys.
And somebody said they don't play the game. Well, they can easily get people to play the game.
You guys should hit 2 times. I did it 2 times.
That's true.
That's fucked up my stream.
Can you actually get some time? I mean, that's 2 in the feet for Carolina, but they don't actually have the pressure on the zone just yet. Maybe you can collect these final 12 seconds.
Paco's frying.
And maybe more spawns to try to read that gas spawn's coming through from New York Subliners. It means long term right now on top of the P1. You'd rather be Carolina spawning on the left side of the map, but I mean, it's what, a 20-point game between these two teams. Almost expecting it to come down to the wire again.
Yeah, and this is looking that way again. The Ravens in control at the moment. Kismet, though, gonna make a move. Finds one already. Gonna go for it. Queen goes for the chow, but Kismet just completely annihilates him. And Ravens had this hill for only a few seconds. The real question will be now is about this rotation. There is a split spawn come in. TJ.
At least New York's shooting their guns.
Yeah, that's a spawn that really can come through. The problem is, though, TJ, he's a little bit too slow, is going to be potentially blocking the spawns and dragging him for his team. So you have Carolina losing every important
Carolina might get absolutely Kentucky fried
moment.
right here.
So the one guy that spawns out, instead of a pinch, it turns into a
this
dagger.
is not good.
They're in a blender.
They're just going to perma spawn out, too. It's going to be a P2. P1 to P2.
5 spree from Skies gets to play for the kill. You get the rotation as
well. O'Keefe worship back up and block.
This is officially New York Subliners game to lose. They have every single tool, every single spawn they're gonna need. The game is firmly in their control.
Ooh, it was close to a 3 pump there. It's close.
And get this game underway. Let's find out how they are feeling in the
they should block Palace spawn.
Listen.
You can get low team, low team. Spawn out. Broken.
Yeah, I'm holding track.
Back, okay. DVD pillars and broken. I'm staying down. On the right.
I'm one shot.
Yeah, stay down. Where's the tank?
Square on me, Teach. Square Teach, I'm laying down.
I'm gonna go mid.
I'm attack them. I'm going mid with you, Dante. He's dead. Square, I'm one shot.
Let's tank going square. Let's tank going square. I kill him.
Where you want on the tank right now. Square and tank. Right that tank.
All pallets. One shot, pallets. Two of them.
They're both me. They're both there. T-kill. Wait, Kyle's son.
Come near.
I will get news.
Come near with him. I have all of it.
I'm near your pals. I'm leaving. Yeah, I got you. They're all over me. Two more. Okay, we're gonna have to block off one skill, okay? You can play fire truck and back up, Dante, okay? Play fire truck and back up. You're ready to block. You're ready to block. On the half wall. Win mid. We're good. No, we're good. We died first. Back up, Paco. I'm gonna shoot for time. Actually, I'm blocking. Yeah, I'm backing up. When spawning out. Courier team. A&D. And Fellow's beat up.
Time on me. Beat on. He's going from DVD.
He's fucking 10 out of 10 listening.
Cross. Watch your mannequin from time. I have my mannequin.
Mannequin on the fire.
I have mannequin dead.
I'm gonna back.
I'm gonna shoot for time. Yeah, one deep river. Shaking for time. Deep river. One's river, one's ASND, one's court.
Okay, some light from New York. They look a lot
better. That was a
now.
phenomenal
Comms from New York Subliners again.
That was actually
these guys
very good
got control of the game and never.
They're heating up
back.
now.
The scoreline is absurd, and that is one of the most
Still
educational listen-ins we have had so far this year. The conversation between Skies and Hydra in that moment, talking about blocking spawns. As soon as the new hill pops, the spawn locations are going to change on the map. And
I'm very curious, fellas. KD and all three is respawn. It's gotta be like.
Because if they leave it open, you've already seen the game's willingness. They
He
will
went 26 and 30 in
team
control.
directly behind you, so you have to block those actual spawns to make sure the funny business doesn't happen.
Yeah.
New York Subliners
The
handle
map one, he went 16 and 24.
They really are.
It's not like good in this one either.
Haven't even been close. The Ravens are just running into the teeth of Subliners over and over again, and now they're here. Is it really going to matter? 214 to 91. The biggest question for me is, will this be a 100-point club?
I mean, it is certainly shaping up to be. I mean, this is a hill right now that, again, it can be difficult to stay alive in, but there's a few spots that when you get them, you're actually absurdly difficult to kill. So you see Hydra was near the motorcycle. He stands up, so he's going to get evaporated. Maybe
Potentially a missed opportunity in this series for Carolina if they don't
Carolina able to get past that mark, but still if they want to get back
the game 5 W because this map's out of fucking reach already.
He's been playing lights out since the beginning of this one. And they have control again. The Ravens not in the position.
Bulldog has been playing good today.
Guns Gwyn.
Trying
to do all he can as well, but with time ticking away, the palace spawn is there, and Sib is using it as a shooting gallery. They are spawning a mile away, and you have to run through the gauntlet. There are cover points everywhere. There are challenges you have to make. There are corners, but in the end, it is only issues for you moving towards this hill.
Yeah, no, there is simply nothing you can do. It is just going to be a flood through the front, just into the pre-aims of everybody on New York. Felony might be able to pick up the first, but it's Hydra on the crosses. It's 2 players posted up inside of the hill, and 5 seconds to go for New York to send this to a game number 5. Just need that final stamp. TJ,
game
the
5.
final player to fall, and Subliners are going to get it done in emphatic fashion.
And that was one-sided. The Ravens were flying high, but have been brought low. Skies, big smile for good reason. I think it was 28 and 12 or some ridiculous stat line like that in
last
that
map,
game.
Karachi S&D.
It started close. It
New York
started a competition.
3 and 2 on the map.
Had for Carolina, and the Subliners took advantage.
Carolina is not one of Karachi S&D.
Was on the P1
and played
where,
twice though.
Carolina had the spawns for P2. TJ spawns up that gas, and then Carolina almost simultaneously lose every single key gunfight. So everyone that couldn't get those left side spawns run through for Carolina, they just die. You spawn up on the wrong side of the map, and then you're just on the back foot. Like you have to hike across the map to rotate towards P2. They end up getting flipped again on the P2 hill to get the palace spawns, and now they're on bad footing for the rotation over to showers. Like you just lost control of the game. You had to absolutely never get it back, and
or something. There had to been like a weird
because
that spawn doesn't happen.
4 players down the line.
That spawn never happened.
Ridiculously positive. The slaying out of control. And again,
I don't know, Sim. I didn't see anything there to
for you. The kills are
that made that spawn make sense. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't see.
right after that peak.
Like, because that spawn doesn't like,
Kills in a
that spawn
row where
doesn't just like
Carolina
happen.
did
That's the
not
secondary
score a
spawn.
single point.
So like,
That
unless
is
Palace was somehow
Yeah.
like fucked with in some way,
You never want to see a
that
flat
is
line
very
and a
weird.
hard point graph.
Yeah, I wrote it down. We'll
Actually
take a look at it
one
later.
back long. But it does give us a wonderful opportunity. To map 5, we do go. A potential reverse sweep chance.
Absolutely. And again, Subliners were a little bit 50-50 iffy in the respawn game modes. Well, they delivered in the final 2. You know, game 5, and again from stage 1, it is Subliners who have the best S&D record against Carolina, who had the worst. We get to see how stage 2 is going to shake things up.
What a fucking absolute missed opportunity. Carolina lets this fucking go away.
It has not been told and it has not been finished. The last chapter will be written by these teams, but is it New York or Carolina with the pen in their hand? And S&D will decide it all for us. Do not go anywhere. We will see you right after
even if New York
this
wins this series,
for
they still suck.
Call of Duty League.
This shit is insane. For the caliber that these guys should be playing at, like.
For New York?
Yeah.
I agree. I mean, they play respawn like this against top teams, and they're not going to win. So I know they beat Optic in the first series of the season, so be it. But
that's an eternity ago. I feel like all that shit is completely
yeah.
void at this point.
New York have FaZe and Optic in this split, so.
Some teams take time, brother. They've been a team for fucking 2 years, year and a half. Take time. They won champ. Brand new roster, guys. Don't worry.
One
Brand
more
new
map,
team. Brand new
man. One
roster.
more map, man.
No Kim. Brand new. This is the last map of the day. Yes, sir. Only 2 matches today, chat. No smashes. Bro, I love my fiance. Holy fuck. That woman is incredible.
I think. What do you think, Sam? You think New York's got this? You think the shit is a reverse sweep?
Start the season strong with the Call of Duty League Pack. Grab yourself the CDL Operator, Weapon Blueprint, and so much more. Check out the Call of Duty store in-game now. Slice up your competition with the Executive Chef Operator.
all right, chat,
now
game
available
5.
in-game in the Call of
I don't
Duty
know how
store.
we're here, but we're here. W game 5.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Call of Duty League. The New York Subliners and the Carolina Ravens have taken this
actually
distance.
close this?
It is a map 5.
Probably
the last
not.
One,
Maybe.
All right, 2
I actually
times.
think they're
All the
reverse up here,
points.
chat. Not gonna
Chance, what do
lie.
we
I think they are
I think
absolutely.
it has been a rare sight to see a reverse sweep so far this year. We had like 2, I think, total, or maybe 3, and I think Vegas Legion has been a part of. Yeah, I was gonna say there's one team that has been the center point of it. And well, maybe Carolina could potentially be the team that joins the mix on there on the negative side. SUBLINERS,
All right, Benjay, who you got?
Of course, come out on top.
I got New York.
I got team killing round 1.
As much as we like to make fun of teams for maybe sketchy teamwork, team kills like that. If I had to take a guess, nice reset. There you go. We'll get there in a bit.
Dante's pissed that he lost the fucking
enjoying
dude.
the reset, having fun shooting each other in spawn, just taking time for opportunity where they can. But yeah, it gives them a bit of an opportunity for us actually to talk about this map in a little bit more detail between these two. Obviously, last time these two squads played, they didn't get to a map 5, and we did highlight that realistically the SUBLINERS have a better statistical advantage.
Ravens, please don't get reverse swept. Well, Slim.
Ravens won the S&D in this series.
I'm sorry
so
to
far.
tell you, buddy.
Yeah, and I think the primary thing for Carolina
How
is
stale
like,
are they?
you know,
Oh, they're
during
stale.
the
They're
Major
rock
1
hard.
split with these core 4 players, they were basically just playing like an 8s team of like they're all good players. They all know what
And
to
they're
do and
fucking
search and
hitting.
destroy, but they just had absolutely no time to actually develop the chemistry, go over the details and the strats, get a feel for like how any given player is going to play in a situation. Like, if you're getting used to playing with TJ Halley, but the guy you were playing with before is like Hydra or just pick a random player, the way they react to different situations always going to be different. If you don't have that experience, it's just difficult to orchestrate. So that's a big factor into why
Yeah, a lot of weird,
Carolina
like, tech delays in
just
the
so
series.
poor in search and destroy throughout the major. Even on a map like
Curious.
Karachi, they just hadn't had a chance to iron out any of the
Like
wrinkles.
sweet
of their
potato fries?
setups.
I think
Yeah.
fucking
Different
Caesar
I won't
yeah,
order them,
stream.
but I
Get
like
used
them.
to everything.
You know, like I'm not gonna
On the
go out of my way to
invasion,
get
search
them
and
over
destroy,
regular fries, but I
fantastic
will eat
teamwork.
them. I
Everybody
don't
getting
hate
in
them.
the mix, everybody very well coordinated. The setup's always on point, so they're gonna need to bring that into the Karachi as well. They still have to answer
Chat, we got
questions on
260,000
different
people in
maps.
here, man. Make sure you guys
Certainly
leave a like on the
much
stream, bro. I
more of a
appreciate y'all
believer
hanging
in
out.
This Carolina Ravens team.
Oh,
Obviously,
fuck.
was popping off, but they're really just good plays down the entire roster. So high expectations.
I think
from
Carolina loses this.
but
I'm not gonna
just
lie to you
know
guys.
it's a
I think they
force
get
they're
reverse
going
swept,
against.
unfortunately. I would love for them to win this series, but I don't think
This is
they
where
will.
all that practice, all that
I
time
think they
you've spent
are chalked.
figuring out breaks, figuring out what way you want to play every single opportunity.
Why the
in
team go
this
first round? Because they
S&D
weren't ready
comes down
or
to.
something happened.
I think I'm probably going to misquote this, but I'm going to say I think you don't rise to the occasion, you fall to the level of your training. And for Skies, sometimes you fall
Hey,
off
Ben,
the
you
chair.
still wanna
I don't
do
know what was
questions
going
on a
for him,
flank?
But it was close.
I feel like we're gonna have a long ass episode.
No, I think
episode,
I think the episode's gonna be long. I mean, that was a good idea before the shit dropped last night.
That's what
You
I
know?
was just saying. I said, honestly, a lot of jobs, we might not need to do that anymore. You know what I'm saying?
On with the setup, but also a lot of gunny and playmaking
Gotta get the YouTube to
potential as well.
200K. That's the plan, my man.
5-hour flank. We can't do 5-hour flank. I try to keep the flanks. I want them being minimal, like an hour and a half. Like I just want them like an hour and a half.
to 2 hours, man.
2 hours, like a long shot. That's like the longest I would want to go. I mean, bro, in the past,
Yo,
we've
what?
done, like,
Wait, how long was the first episode of the season? Was it like
Maybe just
3.5
re-talking
hours
about
or
the
something
exact
insane?
Same things you just talked about before the
bro,
match
it might have
started.
been.
It was
fucking
long
might have
as
been.
fuck.
And there's Ravens
It might have
sitting
been,
in the
Bill.
dark.
We watched every kill from the first day.
No, we actually did. We actually fucking did, bro. And then after that, I was like, yeah, we're gonna have to change things up a little bit.
That shit was
All right,
long as
two
hell.
times.
Beautiful, but the time is upon us. This must end, and we will find out how it does. The Ravens or the SUBLINERS. Fingers crossed for the fans of both these teams.
It's going to be an interesting map as well because of the pace on Karachi. Almost like expected 90% of the rounds, it is going to be slow. It is going to be playing off the information, looking for those first
It
bloods.
is
You
gonna
can
be
make
slow.
moves
Think
on
I'd ever
both sides
unretire?
of the
No.
map, but you always have to be
No, I
on
do not.
point.
I love
Even
my
just
job right
on the,
now,
like,
and I love
stuns
what I'm
and
doing.
nades
I have zero incentive to compete again.
You have to be very particular.
Yeah, I'm a 2 times real quick.
Careful, especially in these early
Yeah,
rounds.
I 2 times already.
I just got a girthy buff, so I'm chilling.
Even safer than you
You got a girthy buff?
There we go.
We're good now.
Already.
Clayster looking smexy with those bangs? What the fuck?
A little bit of a push up here. Hydra trying to get out.
Thank you for the super chat. What the
Information is
fuck?
critical at this point.
Oh, Paco's in a good spot.
I feel like Carolina's about to get speed ran for some reason. I don't know why.
There's the reply.
Get the momentum. New York's got all the momentum right
Yeah,
now.
but I mean like
Clayster
speed
left live
ran.
in a 2 versus 3 chance.
Oh, now
They're all
Scott's
saying
looking at
oil
the
or we
information.
riot. My
He's
whole
gonna
chat,
play it
actually, not my whole chat. There's
nice
one
and
guy in
patient
my
too,
chat who's
able to drop
spamming
him
one
when the
thing
easier
over and over
gunfight, you see
again.
Clayster half health.
He
I'm
super
good oil,
chatted.
bro.
He is.
He said you
Maybe
and
they
Ben
knew
gotta oil
exactly
each other
where
up
he
if you hit
was.
100K.
He's
I told him to go
slipped
fuck
the net to
himself.
Make moves out towards
That's
B,
a good
and they're
go
still
fuck
looking
yourself.
around Coop. So if Glazer picks up a freebie kill here, shoots a player in the back, there is an opportunity for him to make this play, but he is running out of time. But they still
Papa
have
see him?
I don't think so.
Nah, not
So
the way
the
they're
only
playing.
thing working from Clay is that he's invisible.
He's still playing around this. He still wants to
they're
go back to
doing
B.
him
He is
Clay
the
just
player
gave
that
him-
wants to go
gave
check it.
himself
This is
negative
a
timing.
problem. Kismet will check this bomb. They have the
Away,
time
yeah.
to spare. But he's
Why
going
did
to
they
go
take the
down.
bomb?
Clayster trying to make a miracle
Because hurt
happen.
Oh.
Miracle over.
All right, good first round.
Nothing happening there.
Good first round
in
here.
spite of the no information that the subliners had on Clayster, eventually after you've cleared out Coop, you just send one.
Yeah, I
player
do feel like
over
New York's
just
gonna
to
speed
watch
run
the
this
site
map.
just in
They're
case.
looking.
Kismet sees him on the cross, sees him through the red window, and an easy gunfight towards the end. So an interesting round towards the end of it, but at the start, it was just the positioning and the bloods rolling through for New York. Execute, take care of business, no clutches slipping through the cracks, and considering how the first S&D started off, New York Subliners on a much stronger footing.
Well, let's see if they can continue this now. Will it be the full collapse of the Ravens we are staring at? Or do they have something a little bit more to give us? Big push here. You can see Gwyn, maybe the key player. I think he's already
nice
gone up
job.
top.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't think you're ever going to read this. That might be the first time we've actually seen someone on broadcast hit it. The question is, how many kills can he get after the bomb gets planted? The great position's one thing, but the objective going to be another, and Kismet's going to get out as well. So the jump up spot, but right now he's just causing chaos, waiting for his teammates to get in the mix.
Fortunately, Clayster's has already gone down. Gwyn was in a great position, but that position doesn't mean a lot without the kills. TJ still worrying.
It's another round
But
from
his
New
player on
York.
the flank. Hyde's the
Yeah,
fight
you
Gwyn,
might have
last
called
line,
it.
no,
This might be a
yeah,
blowout
we
here in the
feel.
last
I'm thinking
map.
speed run.
New York, they get everything they
Pretty
need.
sure I had
and a
mentioned
little
that
bit
in
of
the
luck from
third map
Kismet.
too. I was like, surely
Yeah, and
Carolina
that
don't
is,
throw
I
the
mean,
series
absolutely
away, right?
nothing
I
going
did
right
say
from
that.
Carolina there in the moment, everybody losing the one-on-one gunfights. I think it was Sid that was playing the distant angle by Coop, sort of, you know, catching those players off of rotation, and everybody on New York doing their job in that moment. And really just unfortunate for Gwyn. Honestly, that could be a moment where like a ninja defuse would be possible, because from New York's side, like there's simply no way someone's behind us. But as soon as they get the intel on Gwyn and Gwyn doesn't get the first blood, the round feels so much easier after the fact.
Well, let's see. Can there be anything here? Only one kill in 2 rounds for the Ravens. They're now attacking. They're going towards B. TJ leading the forward. Will need a check. Sips already tagged him up, so he won't push for this yet. On the other side, Gwyn playing an island.
Yeah, that might be the first blood battle.
All right,
Versus
well,
number 1. And
we're
Kismet
sliding out to B with no
reads
smoke.
it. Gwyn had some cheeky spot
Jesus.
in a corner, but outside of the beatdown from Clay, it's just a beatdown that New York is delivering. 3 versus 2. Sib's got eyes
Speed
on bomb
run.
as well. Felony gets caught.
This is over
Kismet
with.
is
This ain't
out.
even
Yeah, this is
close.
not good.
Carolina look like they're fucking
Speed
chalked.
Hard
They look like
reads
they're
on
fucking
Gwyn.
chalked.
And of course,
This
everybody's
shit
seeing
is
one of the ones
over.
on the side of New York Subliners. This is the more typical, what you would expect from number 1 versus number 12 in Search and Destroy. Subliners just had to get warmed up a bit, I suppose.
Yeah, maybe. It could be any one of these, but New York certainly have shifted gears. Maybe they just didn't want to be the main focus of the flank later.
Full sail?
Hey, we need to turn this one around now. But
Why?
for the
Yo, let's
Ravens,
go, guys.
they
You got
do
a
the
reference.
same thing. Maybe change it up. Maybe slow it down, speed it up. Something has got to
Shout out
give.
Bryce, man.
I mean, they just need a first blood, really, just any sort of momentum. They only have 2 kills on the map at all in 3 rounds, so you just got to win that initial one. Hydra, though, playing with all the confidence in the world, already made it to top AC, a little bit of intel, and he dips away with his life. TJ maybe thinking about the chase for the
There you go,
trade, but
Tej. There you
Hydra's
go,
already
Tej.
healed
Okay.
up, but TJ able to get it done,
There you
and
go.
Carolina finally, the first blood and second fall their way. Just got to make sure you don't let a 2v4 slip through the cracks.
I'm getting fucking BattleNet updates. What the fuck?
Kill. Kismet, they know where he is. He's being chased. He will be shot in the back here as well. And Gwyn gets him.
Sure.
Down to a 1 versus 4, but surely a 1 versus 4
BattleNet
too
updates.
far
What
on
the
this
fuck?
map.
Yeah, and again, just
Nice.
finally a nice opening break coming out there. They get the information on Hydra.
They needed
shoots
a
it
round
felony
there,
from
bro.
up top, and DJ, not an easy gunfight.
They
to
lost
win
3 rounds
when
way
Hydra's
too
in the middle of
fast.
the map like that, but takes care of business, gets that one, and I think Felony was
Good
looking
bounce
over
back.
maybe a player jumping over the
bounce
bridge
back.
or jumping up top third, but first 2 kills go your way on defense. Basically just going to lock it in. Carolina, the sort of bigger question for them, what can they do on the attack? They've gotten stuffed every direction they try to go.
They're going to go B. Everybody always goes B these days.
Because this isn't over. While it
Well,
has
they're
been
going A.
dominating for the New York
No, never
Subliners
mind.
in those first 3 rounds with a round back
Ooh,
on
I
the
like
board
this.
for the Ravens.
They're
They can
hitting
make
this
this
shit.
3-2 and make it look a lot
Love the middle hit. Oh, he's
more
climbing AC with the bomb.
favorable to them in the end. But here comes the first blood. Hydra has to
Yeah, it's fine. I didn't want to watch anyway.
It's full mid.
That is 3 players from Carolina will now make it 2. Just
Be
stacked up
honest,
around this
like,
sort of P1. So
if you're New
they don't
York,
have a
you
lot of
could
map
just leave
control.
a mid
They're
map.
sort of in a
Yeah,
front
yeah,
row.
they
There's
know
a
they
lot of
are
power
at this point, as
positions
long as
for
you just
players
cut
on
off
the
the
New York
lanes.
Subliners just to pick up the easy
They haven't
kills.
pinned now. They can't
Just
really.
don't wanna make
weird
mistakes.
They can't go anywhere.
But there's a freebie. First blood for New York. And
They did the first part of the strat and then didn't commit to
still
anything, so now they lose the round.
We're gonna fall
Yeah,
like
it's almost like they
dominoes.
called out
Hydra.
hit mid, but then they didn't know what to do after
Yeah,
the
they
fact.
never game plan for
Absolutely
after.
fine.
Small
On the
talk.
map, Felony. Last man standing. 1v4.
Yeah, I mean, you take mid-map control, but then you kind of get caught there. It becomes a kill box you can't escape from. And again, New York, an easy, a clean round for them. 4-1 now in this S&D, and Clay says
Shed,
you
I
can see the
fear this
frustration on his
is over.
face as he talks to his teammates.
Yeah, now I'm assuming talking about the way that round went down. You get that P1 control like that, you have to make a move off of it. But I think as soon as Hydra showed himself top AC, you're like, well, we can't climb the ladder because like that's it's going to be spotted from the guys top AC. We try to go through this alley. Hydra's going to be there. Like there is just nowhere you can go. And again, as you pointed out, you just end up in the kill box, and that is a lot of frustration in the middle of these rounds.
Carolina's just sitting in spawn.
Maybe the frustration going to continue. Carolina not playing.
Did they
Maybe
lag out?
another tech issue or
It looks
something
like they
going
lagged
wrong.
out.
Carolina tilting. And
Sure.
now the question is, how long does it take New York Subliners to figure it out? The host is going to do it for them. Always fun stuff.
There's always
here.
a problem.
Figure out what is going on in the map.
What the fuck, mate?
Had that delay.
Hey, Ben, you know Phil's from Xbox?
Sometimes you're just gonna ride
He told
the
me he
roller
he
coaster.
knows you
We can
from
have it smooth,
Xbox.
we can have it rough, but
Yeah, I'm not falling for
we'll
this,
get
huh?
there in the end. But right now we will figure out what we'll get back to you.
Nice
but
try, bro.
Clearly something amiss in the camp of the Ravens, and we're not just talking about the gameplay. They have struggled on that S&D.
Yeah, Ben, you want to play ranked later with me, Tom, and Howard?
Good luck again. The first bloods.
Yeah, I'm not falling for that one either.
Going their way at all on a strategic front. They are
Ben,
creating
you actually
small
want to play ranked with us after
opportunities
this,
that are
though?
Just getting absolutely
Not a high enough
punished
rank
by
to play
New
with
York.
some top
Even
250
the cheeky
fucking
Playing a
cheesers.
Smurf,
through
playing a
again,
Smurf
going out here
account.
playing off angles, and Kismet just
Smurf.
making the reads.
Yeah,
Smurfing
playing a
on
Smurf
stream?
account? I mean, Smurfing would be fun. It'd be a lot more fun than playing hackers every fucking lobby and
Smurfing on
top
stream.
250.
Four stacking basically is
Not good
smurfing. to be
vibes
honest.
in the camp when you're in the middle of potentially getting reverse sweeps.
Kinda. But I feel like everybody
Especially
is
so
four
when rounds
stacking
are
though
falling
at the
like
top
they
ranks.
have.
Yeah.
Got to regain, but right now I'm looking at the faces, and I
I was talking with
Like I saw Mud Dog's tweet about how 4 stacking shouldn't be allowed, but my only argument to that is it would be boring as fuck if you couldn't 4 stack.
No, but just be like Val, you just only duo queue.
It should be duo queue only, to be
Yeah.
honest.
I
Yeah,
kinda
you actually have to
come out.
try in the games instead of just fucking autopiloting when you're playing with good people.
Yeah, but it'll always be hard to
The
make
only time I
sure
have to
you
like
can-
try is if I'm playing like another 4 stack or like random search kids when they're walling.
Getting that
Yeah.
like level of
That's what I
chemistry
hate.
out in game goes a long way. Subliners
Was
obviously
it
have
4-1?
like, the team chemistry in spades. That was a major factor in why these guys ended up world champs just last year. 'Cause
Carolina
even
won
when
2
they
matches
like
for no
bottomed
reason.
out of certain tournaments, their confidence was absolutely never shaken. I mean, I remember going into like the final major before champs at Toronto, where like the coaches were just like, "Nope, we're gonna win this tournament. Like we just know for a fact we'll let Wardy sub in for a game or two. Like we don't need the extra reps of like the the online matches. Like we don't care anymore. We
Really
made
just
it.
padded
We're
the
best
runtime of
team.
this fucking
Now it's just the
series,
final
bro.
two tournaments.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like how many
Always a squad
how many
bringing
tech
those
fucking pauses
vibes.
we had in this shit?
Obviously, again, it is something that goes a long way something maybe half the teams.
Wasn't my chat saying 4 stacks should play other 4 stacks? I get you on that, but
It's not
like,
always 4 stacks to play though.
yeah, the duo stacks would ensure actually better lobbies, and would ensure that people just aren't like, you know, just farming.
Good vibes. When you are winning, it's a lot harder to have good vibes and that sort of culture when you can't get anything going. But right now, it looks like the teams are probably locked in, I think.
Yeah, we're playing right after this.
I'm gonna guess
1,000-yard stairs normally in Carolina. It is not looking good, bro.
Whereas the New York are chatting amongst themselves by the look of it, because Kismet is either talking about the game, but Hydra was having a laugh with Sky. So I don't know what's going on with these two squads, but it does feel like a little bit of difference in the mentality at the moment.
What's
Even
going
just
on,
the
man?
parallel of seeing one team like just in the sunlight. You don't want it glaring in your eyes necessarily. Like Sid may be struggling just a touch in that regard.
Oh, get it out, man. Get it out of here. End the series.
When you're in daylight compared to the pit of despair in darkness. So,
My God, they're Mordekaiser's old, bro.
Potentially to deal with, but again, obviously you have New York.
Do you think a legal effort?
Maybe not playing in a facility, maybe playing in like an apartment complex, but they are all together.
Dead.
Get to enjoy that team vibe.
Well, I think that can help things in so many ways as well. You know, talking between maps is easier when you can kind of get the inflection from in-person communication.
Ben ruined the joke.
It doesn't matter. This is all just us trying to give an insight into how these players are playing this out in their mind at the moment. But realistically, all of our waffle doesn't matter. It's about the gameplay. It's about what they do when they perform. And you can see right now.
Still saying NY still need to blow it up. I never said they need to blow it up. I still think they're stink. I mean, they're beating Carolina. It's not exactly the crown jewel of achievement. I still think they stink.
We're potentially going to go into. I know Carolina.
Ben said they stink.
Final round spawned in on defense, so it's exactly where
2 rounds.
4-1 was the score. I haven't had anything from the admins telling us anything different, but if we do, we'll be the first to tell you. At the moment, though, Hydra has hit this one like a madman, but he is playing his life and he's getting out.
Yeah, and again, just the confidence that you're able to play with. If he's in this spot, Carolina going to have to slow things down just a little bit and worry about that Hydra Thorn in your side. Skies is going to get back down, but you see the bomb. It is slow roaming over towards
And Paco's starting right where he left off. Running
Yeah,
around.
the insta wrap.
I like this. They're making the instant wrap back over to B. I mean,
I like this a lot.
Why are they? I mean, kudos to Carolina. They're reading this shit.
Mapping it with a man advantage. Carolina bomb go down, but I don't think they're going to have a choice.
This is a wrap.
They're having the backup here. You can see Felony right there, but guns against him. Reinforcements
Bomb's
coming over.
being
It will be
blended.
Clayster who tries to get this one. Clayster will find Hydra. 2 versus 3. It's a little bit more doable, but with bomb
Clay
down,
and
it is
fellow old man
difficult.
retake. Can they do it?
Old man retake.
Good old man retake.
Bomb sites retake, especially with the man disadvantage. I don't even know if you're ever going to read this off angle from Sid. There's no reason.
Nice little credit right there.
Yeah, it's not looking good.
When you got the man advantage,
All right.
you can do things like
5-1.
that as easy as
They're
it
all
could
throwing
possibly
tomatoes
get,
because I
and
had black
Skies
screen for that
is-
round. They're throwing
That's
tomatoes
tough.
at me.
Explain that.
They're throwing
I don't know, he's
tomatoes.
having fun. He's
They
having
love
fun,
the
Bryce.
tomatoes at you, man.
And they keep spamming oil. I don't know why they're spamming oil.
All kind of
Because they want you and Ben to
Little
oil
bit
each other up,
loose.
man.
Yeah, but why?
Opportunities
It's
for
getting to the point now we're
reflexes.
not saying anything. They're just saying
And
oil.
I don't know,
They're just
man.
fucking
It's been
tomatoes. I don't like
a
that.
game of 2 halves, to use an English football term. New York did not look good in the first 2 maps, but they have looked amazing in the next 3.
Yeah. And Bryce, if you're just looking at the player cams, like it looked like it was over before the reset.
Damn,
like,
Tack
there
Rap
is
really
just
fucking
no
went
good
through it,
vibe
dude.
flowing through Carolina.
He picked the fucking Carolina guys. That's tough.
Again,
He's
just
feeling good
found a
after
way
the first
to
2 maps.
deliver
And they're
that's what
lining
they're
up for the accuracy. Oh,
Nice
shit.
little angle for
This is
Kismet.
over. This
Doesn't
is
take an
GG.
ounce
He's
of
done.
damage and nearly kills too.
And it's over. All right, yo, we're going over to Twitch, boys.
It is all up to Clayster.
I mean, I just don't get that. I just don't understand. What happened to Carolina in the next 3 maps? They weren't even shooting back.
The control was close. The rest of it was not.
59 seconds, no bomb here for
I think,
Clayster.
New York still sucks. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, no, New York still sucks. Yeah, absolutely.
New York is ass. I don't give a fuck, bro.
No, New York is not good.
Hey, who's dancing in back? Is that Troy?
Yeah.
Is that Troy dancing back there?
Yes, it is.
Redemption for them after everything
GG, didn't hear Subliners reverse sweep the Carolina Royal Ravens.
What a day, dude. Holy shit. What a
We
day.
do have
What a
confirmation
fucking time to be alive.
from Corinna. Pray for my man's bro threw up during the series. So
Yep.
Corinna did confirm that Caesar was sick during the series.
Caesar was throwing up.
Yeah, for
It was the
Corinna.
flu game. It was the flu game.
Making the big plays. I know Skies.
The flu game.
All right, chat. We're headed back over to Twitch.
especially towards the end. Hydra obviously getting a couple first bloods. Kismet doing his thing the entire time. So again, as you pointed out,
love God.
the
All right, guys.
two halves,
It was a pleasure, gentlemen.
Start,
If you guys would like to follow me back over to Twitch, we'll be there in a minute. If not, thank you guys so much for hanging out, man. We'll be here tomorrow as well for more watch party action.
To just obliterations.
Yeah, it really was.